Okay. Welcome back.
Oh, no! I thought you said I was doing it.
No, I said, I'm going to do it.
Oh, that was good. It's
one
fine.
shot,
This is why we're
and
live.
then-
It's
oh,
fine.
man.
It's fine. Welcome to our Oscars live stream. We're Seen It Before. You can find us on Instagram and TikTok with the handle at Seen It Beforecast. That's SCENE It Beforecast. I'm Dan.
I'm Danny. You can find me at Danny_Was on my Instagram, or my letterbox and serialize at DJ Was, or my YouTube channel, which is just Danny Was. And we are here today to talk about the Oscars. It's our Oscars live stream, our annual Oscars live stream, and we
Decided to go a little fancy
we
today.
decided to dress up a little bit.
I mean, I'm half-ass dressed, but it's fine. We're here. Anyway, we have guests as well. We got Cameron and James here. They're here for, helping out.
Yes, thank you guys for having us.
Hi.
Of course.
Very exciting.
Very exciting.
There's not much else to say.
Well, let's start with this before the Oscars start. Let's lock in our picks now.
Oh, that's a good
if
idea.
anybody has any last-minute changes they want to make to their ballots, do it now, because I think I'm going to do that as well.
What category are you thinking of changing, Danny?
Director.
Daniel.
Director.
Director.
Okay.
All right.
So I originally had, where is it? Oh God, director. Oh no, I found it. Okay, I originally had The Substance winning for best director.
Orly Fairja, yep.
That's how you say it. Okay.
Yes.
I am going to go with Sean Baker for Anora.
All right, Sean Baker for Anora. Yeah.
Yes.
Good one.
I think after sitting on it for a few days since I've seen it, I'm just like, and after hearing a few other things about some other YouTubers that said, it's like, you know what? I think it's time to give him his flowers. I think he deserves it. And it's a very well-directed movie.
I'm going to do the same thing because everybody else picked that one.
Ah,
Are we going to do that?
I lost hardcore last time. I'm not taking any chances.
Yes. All right, so James.
I also have a last-second change. It causes two categories to change, but only, and it'll be understandable why. Best Picture, my original choice was I'm Still Here, the international film from Brazil. I love that movie. However, I think I'm going to change my pick to Conclave.
All right.
And as such, I will move international feature film back to I'm Still Here, as opposed to Flo. Even though I love Flo, I would love it to win something.
I love her too. She's great.
Yeah, Flo the progressive lady.
Amen to that.
But,
Amen.
Conclave.
So yeah, Conclave is my pick for Best Picture.
Very good. Very good. Danny, anything?
I'm sticking with mine.
You're sticking.
All right, Cameron, any changes?
No, I'm locked in.
You are locked. All right, we are all locked well before 7 o'clock Eastern Standard Time. Let's talk.
Should we
we have some talking points here.
Should we get to it?
We should get to it first.
We should get to it.
All right, let's get to it.
Anyway, so let's get to some of our little talking points we got here. While we're doing that, you just put some volume on there. Anyway, so overall, I think this year's Oscars underwhelming list of nominees, and I think I'm not the only one that thinks that.
Right.
Compared to the last few years, we've seen Oppenheimer, we've seen Everything Everywhere All at Once. Honestly, what are the Oscars trying to say this year? Because they're always trying to say something.
Right.
What are they trying to say?
Please don't cancel us.
Well, I mean, this underwhelming is not going to help.
Right.
Yeah.
That's all I'm going to say.
Well, I'm just wondering, if they're going to be like another Will Smith thing because he got banned for 10 years or something
like that.
And so there's always going to be moments that are absolutely crazy.
Right.
So I'm more watching it for the show. Just be like, is there going to be anything crazy? Because you're right. There's a bunch of different or mid movies and stuff. And but then there's also
let's talk about some
weird
stacked.
ones.
Let's talk about the stacked categories. So the ones I think are stacked: production design, score, best actress, and best picture. So let's start with production design. So let's read the nominees. Danny, do you want to read those?
The Brutalist, Conclave, Dune Part 2, Nosferatu, and Wicked.
all these movies, I've seen 4 of these 5, and all of them could win. Like all of them
Yeah.
are very well designed, very well done. And, I mean, but I think it's going to Wicked.
Yeah.
Wicked just it needs to win something.
Right. Well, I mean, it's a good mix of the more period piece kind of stuff that the Oscars are usually gravitating towards with the Brutalist and Conclave. Period pieces. You've got the more recognizable images of the Pope. What do you call it? The Vatican. The Vatican. And then you've got those more exciting, for me at least. Yeah. No, you're good,
Because
Danny.
we had the live stream.
Yes.
Oh.
Little picture-in-picture going on. It
Yeah,
looks
yeah,
great.
yeah.
Very good.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't even know we had that.
Yeah.
Nice.
It looks very good.
We can take it down. I'll switch it out. But
You've got those more genre-heavy movies. Those are the ones that I kind of gravitate towards when it comes to these below-the-line categories. I mean, Dune Part 2, let's talk about production design. You have all these different worlds that we're going through with Dune. You got the Baron Harkonnen place.
Yep.
Name is called
oh, you're talking. Oh, the planet.
the planet.
The planet.
The black and white
Harkonnens
planet.
Are on, yeah.
Oh, I don't. Is that production design? I would say that's more cinematography because like it's so
I
cool.
mean,
to
but
film
then you
with
had to
an
design the
infrared.
world
The
though. It's kind
Colosseum.
of
Coliseum that they're in,
true.
yeah.
yeah. It's all.
I'm more into that big pyramid at the end with like the big giant ass glowy ball thing.
Beautiful.
and even the throne scene that it was
Yes.
beautifully made.
Yeah, yeah. And then you've also got Nosferatu, which I also think is really, really well designed.
It is.
Especially, with the guy who employs Nicholas Holt's character with the books everywhere and just the castle, of course.
The castle was crazy, and they also this is more cinematography, but like they made a lens again for this movie, a new lens to make it.
More shit.
Yeah,
The
it
fuck?
just be
crazy.
making
Every year
stuff.
we get
Every year there's some kind of new lens that's
last year
made.
It was Oppenheimer. Now this year.
Yes.
it's
Yep.
fucking- wow.
Right. But we all went with Wicked.
Yes,
Why?
yes, we all went with Wicked. I don't know. Let's.
I
let's
went
stop.
because of that bookcase scene.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
where they're all spinning
That
around in
was so cool.
circles, dancing through
'Cause even
life.
just
Yeah.
the set pieces alone are just larger than life, very bright, very vibrant,
Plus
very
it-
well made.
brought to life the Emerald City, city classic part of Hollywood history from the original Wizard of Oz, 1939. But it wasn't just that; it was a reimagination, a retelling of what the Emerald City could be, what all of Oz could be. Munchkinland, we also see. It's a very fresh retelling of Hollywood classics. I think right there, the Oscars are going to be gravitating towards that.
I agree. I agree. All right, let's move on to score while we're talking about this. So
I noticed
I've
your
had
notes.
some.
I noticed your notes for one particular thing, but I totally agree with you.
Then why don't you say that one particular thing? Go for it.
What is that? What
You
you're
know-
gonna say? I don't know what you're gonna
Yeah,
say.
no, I was gonna get into that, but let's.
I don't know what we're saying.
Let's say the categories. All right, or the nominees for score. We had The Brutalist, Conclave, Emilia Perez, Wicked, and The Wild Robot. So, Wicked.
Yeah.
What's the score? So I mean, the score is just kind of. I don't know score. I know the songs, and
Right.
none of those can be used. So why is it nominated for score? Just to get nominated for something?
Well, I think part of the reason why it's nominated for original score, for me at least, is because of the pedigree that the nominees have already. We have Steven Schwartz, who's very much somebody who's made the rounds in the industry. He was nominated 3 times for original songs he wrote for Enchanted, which is very interesting. He was nominated 3 times in 1 year just for his work on Enchanted. He also worked on the original score for Prince of Egypt. He won an Oscar for an original song on Prince of Egypt. And then also he won 2 more Oscars. Best Original Song for Pocahontas, Colors of the Wind, and Original Score. And then he was also nominated for Hunchback of Notre Dame. So Steven Schwartz is clearly an industry darling.
Yes.
So I think that helped him.
Okay.
What a guy.
Yes.
Love that guy.
So,
Steve Schwartz.
Let's say
Schwarzenegger.
all right. Well, let's look at the other things. Conclave. I never really noticed the score in the movie. I mean, there's a few little things. It's
I don't know how you couldn't notice the score in Conclave. It literally, there was one moment.
I also
in the
half-ass
movie,
fell asleep on that movie. I will say that right
so
now.
that's what I was just about to say. There was a moment in the movie where I was I saw it actually this morning.
Yes, you did.
I was feeling a little tired. I was like, drifting off. And then a violin string stabbed you right in the heart. and just woke you right up. And it just, the score for Conclave was really something else. It was very close
one
to
thing?
being my pick. Not just for that one thing, but it was incredibly dramatic, heavy, intense strings, just piercing throughout the whole movie. Okay.
So I will dissent on that. I was not a fan of the score for Conclave because it was overbearing for me. I'm not a fan of Volker Bertelmann. That's how you say it.
Okay.
He previously worked with Edward Berger on All Quiet on the Western Front.
Makes sense. Yeah.
I
Another.
love the score for All Quiet on the
I
Western
hate the
Front.
score for All Quiet on the
I
Western
remember when we did the live stream that year, I picked it for score.
was
It
our
was
first
the
year-
only
it was our
one that
first live
did it,
stream.
and it won, and I was so happy. 'Cause I love that score.
Yeah, yeah.
But you hate this one?
I don't know. I like it's
I
Cameron
hate
that
it.
doesn't like it. I like this one. It's just not my pick.
I haven't seen Conclave. I only know one weird thing about it at the end.
Yes. Yeah.
Yeah.
Maybe we could talk about the story later on tonight.
Yeah. Let's say our picks right now while we get into it. So I am the only outlier
I think-
on this
Yeah.
one.
We need to switch.
What?
What this is?
We do need to switch.
Yeah,
Oh.
I'm enjoying 2020.
because it switched to that was the pre-card.
Hi,
bit, and now
everyone.
it stayed on news.
If you're just tuning in,
we're
this
not.
is Seen It Before's live stream of the 2020
yeah,
TV show. No, I'm joking.
Yeah, we're just switching that around right now. But as we do that, I am the only outlier on this category for score. Everybody else picked The Brutalist for
Yes.
score, and I want to hear why you guys picked The Brutalist because I haven't seen the movie.
Right.
So
I think it totally makes sense why you would want to gravitate towards not only just a very nice score for the Wild Robot, but also
I didn't say I picked the Wild Robot yet. You just keep that away, bastard. Anyway, but yes,
about that.
I picked the Wild Robot. But anyway, go ahead.
Yeah. Well, Chris Bauer is nominated once prior and has won an Oscar already for short documentaries. He has not been nominated for his music work, but rather for his producing of documentaries. He won last year for The Last Repair Shop. And then he was
Pizza.
Sorry.
Pizza.
Pizza and Pepsi. He was also nominated for A Concerto is a Conversation. Oh my goodness, I'm sorry. But yeah, so we ended up going with The Brutalist.
yeah, Brutalist.
I think for me, it's one of the reasons why the movie works so well.
Okay.
I think that score is a capital M musical, capital A art score. It is so sweeping and it's almost experimental in some ways with the ways that it uses instrumentation. It's electric.
I absolutely loved the score. It was my favorite part of the movie. The brass throughout. It really just
Ba-na-na,
felt
ba.
like you're in industrial Pennsylvania,
Yeah.
where the movie mostly takes place. Just heart of industry, just feels like pure steel and coal and grit.
It's a score you can
Blue
breathe
collar,
in.
you
Yeah.
know,
Blue
all that stuff, yeah.
Ironically enough, it kind of reminds me of All Quiet on the Western Front from a few years ago, which was very mechanical and
Yes.
brutal.
Okay. Yeah. I picked the Wild Robot. The Wild Robot, it just has that. I don't know how to describe it. It's got this very uppity sound, and it stood out to me. If a good score stands out to me, and this stands out.
Right.
It's like
And I
Cynthia
just-
Erivo just took stage right now.
Oh, yeah.
right?
All right.
Singing something.
Yeah. So we got Cynthia.
What
up
do we
here.
think about the Oscars decision this year, by the way, to not perform Best Original Song? It's one of the first time in a long time, anyway, that they
Yes.
haven't done that.
Oh, I didn't know they were not doing that. Okay.
Yeah, they're not doing original song performances like they have in years past.
Is it because they realized they nominated Amelia Perez's music and they're like, shit, we don't want to play that
It was-
music.
that was also in this best score category, Amelia Perez.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's fine.
I nothing about the score stood
No.
out to me. Nothing really about that movie positively stood out to me. A lot
No.
did stand out, but
For sure. And then obviously Best Actress. That's another stacked category.
Oh my God.
With Mikey Madison, Demi Moore.
Oh my God.
And
The person who's performing right now,
yeah,
Cynthia
Cynthia.
Erivo,
Yeah, Cynthia. Yeah, like we.
as Elphaba, the
those
future.
are they're the top three. They are the top three in this category.
Well,
I disagree
I
heavily.
think
Oh, and yeah,
Fernanda Torres.
Yeah, Fernanda Torres. I've heard
she
she's
would
very good.
very much, if she weren't against Demi Moore, she would be my pick without a doubt.
and of course Carla Sofia Gascon.
No doubt would she ever be
But
my choice.
then there's there's obviously a lot of controversy surrounding her, but we're not going to get into that. Let's get into a different kind of controversy surrounding her. Should she have been lead actress?
It's a very
in
good
Amelia
question.
Perez?
The only argument I can see for her there is just to give Zoe Saldana a better chance in a less competitive way. Because when you put her in supporting actress, she did a lot.
Oh, my
they're doing
God.
Wicked.
They're
Oh yeah,
singing
they're
the
doing
song.
Wicked.
Ariana Grande.
Is this Defying Gravity?
This is Defying Gravity.
Yeah.
Ariana Grande, who's also up for supporting actress as
Yep.
Elphaba.
Yes.
Very
No,
exciting.
No,
Glinda.
Glinda.
Cynthia Erivo.
Man, if Camille's watching, she's gonna eviscerate you. tomorrow.
Camille, I apologize. Good thing I'm taking tomorrow off.
What?
Let's also it's we appreciate Danny's work behind the scene. Danny,
Yeah, he's trying
thank
to
you very
get
much.
this all hooked up for us.
Yep.
And we're just, we're just vibing. We're going
Because-
along with it.
Hopefully later on we can double back.
Hopefully we can all defy gravity and keep going through this right now.
Because I would like to hear Danny's thoughts on why he chose Cynthia Erivo for Best Actress.
That is very true. That is very true. But let's talk about our picks
Yeah.
for Best Actress. So,
Well, all three of
all
us
of us
are
agree
unanimous.
Demi Moore. And
Demi
like,
Moore.
it's
Demi.
hands.
Demi
Moore. It's Demi Moore.
Okay. So, Demi Moore, she is just fantastic in the substance. Like, it is. I know when you see those, quotes at the beginning of trailers, like, performance of their career, it means it in this one. Like, it is 100% the performance of her career, and it shows in just about every aspect of this movie.
I will say I did pick her for my choice for Best Actress. I do not necessarily think she is most deserving of the Best Actress. I don't think she's undeserving
going
of it.
without
I
it?
do think she did a great performance. However, I think Fernanda Torres really did blow it out of the water.
Yes.
And I'm Still Here.
100%.
If she weren't up against Demi Moore, a Hollywood legend who's never won an Oscar before.
If it was a different year.
If it was a different year, she'd be my pick. But
Just to clarify what the performance is, I'm Still Here is one of the films nominated for Best Foreign Language, Best Picture, and of course Best Actress. It tells a story of Brazil as it's kind of coming under a dictatorship, and it's about a family that gets rocked by this dictatorship. The patriarch of the family gets whisked away for questioning. He doesn't come back. And Fernanda Torres is left to kind of run the family, and she's also very much trying to guide her children into, maybe kind of giving them a little bit of those half-truths about their father. And then it's very much her story as she kind of finds her way and is inspired for activism and whatnot. And the movie tells the very true story of that.
Here comes Conan.
as well with her performance as a mother.
Oh, they're doing this the MTV thing.
They're going to do
doing
the
the-
Billy Crystal
yeah.
thing.
Oh shit.
This is great.
Oh my goodness. All right. Anyway, as you're saying,
but with Fernanda Torres' performance, she's the
Oh,
mother
she's gonna come out of her back. Isn't
Oh my God.
5 children. She's a mother of
Yes.
5 children
Mother of 5
of
children.
very different ages. Her
Yeah.
youngest is maybe 8 to 10 years old, or her oldest is like 20 years old and doesn't
this is
even live in the
wild
country
right
anymore.
now.
Oh my god!
This is absolutely wild.
For those who are not watching along on ABC, Conan is climbing out of the back of Demi Moore. A la the
Wow.
substance.
Wow.
I don't think it worked, Conan.
Oh, he's missing a shoe.
Oh my God! It's going back
Oh
in.
no!
Oh no.
Already, this is one of my favorite Oscars of recent memory.
Good Lord. Anyway,
Oh,
back
oh.
Danny,
all the way in. Oh my god.
once this is, wow, this it keeps going. Okay.
It's down there.
We want to know after this is done why you picked
Yeah, but
Cynthia
I heard-
Erivo.
I heard.
Yes,
Erivo.
please.
Okay.
Arriva.
So let me see.
She was also previously nominated twice for Harriet, where she
Yes.
played Harriet Tubman,
Yes.
because she wrote an original song for it, and of course her performance.
I really liked her in Bad Times. That's where I first saw her for the first time.
Yes,
I'm like, oh my god, she's really cool.
and great voice too. She also gets to showcase that.
I just haven't seen I'm Still Here.
Yeah.
Demi Moore.
What do you mean?
I mean, she was good in it, but it's like she was kind of playing a cartoon character towards the end, and like
Okay.
I get that's like kind of what she, but is that really Oscar worthy? Is that really hard to do? Is that
Okay, but why Cynthia Erivo over Mikey Madison?
Oh, well, I haven't seen Nora.
Oh,
either.
you haven't seen
That's
Nora.
right.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh,
So
I see.
I'm really dropping the ball this year. I haven't seen like half of the best pictures. My schedule's been really insane.
He didn't line up. Yeah.
Oh
it's
yeah,
fine.
for
Yeah.
sure.
I
All
wanted
right.
to see Nora. That should have been like my last minute change. You know.
Yeah.
But you know, it's fine. It's fine. You're sticking with it, and
I
that's
think,
all that matters.
But I think to be able to carry a musical, to have to act like like also stand up to the greats of Idina Menzel or to Adele Dazeem. To kind of follow that act and then also kind of make a name for yourself within that role. I think that's kind of hard to do, especially such a well-known musical. And she's able to sing, act,
Yeah.
in
Dance.
both ends of the spectrum, and dance and everything. So she's able to tie it all together. I think that
Something I think that could give her that little nudge, which is something I did not know about Wicked at first, that I think is phenomenal about the movie, is the audio that you hear being sung in the songs was all captured on set live.
Yes.
It was not added in post like 99% of all musical movies would do. They do it like a theater musical would do. And the audio you're hearing was the audio they sang while doing these crazy stunts and flipping upside down
Right.
and defying gravity.
There you go. It is a gamble, I would say, because it has mixed results. I mean, I think of something like the Les Mis movie.
Yeah.
Where poor Russell Crowe, that didn't do him any favors.
and then
What would you add, Danny?
well, no, I was just thinking. I really like Rocket Man
Yes.
over Bohemian Rhapsody.
Yep.
Just because Taron Egerton sang the songs.
Yes. 100%.
Oh,
That's
yeah.
why I think Timothy Chalamet is getting a lot of attention because he's sang the songs. You know,
For sure.
which I'll get into him.
It's very impressive.
I watched that movie today. I don't get it. I really don't.
Yeah. So I want to go back to the question of what are this year's best pictures nominees?
Yeah. Let's go through them.
Because it's a mix for me.
Okay. So
Well, we have Anora.
Yep.
The Brutalist, A Complete Unknown, Conclave, Dune Part 2, Amelia Perez, I'm Still Here, Nickel Boys, The Substance, and Wicked.
It's a mix of like very straightforward what I would categorize as crowd pleasers, and
yep.
these big creative swings that are almost like shocking that they're in the conversation. I
Talking
think
about Nickel Boys and Substance.
for me it's a Nickel Boys Substance. I would say to some degree Dune Part 2. To some degree, I wouldn't call it. I wouldn't
That's a
put
crowd-
it.
That's the
that's a
most
crowd
crowd pleaser in the
pleaser.
whole thing.
That's a
Well-
crowd well, for our crowd, yes.
That's what I
But,
would say for
yeah,
our crowd.
yeah.
I feel like if you show Dune Part 2 to just anyone on the street, I think they would be.
Confused. It's
They
part
wouldn't
two
know
of
where to
original.
go.
It is a dense. It is a dense, more you know.
Yes,
But it's still like a. Look at us, we're making shit.
very
Blow up
bombastic.
and-
yeah, for sure.
It's like the thinking man's Marvel movie.
All right, so you guys have both seen all 10 movies, correct?
Yes, all 10.
Yep. Danny and I have. Well, Danny's seen 5.
I've seen 5.
I've seen 7 of them. So
And we're the host of the show. So.
yeah, you know, it's
That's why you invited us.
Yeah.
well, we like having you guys on. We like keeping consistency every year to year. But that's what we will say anyway. So let's give our picks for Best Picture while we're talking right now.
Might as well.
So Danny, why don't you start?
I picked Dune Part 2 because I really like that movie.
I 100% understand. I really, really wanted to pick that.
It would make history because has there ever been like a straight up sci-fi action blockbuster that's won a Best Picture before?
I would go with Return of the King. I don't know how we feel about that.
Fantasy.
It's a blockbuster.
It's a
blockbuster.
yeah.
Okay.
I picked a movie I didn't even see. I went with The Brutalist.
All right. Yeah.
You didn't see it?
I didn't even see it.
Oh man.
No.
I didn't see it because I think, again, as we've been saying, it's so mixed in these movies. I'm just like, you know what? The Brutalist is the first one I heard that got a lot of traction. Yes, there's all the AI stuff surrounding this movie. I don't think that's going to deter from the people who pick the winners of these movies.
Oh man.
What?
Shout out to
Funny
Conan.
joke.
Yeah,
Oh,
he's like, in
Carla Sofia Gascon.
She's gonna tweet about it.
Oh,
No, she's like,
She's gonna
if you're
tweet
going to
about the
tweet about the Oscars, my name is Jimmy Kimmel. Too bad you didn't say Jay Leno.
but
We did not use AI to make this show, he just said.
Yay!
yes, so that's why I think The Brutalist is going to win
Yeah.
Best Picture.
It's definitely the most movie this year in the
Yes.
nominations.
Yeah.
Just pound for
It
pound.
may have been like 3 movies in one.
In a
It's
way.
like,
Yeah.
it's very 3 acts. Like it really felt like 3
Yes.
acts and stuff.
Yes.
And
Well, like more quite literally was 2. Well, 4.
Depending on how you
Well,
read the movie.
yeah.
I would love to get
Mainly
into
2.
I like the intermission. That was really cool.
a strong
I was
Brutalist
so
discussion.
happy to have the intermission there just to give a break in the theater.
All right, James, what did you pick for Best Picture?
Well, I already said it because
I didn't hear you say it.
well at the beginning
Okay,
because
well,
it was my
we'll
change.
say it
was
again.
the one thing I changed. Conclave is my current pick
All
for
right.
Best Picture. For a subject that should not have been as interesting as it was really interesting to like follow along to this process. And I don't know. I feel like picking the old white people is a safe bet.
No, that's
The old
Yeah.
white
But it's
religious
like-
people.
yeah, religious though. This is
Yeah.
Hollywood.
Yeah, but like it's not necessarily painting Catholicism in a negative or positive.
No, it's
light.
I mean,
not.
it's just it is what it
It
is.
just is a story.
One of my problems with Conclave is that it's a movie about religion that doesn't have any faith. I really wish that
That's
it
fair.
could have
That's a good
rounded
point.
out the characters a bit more, but also that's not what the movie's about. So I can understand.
It's a logistical problem of
yes.
finding the next pope.
Yeah.
Right. I'm going with Honora. I think right now Honora is kind of gathering a lot of positive
It is.
momentum. I think it's got the Palme d'Or in its back pocket that it picked up in Cannes. I mean, it's been a couple years since we've gotten a Palme Best Picture winner. Last time was Parasite,
That's fair.
which might be my favorite Best Picture winner previously.
Yeah, that one kind of just all around. I haven't met a single person that doesn't like that movie.
Yeah.
It's so good.
Agreed.
And I cannot wait for this Friday to see Mickey 17, Bong's
Yes,
next movie.
Yes.
That'll be
Yes,
very
That is
good.
our next Scene Before episode, actually. So, well, yeah. I mean, next one that's
Next one to
not
record.
this week's episode.
I can't wait to watch it.
I think Robert Pattinson's got like 4 movies coming out this year, and
Yeah.
none of them
My
are
man's
Batman.
busy.
Well, there isn't even a script yet, according
Really?
to Matt Reeves. Yeah, he hasn't written a script
Well,
yet.
no,
I mean,
he's writing. He's writing.
yeah, but it hasn't been finished.
No.
It's already been 3 years. I mean,
Yeah.
It got pushed back to 2027. So
Yeah.
yikes.
But I'm also going with Honora because I feel like right now the Academy is kind of favoring more of those hard R movies, I would say.
Okay.
I'm thinking of Everything Everywhere All at Once, which isn't, not exactly a sailor movie, but, it's got a lot going on. And I think Oppenheimer is also a very R-rated movie. So I think the Academy is now kind of opening up when it comes to intimacy and whatnot. Oh, there we go. President of Global Affairs, Stephen Belsky. That's one of the comedy producers from the Conan show. So it's very nice that Conan is bringing together his old staff after the show's been canceled or ended. I think it's been canceled.
I think
I used to run with those podcasts.
Yes.
It's like I saw the one with I think Ben Stiller and Adam Scott did like a tandem one.
Okay.
It's really interesting watching it, like, because like Adam Scott's like, yeah, this is like I've been waiting for this moment for 30 years, and now it feels weird that I'm everywhere.
Yeah,
you know?
yeah, yeah.
It's like, but
all
like
at once.
I feel like he's always been like, I
Better
feel
late
like
than never.
I feel like he's like everyone's kind of known him because Parks and Rec and Step
Right.
Brothers.
Yes.
He's been around, so
For sure.
now he's the star.
Oh, no.
Just going back to Best Picture picks and
Yes.
on Nora, I think that is my personal second ranking out of the 10. I really liked it. I feel the Oscars won't pick it because how racy it is. That is why I didn't pick it. I feel like they're going to give it its dues in other categories, but as a Best Picture winner, I think it pushes a bit too much, is not going to agree with, the entire Academy and all the voting.
Oh,
Oh, it's
John.
Dumbledore.
our new
Dumbledore,
Dumbledore.
Again, don't make
it's
the
for those
fucking
reasons I don't think Honora's going to win, although it probably would be my pick otherwise.
shot. From what I understand, is it just like a really serious Pretty Woman?
So
I wouldn't say it's serious.
what I would say is that
It's-
it kind of starts off as Pretty Woman and then it kind of devolves
Like a
into
dark comedy.
just a never-ending night of like running through New York City trying to find the love interest.
Yeah.
Oh, here we go. We got some nice side-by-sides. Guy
Wow.
Pearce,
Wow.
a younger Guy Pearce.
Yeah. That's a.
Say the shape
He
of
doesn't
his
even
head.
look like Guy Pearce.
No.
No.
Like in the young one.
No, it did not.
That looks like Zoe Saldana.
Zoe
Yeah.
Saldana,
She
dead
hasn't,
ringer.
she hasn't aged. I
No.
love it.
Zoe Saldana right now, the front runner for Best Supporting Actress, I would say.
Timmy.
Conan is now showing Timothy Chalamet as a younger person, and that is a sonogram of a fetus.
Anyway, what were you saying?
I was talking about
Zoe
Zoe Saldana
Yeah.
for supporting actress. Quite honestly, it's a performance I'm not shocked by.
Mhm.
It's good.
I think she's got supporting actress in the bag.
Oh,
That's the thing.
why did I? Okay. Yeah. I picked Zoe Saldana just because I've just been hearing nonstop that she's going to win it.
Right.
But Felicity Jones,
Yeah.
I mean, that was probably my favorite supporting performance.
Really?
In The Brutalist.
Because she shows up like less than
Yes.
more than halfway into the movie.
Yes.
And then she's like, she just takes it over. I'm like, this is awesome.
Yeah.
She's really good.
She was probably my fourth choice in that category.
Interesting.
I did not.
What-
I was not that captivated by her.
What are all 5 of the best supporting actress nominees, Danny?
Well, glad
Is
you
that
asked.
Sandler?
That's Adam Sandler.
As I thought. Okay.
Oh, sitting behind Dave
Oh, is he doing
Joy
the same?
Randolph?
He's doing the same bit with
Yeah. Well, I mean, Happy Gilmore 2 is coming out in July now, so
Yeah, that's right. We got Edward Berger sitting a couple rows back from him. So, anyways, Danny, what are those nominees for best supporting actress?
Well, we got Monica Barbaro for the complete unknown. Is that the Joan?
She's
Baez?
Joan Baez.
Joan
Joan
Baez,
Baez,
yeah.
Ariana Grande for Wicked, Felicity Jones for The Brutalist, Isabella Rossellini for Conclave, and Zoe Saldana for Amelia Perez.
Gotcha.
100% has it in the bag.
Monica
100%.
Barbaro was a very close second
Oh my
choice
God.
for me. I really liked her as
I
Joan
liked their
Baez.
chemistry.
Their
Huh?
chemistry
I
was
could feel the heat.
their
yeah.
chemistry
Queen
was
of-
good. I thought she was just kind of stale.
I would say for me, that's the writing, not the performance.
Okay.
I would say that performance is really,
And that's
really
another thing I
beautiful.
want to talk about with Complete Unknown.
Yes.
It's a stale movie. It's not well directed at all.
Yeah, so like, I'm just not.
I don't know
Yes.
what James
Yeah.
Mangold is doing, but
Yeah.
it did not work on the directing front.
And I feel this might be sacrilege. I feel the same way about Bob Dylan. Like, I just don't
Yeah.
get him.
Well,
Right.
nobody gets Bob Dylan.
Well, that's the thing.
But like, why is he great? I don't.
He's great because he's an asshole.
Right.
That's what makes greatness.
Yeah. I would say Bob is kind of one of those first people that really brought attention to lyrics and storytelling in music. And I think that's kind
Mainstream
of
music,
mainstream music,
Like,
right?
I like it. Times are a changing. Like, that's
Oh,
a
yeah.
good song.
Mm-hmm.
But and the wind song.
Yeah, blowing in the
Blowing
wind.
in the-
Yes, a mighty wind. I think Bob is just such a
fart
hard
in the
character. Fart. I think Bob is just. I grew up in a very anti Bob Dylan household. And,
Okay.
And I've since grown to just be interested in him because he's so uninterested in public perception, and I think that kind of withholding makes us lean in a bit more. At least it makes me lean in a bit more, and I can understand why people would be kind of whatever on him, and I totally get that, and I have been there. And I don't think all of Bob Dylan is great, and I think that's also what I like is that there's lots of these weird pockets where you can go in and find odd little subsets of Bob Dylan, and I think Complete Unknown does a good job of capturing that, but at the same time, it does it in a very kind of boring way, in a very
it's
bland
like,
way.
This is how you would expect it to be.
Yes.
And then, but also like, and then also, I don't understand. I love Timothy Chalamet. He's in the movie that I picked for Best Picture.
Yes.
I love him as an actor.
Yeah.
He was great in Beautiful Boy. Like, I think that
Oh
should
my
have been
God.
what
Oh.
we're talking about, an Oscar nom here.
Whew.
What I don't get
Right.
what he's doing here. He's got a baby face. He doesn't look like Bob Dylan.
It's the
He
wrong,
doesn't give-
movie to be nominated for Best Actor, I will say, of this year.
Right.
Yeah, right.
For sure.
He doesn't give the vibe of Bob Dylan because I think of him as an old rat man.
Old rat man. That
Well,
is.
Yeah.
going back to last year's Oscars, I feel like Dominic Sessa would have been the perfect Bob Dylan. He's more gaunt than Timothy
Yeah.
Chalamet. Kind of got that tall, skinny head.
It's just no experience. That's
No,
why.
for sure. Yeah, that's the thing. And then I totally
like,
understand that,
you're
and I get
gonna-
that. Yeah.
That would be perfect.
Yeah. Right.
Yeah.
And also, one thing that I think also
Well, he looks like him. Could he act like him though?
That's what he, that's how you said. Like,
Right.
I'm not sure his acting chops are really up to it.
What I will say also, the precursors for Bob Dylan cinematically are always, I like those far more than A Complete Unknown, because there's a documentary called Don't Look Back that was about Dylan around that time period where he started to wear the suits, wear the sunglasses. Really, really fascinating. But really, my personal favorite Dylan is I'm Not There, in which nobody is playing Dylan in literal.
The idea of
It's the idea of Dylan. It's multiple actors playing Bob Dylan. Kate Blanchett, she's freaking awesome as Bob Dylan. And then you also got Richard Gere, Heath Ledger. Great movie. High recommendation. Oh, we've got a little musical number
with Conan.
Neil Patrick Harris is pissed off right now.
This is interesting. Oh my God!
Good for Conan. I gotta say, I love this guy.
Well, while we're in this musical number, if you're just joining us, we're seen before, and this is our Oscars live stream, where we're just talking along while watching the Oscars. We're talking about some controversy. We're talking about our picks, our favorite picks, and who we actually think is gonna win. You know, all that good stuff. And what
Always
it is
the
a Dune worm. Oh my goodness.
I mean,
Wow, it's playing the piano. The worm is playing the piano.
I will take the Dune worm playing the piano 15 times over. Oh my God! It's
Oh my
Deadpool.
God! Hey,
That's
it's
guaranteed
not.
not Ryan Williams.
It's not Ryan. It's probably the guy that did
It's
the
probably a
musical
stunt
number.
double.
The guy that did the
Bye bye bye.
bye thing. It's
Yeah.
probably him.
I'll take this any day over.
If
Oh,
the-
they're wearing
Oppenheimer
the
was
Trump
Conan here.
Apprentice wigs.
Oh,
I thought they were
yeah.
wearing the
that's
Conan
Conan
hair.
wigs.
Conan.
That's Conan wigs. Yeah.
Mm.
I don't know.
Basically
Princess
the
is
same.
nominated. Yeah.
But I'll take this over. You
Or
know, Oppenheimer
German,
was too
Ben.
long.
Speaking of Ben Stiller, Severance keeps getting better.
Okay,
I'm just gonna leave
I'm
that
still
there.
2 episodes.
It's
behind.
okay.
I feel this is. I'm not one to brag. I am, but
Yes, you are.
I was one of the cool kids who liked it before it was cool.
They all-
So was I.
Just saying.
We both were. We watched it at the same
Oh,
time.
Are we getting into our first
I watched it like on my own,
category?
Yeah, but we were watching it.
Oh,
Supporting
yeah,
actor?
Yeah, come on. Well, we were the cool kids.
We are the cool kids. Look at him in his little
Oh,
high platform.
That's our
boots.
Doctor Doom, ladies and gentlemen.
I like him. I don't like Marvel's decision to bring him back.
Yeah.
I don't like his decision to come back because he
Could
said,
we-
I don't want to come back.
He's
bald?
getting paid a lot of money.
Yeah, he's a bald
So-
man. Let's put a pin in Yuri Borisov's nomination for Honora because I have some.
Oh,
We're doing
we're
not
doing.
positive,
Oh,
yeah.
supporting actor.
Okay, here we go.
All
We all
right,
picked
so let's
Kieran
go.
Culkin.
Let's go with the nominees.
We got him Yuri Borisov for Honora, Kieran Culkin for A Real Pain, Edward Norton for A Complete Unknown, Guy Pearce for The Brutalist, Jeremy Strong for The Apprentice.
We're all in agreement in this category.
Yes.
Yep.
Yes. Much like Zoe Saldana for supporting actress, he's just been cleaning up every awards show. He's been picking something up. I think this is his category to lose.
Kieran Culkin.
I would
baby.
quickly add that Yuri Borisov for me is my third favorite supporting actor performance in Honora.
Yeah, he was fine.
I find
the bodyguard, right?
No, he's the main. He's the husband.
no.
he's not.
No, Yuri Borisov is the guy that keeps giving her the puppy eyes.
Yeah,
And then
the
they-
yeah,
he's Igor.
yeah, Igor.
I thought this was Vanya.
No.
Nope, Vanya didn't get nominated.
Oh.
Exactly.
Oh.
Mark Edelstein is perfect in that
Yep.
movie
Yep.
because you totally are on Honora's side that this kid's kind of cute.
He's kind of a dick.
and then like as the movie goes on, you're like, oh.
Completely fall in and out of love with him. Yeah.
All right.
And then I would also put the other gentleman above him, the Godfather.
Oh
character.
yeah.
Torres.
Karin Karagulian, who's been in almost every Sean Baker movie up to this one. He's really, really good at kind of just this frustrated, like, nothing makes sense and I need everything to go this way right now.
I can't tell if this is good for Guy Pearce or not because I didn't remember that he was in The Brutalist until just now.
All right.
Really?
He was in a large portion of it.
He was.
Like
so I'm not
most
sure if
of
that
it.
means he just melts into the character or like
Yes.
it was just that forgettable of a
Good old
performance.
Harrison Lee Van Buren.
Yes.
Mr. Van Buren.
I'm a little surprised you were able to forget his performance, just given
Well,
the climax
'cause
of the
he's so-
story.
yeah.
Yeah, which is
Yeah.
also something we need to talk about.
Yeah.
Jeremy Strong is also up for
Supporting.
portraying Roy Cohn.
It was so
Yeah.
funny
in The
because
Apprentice.
we have the two fucking call them the Roy brothers.
Yeah, yes. Right.
So if he
Oh, in Secession.
loses
Kieran
to
and
Succession.
Jeremy.
he loses to Kieran,
All right, here we go.
be like, I'm the oldest boy.
Kieran
Yeah.
Culkin
There we go.
We're all
Okay.
one
We all
for
got
one,
it.
guys. We're all
Yeah.
one for one.
Yeah, Kieran Culkin. For me, I think he has. Who's seen A Real Pain? Real Pain?
Yeah, a real
Nope.
pain.
Yeah. I think he kind of avoids playing Roman Roy leftovers. I think it's a really strong character.
See,
think,
I
James?
don't know
hard.
Succession. I have not seen Succession, but I love Kieran Culkin.
Yeah.
Since Scott Pilgrim, I mean Home Alone, but Scott Pilgrim.
Yeah.
Yeah, Kieran Culkin. He really was just the heart and soul of A Real Pain.
Yeah.
That movie did not work without his performance. He brought so much emotion.
Bad word.
And
He said bad words.
he did say bad words.
Jesse Eisenberg
Yeah.
hired Kieran Culkin without having seen anything of him in it.
Wow.
He was just like, yeah, you'd be great. And even
Hell
Kieran
yeah.
Culkin has said in interviews, he was like, are you sure? Like, yeah, come on.
Well, Jesse Eisenberg as a director, I guess, has a he directed it, right?
Yep.
Directed,
He has an eye for talent, I
starred,
guess.
and wrote.
Well,
Interesting.
Triple threat.
the thing about Roman Roy is basically just Kieran Culkin with
Yeah.
like a severe sexual problems
And more Nazi,
more Nazi stuff.
Yeah.
yeah. But mostly his mannerisms is just Kieran Culkin. Like
for sure.
that's all he.
And Real Pain does kind of tap into that a bit, but I think there's a little bit more of a exposed raw nerve
And it's anti-Nazi
performance.
stuff. 'cause
Yes.
He's a Jew.
because he's a Jew.
Yeah.
Because they go to Poland because their grandmother had passed away, and they're touring Poland.
They're on like a
And-
heritage tour of what her experience would have been like in Poland and the Jewish experience in Poland.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then they end up in a very emotional scene. They end up in a
Cemetery?
concentration camp
As well, yeah.
and
They
a
end up in
cemetery.
it?
Yeah. They actually shot in an actual concentration camp.
Was that Buchenwald, I think?
I think I want to say so, and it was because they had sent the script along, and they were like, okay, you're actually doing this justice. You're doing it not in a cheap way. It's a very emotional movie. I highly recommend it.
Yeah, one of those scenes that I was from Band of Brothers, like that one, that whole episode where they finally concentrate. I'm like, oh fuck,
Yeah.
that
Just
that episode's brutal. Not
Yes.
the brutalist.
Not the Beatles.
God,
No.
it's brutal out here.
yeah.
So, while
3
Kieran
years
is
old.
giving
Thank you,
his
Olivia.
his
Quite lengthy.
quite lengthy speech. I don't know why it hasn't gotten played off yet, actually.
Well,
So
speaking of that, speaking of Oscar speeches, I watched Matthew McConaughey's speech from when he won.
For Dallas Buyers Club.
I think so.
Mhm.
That speech is amazing.
Yeah.
That is probably the best speech I've ever
it's also
seen.
a great performance. So I
Great
mean,
performance.
Mm-hmm.
I'm surprised they let him do that though, because he was on there for like a good 5 minutes.
Good for him.
So
Well, it's been about 3 right now for Kieran. So
Yeah.
I just never really appreciated it till now. Everyone's like, "Oh, the greatest Oscars be winner." Like, yeah, it's Matthew McConaughey. All right.
Right.
but looking back,
All right.
hindsight's 2020. I mean,
Yeah,
For sure. So now we
he is done talking.
Oh, I just realized it was presented by last year's supporting
Yes,
actor
that's how they
winner,
usually do it.
Robert
Yep.
Downey Jr.
which I
yeah.
appreciate.
Loves his bell-bottom pants.
Yes, he does.
Bottoms.
Oh.
Bottoms.
Good old Andrew Garfield and a woman.
Goldie Hawn.
Goldie Hawn. Apologies.
So what are they gonna?
That's Kate Hudson's
What
mama.
are they gonna?
We're just talking.
Supporting actress, maybe?
I don't know.
So we've all
He
got.
didn't win best actor last year.
Oh
I
well,
think it's
maybe
just-
that's Harrison Ford's spot. What's Harrison Ford supposed to
Oh, I don't
do?
know.
I don't know.
But it's just nice to have Andrew Garfield around. A good boy.
I love Andrew Garfield.
Well, Harrison
I
Ford has the shingles. Let's just-
really wish he
let's,
got Best Actor a few years ago, by the way, for Tick, Tick, Boom. Love that movie.
James
Very good
Cameron.
movie.
Come on.
That was just James Cameron
There's Martin
in
Scorsese.
the
Yep.
in
What
the
is- what is happening?
the Ocean Gate.
Why was Great Gatsby there?
Because I saw
this-
Scorsese and
What is
Baz Luhrmann.
happening?
I don't know.
Is it sports?
It's a commercial.
But why was there Great Gatsby?
Who cares?
It's all sports in one movie.
Because it's great. This is a Rolex commercial. And we
All
all
right,
know
guys.
it.
We've
Oh, it's
talked a
definitely
lot.
a Rolex commercial.
We've talked a lot about movies that have been nominated.
Yeah.
Let's talk about some snubs.
Mm.
So, I know Cameron has a list. I have a list.
do.
Let's do the people who don't have lists right now.
I don't have a list, but I have a couple just mental snubs.
So, James, go for it.
Let's go cinematography. What I
Yeah,
want to
let's.
talk about cinematography snubs. Now, the nominees that we have are The Brutalist, Dune Part 2, Amelia Perez, Maria, which I have not even heard of, admittedly,
I can talk about that.
and then Nosferatu. Without a doubt, I don't think Amelia Perez belongs there at all.
Nope.
As it doesn't belong in most categories it's in.
Yep.
I really think Nickel Boys should have been
Yes.
up for cinematography.
Yes, that is what the
Without
movie
a
is.
doubt. The whole point of the movie is point of view shots, first person perspective shots of two different characters they experience, and even a little bit like second person perspective.
Yeah. Over the shoulder.
It's just it's what?
How do you do second perspective? Or second person.
It's like the camera would be like right
Yeah.
here, and you see the back of the head.
Yeah, the camera is
Oh.
center
So
justified.
Severance.
Ah, there you go.
Yeah.
In a way.
Technically speaking, that's third person because
Okay.
technically you're watching the person.
Okay.
Well,
anyway.
it's an yeah, it's an odd.
technically
But anyway,
All right,
I really think the movie did not work without the cinematography that went into
Yeah.
it, and
That's
I
the
really
point of the
think
movie.
it deserved a cinematography nomination.
But it makes me think, though, why wasn't Hardcore Henry nominated?
I mean, it was
So,
made
I
people want to throw up.
So I
That's
think
why.
I think the thing is it's how it's executed.
Mm-hmm.
I think Nickel Boys, the cinematography is in service of the story, in service of the characters, in service of the themes, whereas Hardcore Henry was a gimmick.
Well, it didn't have a theme.
Yeah,
It was just
exactly. It's a
blow
good.
shit up.
yeah.
And it was a really good "Don't Stop Me Now" music video.
Right.
Plus, Hardcore Henry is hardcore action shots and
Right, but I'm just saying,
pace
like-
and movement. Whereas Nickel Boys, it's
Okay,
first person perspective,
Poetry.
but very slow, methodical, planned out shots.
Details.
But the thing-
Yeah.
well, wait, they have.
I'm
to-
not
they-
saying Hardcore Henry isn't planned out.
Yeah,
But
but the thing is, like, we live in a world where Suicide Squad won. For
In
best
a
lead.
world.
okay, well,
I totally agree, Danny.
So it's not like, oh, it's the prestige of the movie. They fucking nominated
Suicide
a not
Squad.
good movie.
Suicide Squad has more Oscars
okay,
than
but when
The
Hardcore
Irishman. Come
Henry
on.
came out, like half of people that saw it all said they felt nauseous after
Oh,
seeing
yeah.
it. So,
Yeah.
could you really say that deserved a cinematography
So,
nod?
I guess.
While we're
yeah.
talking about cinematography, I have a couple picks that could have been nominated for
Mm-hmm.
cinematography. I saw the TV Glow. Cameron's gonna like that.
Thank you. I was going to mention that. Eric,
100%. It deserves cinematography. Just it's a beautifully shot movie.
Yep.
Jane Schoenbrunn really knows what she's doing and who she picked.
They.
Who? Yes. Who's the cinematographer?
Eric Yu. Y-U-E. You.
Okay.
No, it's Princess Yue.
Oh, Yue.
Interesting.
From
And
Avatar.
also Smile 2.
Ooh.
Smile 2 deserves
Smile 2.
cinematography.
Okay.
That movie's
Slick as
beautiful.
fuck.
It-
Super
it
slick.
was
Super
good-looking
slick,
movie,
super
yeah.
well done. Obviously, that wasn't gonna get anything with what it's up against.
Yes.
There's already a horror movie in there. There's Nosferatu, and that was 100%
Right.
the better choice.
Yes,
But-
I totally agree. I think Jaron Blasky is a really, really talented guy. I've started to like for me, Robert Eggers movies have started to have kind of diminishing returns for me. I thought The Lighthouse is kind of his apex right now. It's just kind of a hard edge, makes you want to take a shower. And Jaron Blasky was nominated for that, rightfully so. That black and white photography is freaking insane. And I think Nosferatu kind of starts to evoke black and white. Oh, then we're back. We have a
Sorry, there's a person you can.
They're doing them. They don't have a slip, so I don't think they're announcing anything.
well, they were just showing clips from a complete unknown.
They don't.
This is very sweet. A
Oh,
nice
yeah.
heartfelt moment.
Yeah. Oh, they do have a slip. Okay. I don't know what it's for though.
She's trying to cry, but her Botox is just. Too
Oh
much.
no!
I want to say it's makeup and hairstyling. I tried to read it sideways.
That's a good guess. Well, let's wait till the big board comes up.
Did you like move to the edge of the just? I think. It's,
Well, if it is makeup and hairstyling, we should get that pulled up just in case.
Yeah.
Makeup.
Let's not say it, but let's get that ready. So
That's another one we're all unanimous on.
Yes.
so
me-
all
where
right.
is that?
I'll check off.
If
Oh,
we
there it
are
is.
there.
Check
There you
off.
go.
All right.
Kaboom.
Oh, what does that say?
What does
Goldie.
it say?
Goldie, hold it still.
Goldie, stand still.
Now, why was A Different Man nominated?
Oh,
Yes. So
Oh yeah.
A Different Man is one of my favorite movies of the year.
Right.
So it's about Sebastian Stan. He's the protagonist who has a facial deformity that is very similar to Adam Pearson's facial deformity. And then Sebastian Stan is hollow as we
it's
got
animated.
animated
All right.
feature.
We're
very
also,
good.
We're also aligned
We're
on
all
this too.
in on
We
the
have-
Wild Robot.
Very good
Flow.
graphic design there.
Inside Out 2, Memoir of a Snail.
Yeah.
Wallace and Gromit, Vengeance Most Foul.
Uh-huh.
And The Wild Robot.
Now I
Wild Robot.
really, really wanted Flo to get
Yeah.
this. I love Flo so much, especially for how ambitious it is as a movie. But I do got to give it to Wild Robot. It was
Like
just,
it's so good.
it's such a complete package.
And
of
let's
a
talk about
movie.
that story right now with the Wild Robot. You saw it before I did.
I've
and
seen
then,
it 3 times
yeah.
in theaters.
Yeah, like you
All
came
3
over
in
here, I think, for a
theaters.
podcast or something,
Yeah.
and then you're like, we should go see a movie. I'm like, well, I
We
haven't seen the
almost
Wild
saw
Robot
Nora
yet.
that
We almost
day.
saw Nora, but we saw the Wild Robot instead.
Yeah.
And
Robot. You
You-
said it like
yeah.
Zoidberg.
I know Wild
Robert.
Robot. But you told me going in, you're like, all right, there's a lot of kids in this theater.
Oh yeah, it's definitely a more
But-
mature.
That's not where I'm going.
Oh.
And you're like, they are in for a rough time.
Yeah.
They were in for a rough time, all right.
Yeah.
It's a lot of crying in that theater.
It's an
Oh.
emotional. It's a very emotionally charged movie with a heartfelt story of single motherhood and community coming together to help raise a child.
And Catherine O'Hara's possum.
Yes.
Great. It's
All right, let's see
fantastic.
what the
Let's see
winner
what they
is.
pick because I really hope.
It's pretty clear it's gonna be.
What?
Whoa!
It did
Yes.
win.
Whoa.
Congratulations
Wow.
to Flo.
I mean,
Whoa.
I
Gint.
loved Flow. I don't necessarily think it did
Wow.
deserve
First
it
big
more.
surprise of the night.
Yeah, so this is great. Let's also
Interesting.
point
so it's
out.
not going to win international, probably.
Yeah,
Unless-
no.
Who knows?
It could.
Could.
Also, congratulations to Gintz Z. I don't know how to say his last name. Apologies.
But wow.
To Latvia. Also, shout out to them for making the entire movie on Blender for free.
Yeah.
Free software that they just used and just leveraged it perfectly.
That's crazy.
I mean, it really
No
shows
plugins or
that
anything?
Maybe. I don't know.
it really
But-
shows that filmmaking, even animation, can be, especially at this point, for anybody.
Yeah.
100%.
We're really at a time where any person can be a filmmaker in some way or another.
Well, look at Steven Soderbergh with the Presence, right?
Yeah, presence.
It was just him.
Yeah.
He was the cameraman, and he was playing
Mhm.
the ghost. Like that's what
Well, yeah.
the whole gimmick.
But I'm even thinking more about how accessible it is for kids to be getting into filmmaking, stop motion technology. I'm thinking of from the Lego movie that came out.
Yes.
the kid, yeah.
There was a kid who, or no, this was Spider-Verse. They
Spider-Verse.
had the
He
Lego
made a
scene
Lego
in
version
Spider-Verse.
of it.
Yeah, he was just a Lego YouTuber who would make little shorts and
Whoa.
stuff.
All right, looks like we're moving right along into animated short.
Yeah.
Oh,
I
yeah.
caught all of these last night at our lovely local independent theater, the Spectrum. We have some very interesting nominees. We've got Beautiful Men, In the Shadow of the Cypress. All films not made in America, by the way. We have 4 films not in the English language. We got Magic Candies, which is a very lovely Japanese story of a child. Wander to Wonder, really messed up, but high recommendation.
Okay.
Wander to Wonder is great. Yuck is very sweet. It's a French one about little kids whose
Kissing for the
lips
first time.
whose lips start to glow pink when they want to give a little smooch.
And yeah, you and I picked this one.
Yeah.
I haven't
The
seen this one.
winner
I'm just going
is-
with like Cameron's picks.
I
What
think
was it?
Water to Wonder. Oh,
In the shadow of the
Oh.
cypress.
Very
Shadow.
deserving.
Interesting. Okay.
It's a very emotional story of a older gentleman who used to be a captain whose boat got shot down by military people and has developed PTSD.
Oh.
And it's the relationship between him and his daughter as they try to navigate his anguish. And it's also represented by this giant whale that washes up on the water. Very beautiful 2D animation, which you kind of saw in one of those clips there.
okay.
Really,
right
really
now
powerful.
we are all tied at 1.
Well, we are all doing
Yeah.
great,
Yeah,
guys.
we got the last 2 wrong. None of us picked the
Right.
last 2.
Which I really appreciate.
I am so upset because I was so close to. For a while, I had Flow.
You did
as my
have Flow.
choice. And then
you
I
changed it,
switched
like,
it to Wild Robot.
Wild
I just-
Ro- well,
it's a
why
more
wouldn't you pick
complete
Wild
film.
Robot?
It's a more full. It's got everything. And I'm not to say Flow.
Does Flow have like voice actors in it?
No.
There's
all-
no dialogue whatsoever.
That's
That's a big
why.
swing.
Well, like that's why I didn't give it. I thought it was really ambitious and it did it
Yeah.
well. It was very captivating in spite of not having a single line of dialogue throughout. But that's why I gave Wild Robot.
yeah,
Do you guys remember The Artist?
Yes.
I know of it.
That's the reason
Right.
it won Best is because it was silent.
And also it was kind of like,
Yeah.
patting Hollywood on the back, like, hey, magic of movies. Also, I'm looking back at all the winners for Best Animated Feature, and it's not a very old category. The first winner was Shrek. I don't know if there's been a independently made animated movie to win.
Yeah.
Best
Usually
animated
it's
feature.
Pixar, DreamWorks.
Pixar,
and-
DreamWorks. You got the
Or,
Netflix movie Pinocchio,
Yeah.
the
Studio Ghibli,
Studio Ghibli. Yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
and
all of
where
those.
Wallace and Gromit, and Happy Feet, and Rango.
Happy Feet and Rango are both DreamWorks,
Are those
right?
both DreamWorks? I don't know.
I don't know.
But it's also very nice to give these people this platform here. Got a little tug of war going on between the phone to give the acceptance speech. But yeah, no, in the Shadow of the Cypress was really, really moving. I hope it gets available online at some point. I do want to also highlight Beautiful Men, which was a very interesting animated short film that
bald guys.
it's about bald gentlemen who go to Turkey to get hair transplants, and they're all siblings. No, I'm sorry, they're all friends, and one of them is siblings.
Yeah.
And and tensions start to rise. It's very interesting. You know, maybe people will get turned off by the amount of male genitalia in the movie, but it's very interesting. I would recommend checking out Beautiful Men if you can.
Yeah. Okay. Let's get back to snubs for a second.
Yes.
Danny, I know there's a movie you just recently saw that you.
I'm sorry. There wasn't a single Disney film nominated for animated short film there.
Not short film.
Animated
dude.
For the short film. Like, what was the short film for Inside Out 2? Then again-
I don't think they had one.
Okay.
We,
Yeah, I was gonna say Inside Out got nominated
But anyway, as I was saying,
because of course.
Snubs.
Danny, there was a movie you saw recently
Yeah.
that it really moved you, apparently.
It
So,
did.
do you think that's a snub?
I'd say it was a snub. I think Florence Pugh for We Live in Time.
Okay.
I
Yeah.
think Florence Pugh, she had a few really good scenes in there. And mostly because I think it was overlooked because it wasn't bombastic.
Yes.
But she's dying of cancer in the movie, and she's struggling with going out on a high note basically, and lying to her husband about it. And the way the movie's told and shot is very out of order, and you see like different scenes and moments in their life that are anyway.
A moment in time.
Yeah, because they live in time.
They live in
We
time.
live in time.
What?
Guys.
Really?
Yeah.
Whoa.
The fourth
Wait,
dimension.
we're there now?
When's then?
Now and later and before.
But
because we've seen it
in the
before.
before
tomorrow.
Yesterday's today's tomorrow.
Hey. Also, John Crowley, who directed it, also made Brooklyn, which is a previous Oscar nomination. So it would have made sense going in.
It's weird. It's just weird that it didn't get nominated. I feel like because I heard a lot about it in August or September.
Right.
I think it was right before like Oscar season it came out.
It was like the Past Lives thing, where like that one did get nominated, I think, for some stuff. But,
Yes.
yeah, but Florence Pugh, like her specifically one scene where she's in the kitchen, she's explaining everything, all make subtext into text basically, but she's crying, but it's not like. It's like she's holding it together. It's not exact. It's it's realistic. Like it's like you wouldn't just be like,
Yes.
Yeah, right.
It's more like
Yeah, kind of holding back.
and it's
Andrew
like, she's
Garfield
like-
was also very good in that movie.
Yeah, I love their chemistry too. Like
Yeah, they have great
best like
chemistry.
on-screen couple this year. I think.
Oh,
Well,
That's
there's
great.
that infamous story about how they got carried away in a
Yeah,
intimate scene.
Yeah.
Oh, they did?
They like missed the director's cues to cut, and they
cut.
just like were
Cut,
still
cut.
intimate with each other because
Yeah.
they were that in character.
Yeah.
Wonder how Zach Braff feels right now.
Zach Braff and Florence Pugh together?
Yeah.
At least they
That
were.
feels like a
Feels
large
weird,
age
right?
gap.
Yeah.
I mean, so is Andrew Garfield, but like
Andrew Garfield's not that much older than Florence Pugh.
he
She's
is.
29. He's like 40.
He's 41
He's
or 40. Yeah, he's in his 40s,
really?
dude. He doesn't look like it, but he is.
Not my Spider-Man.
Is that
He's
Joshua
41.
Jackson? Holy crap.
You say not my Spider.
He got
Wow.
old.
Don Johnson.
That's Don Johnson. He's the bad guy in like
That's an
every
A.
movie now.
Cameron, do you have any snubs you want to talk
Oh,
about?
I've got plenty of snubs. We could talk till the
Yeah,
cows come
Zach
home for
Braff
snubs.
is 8 years older than Andrew Garfield, so even
okay.
worse.
It's still
Okay.
weird.
Okay.
Yeah.
I think what I'll bring
Oh,
up.
look, they're showing Latvia on the map. They're showing where it is.
Oh, there you go. That was great. I'd say right now the one that's kind of chapping my behind is France's choice to nominate Amelia Perez for international feature consideration because they had two phenomenal movies in their back pocket. They had an Indian film called All We Imagine Is Light by Payal Kapadia that was previously nominated for the Golden Globes, so it had the chance to break through, but France decided to put their
Hedge the bets.
hedge their bets with Jacques Audiard. And also, one of my personal favorite movies of the year, Do Not Expect Too Much from the End of the World by Radu Jude. It is one of the most invigorating films I have seen. It's 2 hours, 40 minutes. I think it perfectly captures how frustrating it is to live in this world that we live in right now. High recommendation. Do
Okay,
not expect too much from the end of the world.
Send me the name of that because I
Yes.
don't want to watch it. I'm a masochist.
Was it like the other one with Julia Roberts, with the Sam Esmail one? The end of the is it?
End of the fucking.
No, that's a show.
That was
That's a
Netflix
show.
Yeah.
That's a good show.
Something about the no, it's like this movie that came out a couple years ago, and everyone's like, "Oh my god, this is so!" It's like a Netflix movie.
Okay.
It's like something about the end.
Oh.
It's got Sam Esmail.
Oh.
He's the director of it.
Yep. It's got Mahershala Ali in it.
Yeah.
Leave something behind.
Leave the world behind.
Leave
Yeah,
the world
that's it,
behind. The bow tie's coming off, folks. I gotta.
All right, the bow
There we
tie's
go.
coming off. Camera's getting serious.
Sorry, all the talk of
yeah. As a
Romanian
true,
film.
as a true, I used to work at Bowtie Cinemas, so I need to.
Here's their first best picture, or at least the first I've
Oh,
noticed.
yeah, first,
best picture highlight.
I think
Yeah.
we may have seen a Complete Unknown earlier.
Oh right, yeah, definitely a complete unknown.
We're fine.
Yeah.
So let's see. I wanted to talk about something. Oh yeah. So another year has gone by, another Oscars special, and still no stunt category for the Oscars.
Yeah, no stunts.
Fall Guy would have been a perfect first one to actually get
Mm-hmm.
a best stunts ensemble award type.
100%.
I think the reason that it's not really being legitimately considered is because there aren't a lot of movies that are about the stunts.
Mm.
You know what I
But
mean?
there are a
Like,
lot of big movies every year that have big stunts.
true. Well, yeah, I guess you could look at it same like seriousness as like makeup and hairstyle. Every movie needs
sure.
it.
It's true.
Yes.
Like I'm not
I
saying
mean,
it has
just
to be
looking back to last year, I think we could have Fall Guy.
I would say Furiosa.
maybe Furiosa.
Deadpool, Wolverine for Disney.
Yep.
Potentially Smile 2.
Smile too.
Oh
Maybe. There was some
Well,
stuff
yeah,
going
there's
on
some-
in there.
Yeah. There's
The Substance, maybe?
not stunts.
No, not really, yeah.
I mean, Demi Moore had to face plant on the floor a couple times.
I mean, maybe
Why are we talking to India right now?
I don't know. There's a couple that definitely could have.
It looks like Conan's doing some kind of multilingual thing. Very impressive. Also, when it comes to snubs and Furiosa, I would also really have liked to see Furiosa get into the below the line categories of sound, of
Sound I can agree with.
editing, maybe. Although I can understand that people weren't a fan of the length and the pacing of it, but I think it was
I
a
was
different
not a
kind of
fan of
editing
this
than
movie.
Fury Road.
I was
I did
very
not-
excited for
Yeah,
it.
yeah, yeah.
I did not see Furiosa, but based on Mad Max Fury Road,
Ugh.
could it have been up in cinematography as well, maybe? you
No.
think?
No, because
No.
the thing is, it just wasn't
It didn't
the,
look
the color grading.
Yes.
It
was
looked
just
different.
So right now we're introducing costume design.
Costume design. Let's pull that
I
up.
believe that's another one we're all unanimous in, I think.
I think
Yes.
we are.
yes.
Yes. So let's read the.
We have Complete Unknown,
Oh, all right.
Conclave, Gladiator 2, surprising there, Nosferatu, and Wicked.
It
So,
looks like they have someone from every
there
movie
are-
on stage right
I would
now.
say there are two front runners for that, and I'd say Gladiator 2 is probably in the front running of that because there are very good
Yeah.
costumes in that movie.
Denzel's togas.
Yep, and
Beautiful stuff.
and Wicked. That is what we all picked.
Mhm.
Because
Wait, what
I
did
mean,
he
why
say?
not?
What did he say? He's like
Oh, a
democracy.
complete unknown.
Democracy.
Democracy.
I mean, I guess Nosferatu maybe, but like,
Also, in kind of a little amusing little psych gag, Bowen Yang from Wicked is the only one dressed up in character while everyone else is
In their
kinda
outfit,
standard,
yeah.
which is fine.
Well,
Cringe, Bowen.
I mean, Lily Rose
Bowen.
isn't gonna dress up in that
I don't want to get sewn in that
I
goddamn
think
corset.
if anyone would,
because he's
would
not
be
like
Lily
nominated
Yes.
for like he's not supposed to really be there.
Right.
Everybody else
Um,
is like we're here for other things.
What do we think about the
Tal
costumes
Fanning's
from
there
Conclave?
for,
James?
They're all there for the movies they were in.
Conclave. It's
Every one of them
Costume?
is in the movie
I
nominated.
saw-
No, I
I-
know.
I
but
did
is
see
Bowen
Conclave as
Yang
well.
really like? He's not like a.
Well,
I
he's
feel
not
like he got like a
main
pity
part.
invite. You know.
Bowen Yang?
He's,
Yeah.
he's
I
a
think-
significant side character.
I
in
think
the
the SNL
movie.
helps him.
And SNL.
Yeah, that's yeah.
Did I just
This
see
is
Willy
very
Wonka?
No, I don't think so. But it looked.
You might be losing your
I think it was.
mind.
I think it was.
Timothy
Timothy.
Chalamet is there.
It's,
right there.
it-
Oh, no,
it's
it
Nicholas
was-
Holt.
Yeah, from.
No, yeah.
This is very nice. We have some nice character sketches as the actor directly addresses the costume designer,
Look at Sylvie.
Sylvie.
Hey,
Yeah.
Sylvie.
Yeah. Let's talk about
Get
Elle.
over here, Sylvie.
Poor Elle Fanning in Complete Unknown. She's given nothing to do in that movie.
No.
She's
Yeah,
just
she
like,
is
oh,
just-
She brings up
Bob.
valid
there to
points.
be used.
Yes.
By,
Although-
Bob.
because she's like, you don't tell me anything about you.
Yeah,
He's like, yeah, that's the point. Sylvie,
that's him.
give me a hug.
That's him.
Yeah, no, I really felt bad for Elle Fanning because she was really just
Oh, and then when
Just
she got
playing off Timothy.
dragged along at the final Newport Festival,
Yep.
and
Yep.
she's like, "No, I can't do this. Not
No.
again. What am
Yeah.
I doing
Fuck
here?
off.
It's the same bullshit he did 5 years ago.
Yeah.
He hasn't changed.
Oh my. Got some interesting gloves there.
But he's bad fucking dude.
Conclave.
Conclave, all the nice, beautiful flows.
I will say, I mean, I guess their costuming was fine, but
The
like
thing
there
is-
was like 3 costumes that
Yeah.
100 people.
Like
that was
seriously,
it.
like that's it. Like, what do you? Why is it nominated?
And
Yeah.
the thing, it's a real thing. It's like
I mean,
it's
yeah,
not like
the Cardinals
It's
wear
not
what the
like-
Cardinal wears.
It
It's
looks
not like you have to use much creativity
Yeah,
to
like-
bring that to
he
life.
just based off the real shit they wear.
It's just yeah, it's like
The Pope wears what the Pope wears.
You gotta wear the
Exactly.
hat.
The
You gotta
Cardinals
There's a
wear
wear
dress
what the
code
Cardinals
already.
wear.
Costuming snubs.
that's
I guess-
Dumbledore.
Oh, I do have a couple costuming snubs, actually. My big one, say what you will about the movie, but the costume design of Megalopolis was really, really impressive. All of the dresses and suits, I think, are just beautiful in
You know,
that
I want to
movie.
roll my eye
You
at
know
a
what I
Megalopolis mention, but then I remember Amelia Perez's 13 nominations.
You know-
Fuck it, who cares?
I already mentioned this one, but Smile 2's costume design also
Oh, yeah, with the
really
pop star
well
designs?
done.
Yeah, the pop stars.
There's some
and
real
yeah.
good stuff in there.
Yeah.
Underrated.
Yeah, no, you're right.
Yeah, like I think what's his face? The director. Oh no, what's his
Of?
name? Smile 2.
James Woo. No, not James.
Johnny Kringle?
No,
No.
not Johnny Kringle. I got it. Or
Sean
you got it, James. All right.
No, I think he did the first one. Johnny Kringle did the first one.
So he did both.
Parker Finn.
Yeah, Parker Finn. I think he's an up and coming director, and he's going to do a lot of really good things.
Yeah. Like I said earlier, Smile 2 is a super muscular movie. It's very much showing off, like, hey, I can make good set
he-
pieces.
Yeah.
And they really pull you in.
Plus,
Also,
any movie
shot.
that can
also,
have a-
movies shot in Albany. So
And it
There
has
we are.
a shot of skid stain underwear.
yes, yes,
Yes. All the important things.
Yeah, shit stain.
Yeah.
Skid mark.
yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
Now we know what James took away from Smile 2.
Well, I took away that she drinks water super weird.
Yes, you did. You mentioned that a lot.
It's just
Little
That's the
Eos.
one thing I knew going into it, that she drank a lot of water because of your
Yeah.
letterbox review.
well, because she like the way she like puts her whole mouth on the ring.
Yeah.
It's not like where you like. 'Cause I drink it like I put like kind of like
Right,
bottom lip
a little bit.
Where should and then halfway, right? It's weird that I have to.
I mean, I can understand if
Explain
it's a
this.
smaller spigot.
No, it's a full Voss.
But it's a full
water
Voss.
bottle.
It's intense.
It's like this size. She's like, like she must be thirsty.
Alrighty, folks. Costume design. I think
They're
right now,
still going.
right now we're all in the Wicked
Here we
camp.
go. Yep.
Wicked.
There it is.
Yeah, there you go.
We're all two.
My
Paul,
Nana will be very happy.
Oh,
I watched the Wicked with my Nana last week, and she was very happy to have seen
I
it.
love that.
So now
Yeah.
we are tied at 2.
Good old Paul Tazewell.
Hey, I will be very happy if we all, the ones we all had the same, we all win on that one. I'll be
Would be
very
nice.
happy if we're all
Yes.
there
Well,
together.
already we lost that on animated.
Well,
Sure.
Just okay.
Sorry.
Anyway, you guys
Oh my
wanted.
god, my work ballot. I'm sorry if John is watching, which he was in the comments at one point.
Oh.
Smile 1 far superior to Smile 2 in our comments, by the way. Someone said that.
I really do
Who?
like
I'd
the
say-
first
I'd agree.
smile.
Who said that?
Cole. Hi, Cole.
Oh, Cole said. Okay.
Cole. CK.
I have not seen Smile
Love you,
1,
bud.
but I've only ever heard Smile 2 is better.
I agree. Smile 1 is very well made. Smile 2 is Smile 1 on steroids.
Yeah,
and
well,
it's so much better.
Somebody said, I think it was you, when we were doing the Smile 2 podcast, you said it's like Smile 1 was like the proof of concept for the
Yeah.
first one or for the next one.
My thing with Smile 2 is all those freaking dream sequences. I'm like, just, I don't care anymore.
And that's why I said it's Smile 1 on steroids.
Right. Yeah, exactly. Yes.
It just makes it appeal to a wider audience, I think. And
I just love
that's what I like about it.
Oh, Naomi
she's
Scott's
pretty
really
cool.
talented.
Yeah.
She came from
Underrated.
Lemonade Man.
That is a star-making performance.
Oh,
that
for
she
sure.
had, which is why I'm really surprised.
If it weren't such a competitive category,
Yes.
she could have been up for Best Actress in that. I think.
Yeah, yeah.
Wrong year. Wrong year.
Also,
Also, the Oscars notoriously just don't love horror.
Horror.
I mean, they're starting to
But
recently.
maybe,
Yes.
hopefully, for Demi's case,
yes. I think that's what's really exciting is the substance. I feel like if it wasn't nominated for the Oscars, I don't think enough people would be talking
Yeah.
about it. And I think that's one of the great things that the Oscars can do is give the spotlight to those movies that maybe wouldn't be on people's radars.
Yes.
And I am so happy that there are so many people out
Adapted
there
and
now.
original screenplay is next.
Ooh,
So,
all
I
right.
always love the screenplay awards.
oh, Zoe.
James
Ooh,
Caan.
James Bond.
Oh, Bond.
Oh, tribute to James.
Who's gonna
what?
be James
Why a
Bond?
tribute to James Bond?
Well, I guess Amazon gave him a
They
couple
gotta
extra
say an
bucks.
R.I.P.
Oh, yeah.
and now he's going down the drain.
Yeah. Whoa. I like
Alright.
Amazon.
I don't trust him. I don't trust him at all. I think
so
Amazon's
I
gonna...
mean,
My preparation for the show was trivia.
Ooh,
Okay.
trivia.
yeah,
Could
let's
do
get
some
into
trivia.
I
Let's
love
go for
trivia.
it. Yeah.
Okay. Everybody
Well,
can
first before we do
participate.
that,
Yeah.
if you're just joining us, we're seen before, and we're doing our Oscars live stream. I'm Dan. He's Danny. We got our guests James and Cameron with us. Let's get into some trivia.
I don't know who Kate. It's Christina Logan. Hi, Christina. Hi, Logan. Love you both. Here comes trivia.
Who knows?
Trivia time.
Okay. Everybody can play.
I don't want to.
Do I have to close my eyes?
Maybe.
If you want to.
Okay.
Who was the first African American to win a Best Actor Academy Award?
Bing, bing,
Fuck.
bing, bing.
And people in the comments can play too.
Bing, 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 bing.
Who? James.
Sidney Poitier.
Nope.
Yes.
Oh, what? Really?
What?
Yeah.
What about the
Poitier.
woman from Gone with the Wind?
Oh.
The
No, wait. I said who was the first African? Oh yeah, no. Well, Best Actor.
best actor.
I don't
Okay,
know.
gotcha.
Eh.
All right, Sidney Poitier. Very nice. For In the Heat of the Night.
I believe so, right?
Guess who's coming in today?
No.
Not in the
Whoa.
heat of the night.
Lilies of the Field.
Oh,
Never heard of it until now.
No.
okay. I just knew. Don't call me. They call me Mr. Tibbs.
All
All
right.
right. Heat of the night, right?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, hey, Logan.
Hi, Logan. Hi, Dark Triforce Films. One of the great YouTubes. What else we got, Danny? Give us another one.
What year was the first Oscars ceremony?
Ding, ding, ding. 1941.
No.
Oh no. Ding, ding, ding. 1921.
Nope.
Ding, ding, ding. I don't know. I'm going to take a shot in the dark. 1935.
I know it's
No.
the 20s.
Surprisingly, it was the year of the market crash, 1929.
Ah.
I
Way to
guess,
start off
I
on a
guess James
solid
would be
note.
closest.
I know the first Best Picture winner.
Ooh.
I do know what that is.
Which is?
Wings.
Wings.
Oh yeah, it was. Yeah,
Yeah.
I didn't include that one.
I just knew that was the 20s. I just didn't know which year in the 20s.
What is the largest number of Oscars a single film has been nominated for?
Nominated?
Well, yeah.
Ding,
so
ding, ding. Go on, James.
Oh, well, you got it.
I think he said it first.
14.
Yes.
That's what I was going to say.
Yeah.
It was Lord of the Rings, Return of the King.
No, well, actually, that's the next question. What were the 3 films nominated 14 times?
Yeah, there's 3. Return of the King is one of them, right?
Nope.
Oh,
Titanic.
that's only 13?
Titanic's one
Titanic's
of them.
one of them.
Only got 13 for that.
Ben-Hur?
Schindler's List.
Nope. One of them I thought I was surprised by.
Lawrence of Arabia?
Nope. Think more recent.
More recent.
Avatar.
Nope.
That's a good guess.
14.
Even more recent than Avatar.
Parasite.
Oppenheimer.
Nope.
Everything Everywhere.
No.
I'm just going at this
Oh
point.
Yeah.
my goodness.
Give us a letter. Give us the first letter.
L.
L. It's a recent movie.
Yes.
La La Land.
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh, there's
And the third
one
one,
other.
I'm not sure if you guys could get this. It's All About Eve.
Oh,
It wasn't
All About Eve is awesome.
Yeah. That's like the wait.
All About Eve is the classic backstage kind of catty comedy drama movie.
Yeah. I
High
think
recommendation.
I think from what I was doing research, I didn't include it in here, but I think it's the highest rated tomato meter movie out of all the Oscar winners,
Easily.
the Best Picture winners.
Wow.
It's really freaking good.
Showing off Dune.
Lisa Al-Gaib.
Such a such a good movie. This is the movie I really wanted to pick.
Yeah.
Because it is the best movie of the year. Objectively,
I
out of all
picked it.
these, it is the best movie of the year. Like, yeah? All right.
It has the most mainstream appeal.
Mainstream
while also
Oh, yes.
If we're
it's
saying
the most
mainstream appeal
balanced
wise, yes.
movie
Fair.
to appeal to the intellectuals as well as the crowd.
The, the intellectual comic
who
book
just looking
readers.
to go in there have some fun. But who holds the record for the most Oscars won?
Like individual Oscars won?
One person
Titanic?
has won. No, it's a person.
Person.
Meryl Streep. Oh, no.
Titanic.
No, I think I know the
The
answer.
ship. Ship gets on.
It's
Is
one
it
person.
John Williams?
It is not.
Ooh, that's a
Good
good
guess.
I like
Is it
that.
an actor or is it somebody behind the scenes?
Behind the scenes, more
Oh.
behind the scenes.
Okay.
Give us the initials, please.
Or A initial.
Well, WD.
Oh, Walt Disney.
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay.
What were the 3 films that have won the Big 5, being Best Picture?
Oh, I know one of
actor,
them
actress?
is Silence of the Lambs.
Yes, that's the well-known one.
Parasite.
Yeah.
No, actually.
No.
Wait.
The
Sorry,
Big
what was the
Five.
question?
The big. Who won? What 3 movies won the Big 5? We already got the Silence of the Lambs.
Mm-hmm.
Parasite?
Oh, so we're talking.
No, not Parasite.
We're
No,
talking-
Best
Parasite.
actor, best actress, best director, best picture, best screenplay, either original
Everything
or
Everywhere?
adapted.
Nope.
No.
It was close, I think.
Close.
It didn't get
'Cause it was supporting actor, I think.
Yeah,
Rather
there was
than
no
lead.
supporting actor.
No, it got supporting. Oh, right.
Supporting actor.
Yeah, yeah.
no.
It got 2 best or supporting actresses. Were
No, there was no
nominated.
lead actor. It was
Yes.
supporting actor that it got. There was
Oh,
no
Okay,
lead.
Lee
yeah,
Kwan
no
is the
lead
lead
actor.
actor?
Yeah.
He was
Silence of the
supporting actor.
Oh,
that
God.
Was, well, yeah, because he won.
Annie Hall.
No. One of them, I think you would be able to get. Is that Nick's?
It's Nick Offerman. Hi, Nick.
Oh, he brought the beard back.
This guy has such a magnificent beard.
God.
Yeah.
No.
He looks tired.
Oh yeah,
Okay.
So the big 5.
Silence of the Lambs.
Yeah.
that's like the go-to one that everyone kind of feel like.
Yeah.
I just watched a video essay like a few
You're like,
weeks on this exact topic that it won all 5. And it was a big deal because it was the first horror movie to receive any recognition, really.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
Oh, here she comes. This is going
Here's
to be.
Amy Poehler.
She's got
Oh, hey,
both
that's
her
why they brought Nick
All
on.
right,
I mean,
let's
I'm
put
all
the
for it.
screenplays up while we're doing this. So let's do.
Do we know which one's which?
We don't know. Let's see what she's doing first. Okay.
Original.
Originals
is
first. So let's get the.
Original screenplay.
So.
We have Nora, The Brutalist, A Real Pain, September 5, The Substance.
All
Oh, is it
right.
September
It's
5th?
September 5.
Okay.
No, it's September 5.
I mean, the literal title is September 5, but you could probably say September 5.
I copied whatever the.
Yeah. I think
Okay, so Danny and I are in agreement on the substance
Yeah.
for best original. What do you guys pick?
I picked A Real Pain, Jesse Eisenberg's
Yeah.
debut.
No, very deft balance of comedy and drama. Very emotional. I don't remember what I chose.
You chose Anora,
I chose Anora.
which they're showing right now.
There we go. I think Sean Baker's writing is really, really electric. I find The Brutalist's screenplay to have diminishing returns as the movie goes on. I would love to talk about The Brutalist as the night goes on.
I'm sure we will be talking about
Yeah,
the
it is-
Brutalist.
September 5 is actually quite electric. I enjoyed it, especially as somebody
Yeah.
who works in television.
Well, yeah. Well, someone in my department was like saying, "Hey,
Oh,
that
yeah?
would be really like it's really interesting. You
Yes.
should
See,
check
that's
it
the
out."
exact reason I've avoided that movie because I don't want to see
Too
a
close to
movie
home.
about my job and the
Well,
stresses
it's
that it
probably not-
brings on.
It probably doesn't have to do with your job. It's because
Isn't it about literally directors?
It's about-
responding
it's about
to
the
a
control room.
terrorist experience.
It's about the control room.
Control room.
Yeah,
which is
yeah,
where I
Oh,
work.
I thought it was like the cameraman in like across
No,
the
it's the
street. and I was
control
like,
room
Oh.
doing the broadcast
Oh.
of the terrorists taking over the
Okay,
Munich
yeah,
Olympics.
that would be
But
like.
for me, my
yeah,
favorite
Steal.
screenplay, I did try to read most of the
Yes.
screenplays. I didn't read all of them.
These are all really good.
The Substance screenplay is so fun to read. Carly Farajad is so creative in her use of font size.
Yeah.
As the emotions start to ratchet up, she increases the font size.
Hell yeah.
She includes
Alright.
the big titles.
Another-
Whoa!
Cameron!
Cameron got the
All
win.
right. Sean Baker
Sean
Final
Baker.
numbers
for
are-
Honora. He's had quite the
Cameron
career
F.
starting off.
Yes.
Well, yeah, I love Florida Project.
I haven't
I
seen
mean-
any of his stuff.
I
Florida
wanted to
Project's
see.
beautiful.
I never seen Tangerine. I was kind of turned off by it because it was shot in like on an iPhone or something.
Yes, it was shot on an iPhone 5, I think.
Yeah, and then like because I saw like in that's at the time I was just definitely like it's not on a film.
And it is very funny because Sean Baker's Letterboxd back then, he would always mention if it was shot on film or not, and everyone's like, "You shot a movie on an iPhone."
Yeah, right.
I think he was just kind of pointing that out.
I mean, I'm very much like that kind of person where like I'm hesitant to watch. I didn't want to see Unsound. I'm hesitant to watch 28 Weeks Later.
Yep.
And I tried to watch 28 Days Later. I just couldn't. I just like this is awful.
I'm with you. 28 Days Later never really grabbed me, so I'm not.
Yeah.
Too excited.
I'm sure it's a great story. It's a great horror movie. I just couldn't get past the shitty. Like I literally, and this is when I was pirating a lot of movies, so I thought let's just get like a bad bootleg copy. No, that's how it's supposed
That's how
to
it
look.
looks. Yeah. Also, I also really want to highlight Sean Baker's previous movie, Red Rocket, which is a really nice, sleazy movie about just a despicable guy.
That's a thing I've heard a lot about his stuff. It's very
Gritty.
gritty. Yeah, that's a very good word. For
Very
it.
ground level.
Very,
Florida Project wasn't even that gritty though. It was like
No, it was
it's
very
all
beautiful.
fairyland.
but like that's
But
what
I-
people
I
are
th-
kind of.
Although when the mom's like,
I would say like the
All right, adapted. Let's read them
Oh my
through while
gosh.
we're at it.
Complete Unknown, Conclave, Amelia Perez, Nickel Boys. I was Nickelback. Sing Sing.
Look at this graph.
So,
So-
And now that you brought that up, I should have changed it.
So
what? Oh, Nickel
I
Boys.
picked-
To Sing Sing.
I picked
Oh, Sing
Conclave
We
Yeah.
brought it up.
For
We were
screenplay.
talking about it.
Oh,
Mm-hmm.
yeah.
because I want Conclave to win something,
yeah
and
Conclave.
I think this is the good one for it to win. This is
real quick.
is this actually a good screenplay? Because like, yeah,
I'm
Well,
not-
while
Complete
we're
unknown.
talking about this category,
Yeah.
Sing Sing is one of them. That I think is a snub for Best Picture.
yes,
I
100%.
definitely think that should have been nominated for Best Picture, especially in Amelia Perez's place, for sure.
Especially when Best Picture goes to producers, and this was a movie that was produced perfectly by
Yes.
allowing everyone to have a flat rate. Coleman Domingo got paid the same amount as the gaffer did. Everyone got
Really?
paid an equitable wage, and then that was kind of a real radical thing to do, I think,
But
for
what
production.
I never realized about
Yeah.
the movie until the credits started rolling is how 90% of the cast played themselves.
Yes.
These are former inmates who became actors through the
Clarence
rehabilitation
Macklin.
through the arts. And oh my God, Divine Eye, right?
Oh my God.
I was amazed learning that was him playing himself. Yeah,
And
fantastic
who was
for that.
So was it a true story?
It was based on a book that was based
Yeah,
on
yeah,
a
it's
true
yeah,
story.
you know.
Because like, who was Coleman Domingo then? Who's his character?
He actually his character as a cameo. The
wanna
guy
say
who wrote the book. that
they
this
just
is
brought
based
up
on.
and I want to say they brought up a news article, so I think it was adapted from a news article. So maybe it wasn't exactly a full story, but rather this was
An
a real
idea.
thing.
Well, what everybody else picked before they say the winner?
I'm going Nickel Boys.
That's what I also
went Amelia
picked. Nickel
Perez.
Boys.
Oh, Dan!
Hey!
Damn.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I
With
chose Nickel
that-
Boys because it was the one category I was hoping it could win.
I was just thinking like I gotta get Conclave something. I'm like, you know what? I think it.
didn't
I
get
heard you
Conclave
talking
for
about the
anything, I don't think.
screenplay, Cameron, and I was like, you know what? This does sound like a very good screenplay. And
Right.
from when I watched it, I was like, you know, the writing's not that bad. It's kind of just like,
Conclave.
Yeah.
You mean? It did take a very what should be to me uninteresting topic, and it was in captivating, enthralling.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a,
But I thought Nickel Boys just it took. I did not read the screenplay, but I heard of it. How it really wrote in these point of view shots
Yeah.
very well into the screenplay. It seemed like it would have been nice for that.
for sure. And I think Anjanae Ellis Taylor's performance is phenomenal. I think she does a really good job at smiling through the pain. I think all of the dialogue is woven together, past, present, and archival in a way, which is also written in the screenplay. It's very much a composed movie. It did get the Writers Guild for adapted screenplay, so I am happy about that. But let's also remember that Conclave is adapted from a book that was written in 2016. And I think the 2016 election looms large over Conclave. I think the political subtext of the movie, I think, is also what makes it very interesting.
I mean, it makes sense to come out this year then.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Yep.
makes a lot of sense.
Whether they intended it or not.
And yeah, how timely it is for this week. I mean, they could never have even predicted that.
Nope.
Um,
Not at all.
all right, so let's go back to some trivia here, guys. While
Ooh.
we are,
Yeah.
So there's an iconic Oscars speech by Sally Field. What was the quote?
Mrs. Gump.
Yes.
I'm
Mama
the
always
king of the
said-
world.
No, the Oscars speech.
I can name one Oscars speech.
Oh, really? Oh, I thought you guys get to. Anyway, because I was gonna try to trick you, because everyone thinks it's you like me, you really like me. It's actually it's not that. It's right now you like me.
Huh.
I mean, that's a very Luke, I am your father type of distinction.
that's fair.
But really, you really like me is not. It's not. That's not. She never
Gotcha.
actually said that.
What was she?
Okay.
What are Bill
accepting
Hader
for?
and
Do we know?
Krista- Oh, it's the VW.
Yeah, it's a VW.
bus.
The I think it was the strike one. Where she, Thelma or no where she,
Oh, this is
so
one
she
of
went
the
to all
SNL
the workers go on
skits.
strike. Is that the Californians?
Yeah, it's a
The
California.
Californians, yeah.
What are you doing there?
All right.
Bill Hader, hurry up. Give us that movie that you're writing.
I don't know.
I need it in my eyeballs,
Oh, she-
please. It's been too
no,
long
she's-
since
I
Barry
still
left.
need to finish Barry.
Oh, Barry's so good. Oh.
Anyway,
What else you got?
who is the only person in history to win an Oscar for portraying an Oscar winner? Nah, not recent.
Judy
Judy?
Judy.
with Judy Garland.
Oh.
Renee Zellweger playing Judy Garland.
No. 'Cause I don't think either Judy Garland never won,
Oh,
or she did, or Renee Zellweger didn't win.
what a mistake.
Was
There's
it-
only one person.
Male or female?
Oh, is it Austin Butler, Elvis?
Nope.
Male or
no.
female?
Female.
On a nomination
No,
or
it's
one?
not recent. It's not recent.
Yeah, she's the only. Oh yeah, she was nominated. Only person to win an Oscar
Okay, yeah.
for portraying an Oscar winner.
Because Marilyn Monroe won an Oscar, I believe.
It had,
Must
is
have.
it somebody from?
But did
Maryland?
Ana de Armas win?
No, she was
for-
nominated. She did
Yeah,
not
okay.
win. No.
I don't know.
Mommy Dearest, the girl from Mommy Dearest, not Joan Crawford, but
Nope.
All right, what
Was
is
it someone playing Johnny Cash?
You're gonna be so mad.
Frank Sinatra, I mean.
No, it's a woman.
female.
Or yeah, you said woman.
You're gonna be so mad. It's Kate Blanchett for Katharine Hepburn in The Aviator.
oh yeah,
I haven't seen
I'm glad Kate Blanchett has an Oscar. That's good.
Did she have two? She
I
went
don't
for
know.
Blue Jasmine.
Oh yeah, she did.
She
Yeah.
won for Tar.
No.
Nah, she's nominated though.
No. Who beat her for Tar? Actually, I think it was Michelle Yeoh beat
For
her for Tar.
everything everywhere, yeah.
Oh,
I think that was the
Understandable.
same year.
Understandable.
I thought they
Oh,
were
Yeah,
Morgan
you're right.
Freeman
I
bald.
don't know.
No,
Might have to check that.
no.
Morgan Freeman.
I don't like Morgan Freeman being
Morgan
bald.
Freeman.
It's weird.
He's an old man. Leave him alone.
Paul Morgan Freeman.
Okay. So here's one that I'm gonna trick you guys up again on.
Oh,
If we even
I
know it.
I thought I had this one in the back of my pocket, but I was wrong. Who is the youngest Oscar winner?
oh, Tatum O'Neal.
Adrian Brody. Oh.
Yeah, Tatum O'Neal. You know
Tatum
how old she
O'Neal.
was?
She's like 8 or something. 8, 9,
She was 10.
10.
What?
Yeah, Paper Moon, phenomenal movie.
I know Abigail Breslin's like second youngest.
Yeah, then
To-
yeah.
I'm
for
just
Little
wondering
Sunshine.
where does Anna Paquin fit in? That's who I thought it was.
Right.
She was
Piano.
like 14,
piano.
I think.
Oh, really?
I think she was a little older, yeah.
okay.
Oh,
Anyway,
you were
that's
right.
some
They
dancing.
were the same year.
Um, who has won an Oscar? This is another one I'm going to trip you guys up. Who has won an Oscar for the least amount of screen time?
Oh,
Oh.
Anthony Hopkins.
No,
You sure about
it's
I
it's
thought it was Anthony Hopkins.
Shakespeare in Love.
Gwyneth Paltrow?
No.
She didn't.
It's not
Judi
Judi
Dench?
It's not. I thought it was Judy Dench.
Who is it?
I didn't even know her name.
Is it going to be Isabella Rossellini for Conclave?
Could be.
Is this trivia from the future?
Oh my God, her
it's-
like 10 minutes of
I
screen
think
time.
Judi Dench was like second or third.
Hmm.
Anthony Hopkins, he was like eighth, I think,
Wow.
for Silence of the Lambs. But no, it's Beatrice Straight for Network.
Oh
And
yeah.
she was in it for 5 minutes.
Yeah, she's in that one scene. Yeah. I mean,
Here's an easy one. Who is the most nominated actor?
Meryl Streep.
Yes.
Meryl.
Your
You know,
favorite.
but yeah. Right. But this is actually just impressive. I can't deny this. Guess how many she has?
Has one or nominations?
Nominations.
23 or 24?
21.
21.
Guess how many the second place person is?
It's like
Oh,
not.
God,
It's
I
less
10.
than 10, I believe. I think it's single digits.
No, it's not.
Oh,
I'm
it
gonna
is
go
double
with
digits?
12.
It's Jack
It is
Nicholson that's second, right? No,
He's third.
he's third.
Katharine Hepburn is second, and the only reason she beats him is because she has one more win than him.
Ah, gotcha.
yeah.
That makes sense.
Who is the most winning actor?
Most winning
The
actor.
most winning, winningest actor or actress.
I wonder who she is. Most winning actor.
Amy Adams.
I'm just gonna guess it's actor.
Oh, she has 0. Oh my God, Conan did a costume change, new suit. What is it, Danny?
It's Katharine Hepburn.
Catherine Hepburn.
She has 4.
Good for her.
And who this is the last one? Who is the most nominated actor that hasn't won yet?
Leo. Oh wait, Leo
Amy-
won.
for
Fuck.
the Revenant.
Fuck.
Amy
would've-
Adams.
No, she won for something,
Did she?
or she might not have been
American
nominated this
Hustle.
many times.
I don't think that.
I'll give you a hint. The most nominated actor has 8 nominations.
That has not won.
That has not won an Oscar yet.
Robbie? No, he won for Raging.
I don't know.
Wait, Robbie? What do you mean?
De Niro.
Oh,
Bobby.
Bobby.
Hey.
Ooh.
Rafe
Bobby.
only has like 3. Right?
Yeah.
This is his third, I
Yep,
think.
this is his third.
8 nominations.
Oh, June Squibb.
Who dat?
We love June
Scarlett
Squibb. She's a
Johansson.
lovely
Yeah.
actress. Highly recommended her in Nebraska. She was nominated for.
I think I recognize her.
She was in Thelma this year.
Okay. I didn't see Thelma.
I
Neither have
recognize
I.
her.
It's amazing.
Makeup and hairstyling next, folks. Makeup and
hairstyling.
Oh,
hairstyling.
she was also in Inside Out too.
Oh.
I don't know in what role, but saying she was in that.
Oh.
The answer was Glenn Close, for anyone who cares.
Oh, Glenn Close.
Oh yeah, that's right. Yeah, because everyone thought she would win for the wife.
All right,
And
what we
she
got,
didn't.
Danny?
We have A Different Man, Amelia Perez, Nosferatu, The Substance, and Wicked.
We're all in agreement on this one.
This
Yes.
has to be Substance.
It's just incredible.
Makeup and
The,
hairstyling.
Yep.
Yes.
the older age makeup is incredible. Even just like day to day makeup for like Margaret Qualley and all the other actors. It's just like
And
really,
then
really.
Never mind the frickin' glob thing at the end. Oh,
What do they
Well,
call
you
that?
know,
It was,
you know.
Yes.
Then there's the shrimp.
And then you got the great shrimp.
yeah, Dennis Quaid is.
One thing that I just love about the Substance. Oh, here you go. So
Here's
here's an
Different
example
Man.
of.
Oh, I
Sebastian
didn't know that
Stan's
they
makeup.
put.
Yeah.
Yeah, so Sebastian Stan's makeup at the start, and there's the embarrassing makeup
Yeah.
for Amelia Perez.
Nosferatu, I get it.
Yes,
I get it.
Nosferatu is a great makeup and hairstyling.
But
Yeah.
it's just gotta be.
It's
The
incredible.
substance
I'm
right
amazed they were
there.
able to show that.
It's
I
just
know, right?
gotta be.
Because
Wicked's
there's
good too.
no- Yeah,
I mean,
What if we
I don't know.
painted her green?
like. I have
All right,
I
here
have
we
some
go.
thoughts on Wicked.
I mean, I know that's the character. It's like,
What?
good for you. You spray painted somebody green.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yay!
I like how she said
Yes.
that. The substance.
I just love the Substance because it starts off as like you think you're watching a serious movie
Yep.
that's satirizing Hollywood and everything, and then it just turns into like an '80s shocksploitation,
As soon as we saw
breasts
this,
falling out of the body, hitting the ground like
my
a balloon.
favorite Letterboxd review was that it's Barbie for people who listen to Charlie XCX.
honestly, as soon as I saw the first trailer, I was hooked. I was like, I'm in.
Yeah,
I mean,
I
like
was
watching
in.
it, I couldn't not think Dennis Quaid was just the same guy that Will Ferrell played in Barbie. Just the completely over the top exec with his like cronies following him around with the other executives.
Yep.
They were just that was the same exact vibe.
Yeah.
When I saw the chicken bone come out of her butt cheek,
Oh.
I'm like, this movie's great.
it's great. It's great. And also, James, to bounce off of your mention of your screening of it, I actually do laugh a lot while watching The Substance because of how over the top it gets by the end. And I have actually heard some people say that they were actually quite moved by how the woman of a certain age is being treated by the industry and whatnot. And that is very emotional.
Yes.
I think there was times that movie was definitely funny and laugh out loud moments.
Yes.
But the crowd I saw it with, I thought were laughing at the wrong moments.
No.
Like
they're,
moments
trying
where
to-
I was like literally screaming, like squirming inside from
yeah.
not
Like they're
yeah.
trying to show off, like, I get it. Ha ha ha.
Yeah,
ha,
like
ha.
that's beneath me. I'm like, that's fucking.
Yeah,
ugh.
yeah,
I'm.
yeah.
I'm ugh.
We
Oh,
got-
hi, Halle Berry.
I can see myself.
Hey, look,
Yeah,
that's
it's
your
got
bow
very
tie,
shiny,
Cameron.
very
The
shiny
bow tie you
bow tie.
always
Yeah,
got.
the bow tie you
Oh,
did
is this
decide
an
to
in
wear.
memoriam?
Yeah, in memoriam.
There you go.
We had a big one this week.
Oh,
Big one this week.
Quincy.
Gene Hackman.
Well, no, Quincy Jones.
Oh,
on
well, I'm
camera.
talking about this
I'm
week.
We are seeing Quincy Jones on
Yeah.
the TV, and Dan is mentioning Gene Hackman.
No, that's
rightfully
Quincy.
so. No. Yeah, no, Gene Hackman's death it's really a shame.
He technically died like 2 weeks ago.
That's the thing.
Oh,
yeah.
That's what
this
kind
is
of.
the James Bond. It's probably the James Bond thing.
Oh yeah, that's right. Because she was in one of the bad ones with Pierce Brosnan. I'm gonna get some soda. Would anyone like some soda?
I would. I was thinking the same thing.
Where's your cup?
I do
Danny?
not have a cup.
You don't have a cup? I can get you a cup.
Yes, please.
All right. I mean, if everyone
Oh
else.
jeez.
Well, no, he's only got so many hands.
No, it's fine. It's fine.
Some sodies. Some road
Thank you.
sodies. All right, so it's in memoriam for James Bond, I guess, that Halle Berry is
Want to keep it down?
I'm sorry. Stop looking at me.
God.
Oi.
Barbara and
Hell
Michael into our favorite spy.
Hell yeah. Hell yeah. If they have they should have all the alive James Bonds come out on stage right now. That'd be great.
Timothy Dalton and
James Bond,
Pierce
Pierce
Brosnan,
Brosnan, Daniel Craig.
Is that it?
And then all of a sudden just walk
no.
out the last
What
one.
about what's his face?
No, Sean Connery's.
He died.
Yeah, he's dead.
George
Roger
Lazenby?
Moore is dead. George Lazenby, I think, is still alive, so he would still be. Yeah,
Roger Moore. Is Roger Moore dead?
he's
I
dead.
think,
Yep.
yeah.
So
But
the,
yeah, he
the
was
first
like
two are dead.
He was like 80 when he was filming them. Like,
Fair.
A quick rank of the James Bonds.
Daniel Craig, number 1.
I have only seen one singular James Bond movie. Thank
Whoa.
you, Cameron.
Which one would that be, James?
Casino Royale.
Oh,
And
stop
that was
right
with
there.
Dan like last year.
Stop right there.
That's what I've been
That you've
told.
already seen
Yep,
the
I
peak.
peaked.
He
I'm
says
done.
Skyfall. You've seen the peak.
Nah, I'm done. I saw one and I'm done.
So I
Skyfall.
have. Thank you. I have to go with
Thank you, sir.
the James Bond I grew up with was Pierce Brosnan. I love Pierce Brosnan as James Bond, but Daniel Craig, man, you can't beat it. Like he is just so good.
Is that Margaret Qualley?
Margaret
That's
Qualley?
Margaret
Yeah.
Qualley.
What is she?
Speaking of,
Stop it.
she is one of my snubs for supporting actress.
Oh my God, she's playing like a Bond girl.
She know
type
what she's
thing.
doing.
Yep.
What is going on?
But yeah, I think
I
she
agree,
should have been
James.
up for supporting actress.
This is very interesting.
Yeah.
It's
I
just-
think Margaret Qualley is really, really good. I don't know. Was she Monsieur Lisa Sue or was that Demi Moore? Do we know? In the
I
end, who was in the
couldn't tell.
costume?
couldn't tell.
Obviously, Demi Moore's face was on the back
Right.
of
I
that.
think he was Demi. I think she was.
I
the
think
main
Demi
fr-
was
front.
both.
Yeah.
That would be my guess.
What if they did it in tandem? Like,
That'd be nice.
literally, like,
I mean, yeah,
Trade-off.
Margaret in the front and Demi in
You
the
know,
back.
maybe
yeah.
this is like
Just to
the
be
Oscars announce. Maybe this is Amazon announcing
time.
Margaret Qualley is the next Bond girl. Because oh
I
my
wouldn't
God,
be surprised.
and
She's-
before Anna de
Whew.
Armas
right now.
was already in
Woman.
Spectre or No Time to Die.
But
Yeah, she was in No
yeah,
Time to
set
Die.
her up.
She was great in No Time to Die.
She had
No,
one scene
but-
that just stole my heart.
Yes,
Yeah,
100%.
but Margaret Qualley.
Who dat? Who dat?
Oh, so now we have a nice cover of Live and Let Die.
Yeah.
Hopefully, Paul. It's Lee.
Oh, from Blackpink.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, that is her
Blackpink,
name,
yeah,
Li-
yeah,
Lisa. That's
yeah.
just what she goes by.
That's just a great.
Interesting.
That's a great lower third,
That's
Lisa.
Lisa.
All right, cool. Good for
But
her.
yeah, she's a
Blackpink's good.
Australian-born K-pop artist.
Oh,
Yep.
but
Yeah.
Yeah, no,
yeah, she's both Korean and English-speaking artist.
good for her.
She's actually really talented
yes.
because
Yeah.
she raps and goes in between Korean and English
What?
flawlessly.
It's
Yeah,
incredible.
yeah. She's actually a very talented performer, in my opinion.
Good job,
doesn't have a
Lisa.
Grammy yet, right?
I don't, not
Yeah.
that I know
We're
of.
working on it.
I don't follow the Grammys personally, but
I don't either, but like
I
I
like
wouldn't be
her.
surprised.
yeah.
Danny, quick check-in. How we doing win-wise?
Well,
Dan and Cameron have 4.
Okay,
Me and James have 3.
gotcha.
This is a slight turn, but
Please,
I think Skyfall would have worked way better if it was the last movie.
100%.
If we
Honestly,
had
it
Casino
w-
Royale, and then we had everything else in between, because he's like, it's all about him being old.
Yes.
and
Yes.
losing
yes.
his step.
Yes.
But even for me, I feel like No Time to Die is also a very good way to go out because
He gets scratched.
he
he dies from it.
you know,
He gets literally nuked.
Doja Cat.
Doge? What?
Oh, so we've got kind of
bit?
like a
medley?
medley going on.
This is cool.
Is she done
Diamonds
hating her
off.
fans?
I don't know.
I
are
lost
her
track.
fans done hating her?
Well, that's the thing. I lost track after she kind of did that thing. I'm like, this is gonna be like a Joaquin Phoenix, like I'm still here thing,
Very interesting.
Oh, right.
or I'm not. I think it's called I'm still.
I don't
Here.
know. There's too many movies with I'm still or I'm not.
I'm not there.
I'm
and
not
I'm
there.
Still
It's
here.
not.
Are we there
me.
yet?
Are we there yet?
I'm
not
still
yet.
here.
Doing part 2.
Yep, that's it. That's the spirit.
I also just want to quickly go back to just a couple more snubs.
Okay,
if
yeah,
we
yeah.
could.
I have some as well.
If we could do that, just keep peppering them in.
Yeah.
I love
Snub,
38 snub.
Ooh, there you go. I'm gonna go and mention some lead actors.
Okay.
I think Sebastian Stan for A Different Man, which is what he won the Golden Globe for a couple months ago.
Yes.
I think he's a great lead in that movie. I think he does a really good job at. Excuse
Man,
me.
that pizza's still hitting you.
Yeah, the pizza pep. when it comes to lead actor for I Saw the TV Glow, I think Justice Smith is ripping your heart out.
Surprisingly for Justice Smith, because I don't think he's a very good actor otherwise.
The same thing. I just think of him in Jurassic World where he's screaming for the whole.
Oh, God.
I'm just
But
thinking of
he's-
Dungeons and Dragons.
He was very good
Yeah.
in I Saw.
Or
the
he's like-
TV
he's
Glow.
cute.
My goodness.
I would also add
And
Jack
that's it.
Haven, who
He's
portrays
there.
the other person that he meets who's obsessed with Pinko Pick. I'm also going to throw out Aaron Pierre for Rebel Ridge. Very much a genre pick.
Also,
but I
another
think,
one that should have been nominated for Best Picture
oh my God. I mean, let's talk
and
about
screenplay.
just screen presence alone. Mm-hmm. He is so incredible. Who we
We're
got
watching
now?
the new Amy Winehouse.
Okay.
Her name is Ray.
Also, Nicholas Holt for Juror number 2. I think that's a really,
Yes.
really freaking.
I have that on here as well.
I need to see that.
It's a very subdued performance.
yeah.
that also screenplay.
Yeah, I totally agree. Not direction, in my opinion.
The thing about Juror number 2, I just like. It felt so cookie cutter, children blocky.
But
to
it was
me.
good.
Yeah, I know the subject matter.
It's so good.
is so.
There you go.
It just felt so. Here it is.
Oh, they're doing Skyfall.
It has
Where's the Dell?
potential.
Where's that dollar? Why are they using a wired mic
I don't know.
with the XLR?
For
Also, Glenn Powell for Hitman.
no,
Come on. Glenn Powell is so
like-
he's
freaking
good.
good.
He's
Like I said in my
he's
Letterboxd
good.
review, attractive people can get away with anything.
all right. And here's what. Okay, I have another actress that I didn't mention.
Yeah.
Jodie Comer for the Bike Riders.
That's
I
right.
really liked her in that movie.
Yeah.
Even though I've heard some people say her accent was terrible as a Midwestern accent, but you know what? I don't
Mark.
care. I think nope.
Come on,
It
Stro.
wasn't Stro.
It wasn't?
wasn't Stro.
It wasn't.
It was Jess. But
She's fine.
no, it's a good performance. Like it was the first good performance I had seen up to that point in the year. I was like, you know what? This is really good. That was like in June, I think it came out.
Yeah.
So I mean,
For sure.
yeah.
Also, quickly doubling back, Clarence Macklin for Sing Sing. I mean, come on.
Oh yeah, best supporting.
I mean, he's not Hollywood enough, but I think.
fucking see that,
What?
no.
Did she sing Skyfall?
dude. She just fucking. I don't even know what she just fucking did.
The Skyfall?
She like went up like 3 octaves in one note. Like,
Hell yeah.
Speaking of, when the sky fell in Conclave, that scared the shit out
Oh
of me.
my God, right?
It's just out of nowhere, bang.
I'm going to try to move my microphone back. Also, I do want to shout out Adam Pearson for A Different Man. He's legitimately likable
Oops,
and
the warning
funny.
actress next, Divine Joy Randolph.
for a while there,
Divine.
I was like confused why it was nominated for makeup because I just thought they got the guy with the actual facial.
Yes.
Like that's not makeup.
No,
It's
that's just a man.
Yeah, that's just-
But no, he's legitimately phenomenal.
Yeah.
but I mean, take your pick for Sebastian Stan.
So
Yeah.
while we're in a commercial break, Cameron, I know you had some
Yeah.
blind rankings
I do.
you had for us that you wanted us to
The
do.
blind rankings are always a fun way to pass the time.
Yeah.
So I've got a handful of categories here.
Let's do a quick one. If you have a quick
Let's
one.
start off with visual effects. I want to blind rank some visual effects winners. I'm going to give you guys 5 of them.
Okay.
And you guys are going to put them.
One
Number 5 is worst. Number 1 is best.
Yes.
I'm going to start off with
right.
Spider-Man 2. Where are we putting Spider-Man 2, 1 through 5?
Like
Or
Tobey Maguire, are we talking?
Tobey Maguire, Spider-Man 2. Should we do
Visual
one category per
effects.
person rather than all 3 doing the same category? Is that going to get
No, we-
confusing?
No, we should all do it at once.
Okay.
I think it just
we
makes
should
sense.
all speak exactly at the same time.
1,
All of
2,
our answers.
3, go.
4.
Eh,
Jinx.
Whoa,
Wow.
4th?
well, I don't know.
4, yeah.
I don't know the other ones. I'm gonna say 3.
Yes,
That
that's
is the
kind of
point
the
of
point.
a blind ranking.
Well,
All right, yeah, I like this. I like this. All right, keep going.
Next up, 2001: A Space Odyssey.
Okay, now
Visual
give
effects.
us the.
okay, but there's a difference between. Are we
2.
going like visual effects or
The
like,
movie-
like all like everything, or are we talking about difference between visual and special effects?
The movie won the Oscar for visual effects.
So we're talking visual.
Really? Oh, I guess I thought it was like. I thought they changed it to visual effects because so they can include CGI.
Oh, I don't know.
All right, so you can give us a 3, 2, 1.
Okay, 3, 2, 1,
Two.
go.
Ew.
Jesus.
Whoa.
I
So,
hate you so much, James.
all right. 2001. Okay, all right. Everyone putting it at number 2. Very impressive. Next up, Alien. Ridley Scott's Alien.
Alright.
3, 2, 1,
So
go.
3.
far.
God.
3, 4.
Yeah.
All right. Okay. All right. Next up, Jurassic Park.
Oh fuck. 1.
Okay.
1.
Yeah. Yeah. It's
Yeah,
one.
just go. Go on.
One.
That's one.
Yeah.
One. All right. And then your last one. So this is going to be everyone's fifth, I think.
Yeah.
Well, great.
Blade Runner 2049.
No.
Oh, do we have a
Why
little?
are you like this?
Okay, so the music for this, I think, is just doesn't have anything to do with what the
Oh, is this
tone of the
Andor
show.
too?
Andor,
Yeah.
I don't give a shit.
Andor
It's like
what?
a rock song. It's like a we're so badass, we're the rebellion, we're gonna blow shit up. Like,
So
but
wrong with that?
it's not the first. The first season
wrong
was
with
all
that?
like the Empire
yeah,
is coming to kill us.
Right.
Like Andy Serkis's speech. I forgot what it was called.
yeah. The only arc I actually saw in Andor.
The best arc.
Yeah, it was great.
I don't know why you don't appreciate that.
I appreciate that arc.
I've never seen Andor.
Have you?
I
did
haven't
you see-
either.
I watched the
but
finale
I
as
have a
well.
Did you
coworker
see
telling
his
me I
monologue?
need to.
Yes.
I have a
You
coworker
didn't
telling
think
me
this is
not
the
to
best
watch
thing
it.
Star Wars has done in a while?
Exactly.
No, it
that's
was,
where
but then
I'm
at the end
conflicted.
it was like. So
See, my coworker
Well,
who
that's
tells me I need to
the end
watch
of the
it,
show.
we both
Will they
agree.
rebel?
Rogue One.
Yeah.
We're having two separate conversations here. And
I
the
hated-
game's
I
on
hated
us,
it.
so we're
Hold
not-
on, James is talking.
I hated it.
No, I have a coworker who really recommends it. And funny enough, we both view Rogue One as the best Star Wars movie.
Best
Like all-
Oh, okay.
All Star Wars.
Whoa.
It is our top out of all
No,
That's interesting.
10, 12, 11,
Yeah,
11 movies.
It's best Disney.
I
for
think it's
sure.
best Disney thing. Yeah.
It is both of our
I
number
think-
one out of all 11.
It's the best Disney movie. I think Andor is the best Disney anything. And then, but yeah, I mean, you can't give like okay. So my favorite is gonna be Revenge of the Sith. I think the best made movie is Empire Strikes Back though.
Mhm. Yeah, no, I Rogue One is my favorite by far.
Even with like it's kind of like stale characters. I didn't feel like the characters
I
were
love
really
the
three-dimensional.
characters.
What the hell is this?
I remember I did.
What is
Conan is right now
doing?
pioneering a new way to watch movies. It's called a movie theater.
Oh my goodness.
I love it. See,
Took
this is
800 smartphones.
Yeah.
Made one giant smartphone.
I mean, we all are in agreement. Movie theater is the way to go.
Yes,
like
100%,
100%
yeah.
going to the movies is.
I've been 8
awesome.
times in the last 7 days.
I'm jealous of you.
and I didn't even go see a Nora in theaters. So
That's a yeah. I gotta say, I am really liking this year's Oscars right now. I think they've really embraced film and movie going clearly right now. And
in the first
Kingdom
in the
of
first
Saudi
half, for sure.
Arabia.
Marty,
For sure, in the first half, yes.
Yeah.
We're only halfway through.
That's
so.
right. That's right. Because they haven't done any of those cheap. These movies are boring. That's like, then what are we doing here? Why are you making jokes about these movies being boring when we're supposed to be celebrating them?
Yes, yes.
That's why I'm not a fan of Jimmy Kimmel.
Okay, so.
Jimmy Kimmel.
All right.
Although the one thing I'm gonna miss, no Matt Damon jokes.
That's right.
I love their bit.
20th anniversary of.
Pulp Fiction? No. Kill Bill?
Yep. Oh, are they gonna?
Oh, Uma Thurman.
What's this?
What do you say? The reason he bought his wife. Hurry up, closed captioning.
Who?
The reason why I bought my wife
Oh, Daryl Hannah.
an eye patch. Okay.
Okay.
Oh,
So,
nice.
all right. What's she doing here?
What do
The
we think?
world's sexiest.
This is
Daryl.
Divine Joy Randolph for supporting actress. So who is she getting here?
That's not Uma Thurman, is it?
No,
It's
it's
Daryl
Daryl
Hannah.
Hannah.
Oh, Daryl Hannah. Excuse me.
The world's sexiest Daryl.
There you go. Oh, okay. Gotcha.
What's she doing?
Standing there.
Editing.
Editing. Oh, that's a surprise. Okay.
Listen,
This is
All right.
Kill Bill. Great editing, though.
This is a chance. I'm very curious on if Sean Baker might get the triple threat
Yes.
of production.
Yeah.
Yeah, with he already got
Directing.
screenplay.
Yep.
Well,
Screenplay.
The win for screenplay.
Yep.
And then nominated for editing and directing.
Yeah.
Yeah,
All right.
and nominated for picture.
Well, let's go
And
producer,
through
yeah.
these
Oh, yeah, he
nominees.
produced it. That's right. Yeah.
Danny.
We have Honora, The Brutalist, Conclave, Amelia Perez, and Wicked.
Me and Danny are in agreement on The Brutalist, which I haven't even seen.
I'm sorry, but for me, this is a very weak editing category for me. And for me, I'm going with Honor because of that
Sean Baker.
big centerpiece sequence in the home.
Okay.
It's so deftly edited,
Yeah.
the way it
Yep.
juggles all this stuff. I
It's
think
the turning point in the movie. So, I mean,
Yeah.
yeah, it makes sense.
Conclave has the most, Brutalist has the most editing.
That's.
It's the most number of cuts.
Most
out,
number
of,
of
out of
cuts.
necessity.
Yeah.
Just logistically.
I think Conclave is acceptable.
Amelia Perez has a lot going on for
Yeah.
sure, but I don't know about
Even
editing.
then, I didn't find the editing to be anything inspired.
Yeah.
What the hell's happening?
why would they
Wicked.
show me
Wicked was
Camino?
fine.
Wicked is fine. It stitches together its musical numbers quite well.
It hits the beats.
Yeah,
I mean, it does its job.
This whoever will win will be a first-time winner for editing.
Oh, cool.
We don't have any previous winners.
Honora.
Whoa, Sean Baker.
Nice.
Wow,
He's got
he's
two
of the three.
2 and
4, possibly.
To the 4, yeah.
because he's also producing. Yeah. Okay, so
Wow.
this is surprising.
Yes. Very. So
I mean, that's
you
my
guys
pick.
picked Honora.
Yeah.
You both did?
I went
Okay.
with Honora. Yeah.
Oh, all right.
Let's.
I can't believe I didn't watch this one.
This-
well, you
I
know
mean,
what?
It's
Now,
gonna be really funny
it'll
if
probably
this wins
upset
and
you.
you haven't even seen it.
I ranked all 10 of the Best Picture nominees. It's my second.
Yeah,
Yeah.
we're gonna get to that actually, both
Yeah.
all
That'd
of
be
our
nice.
rankings. But we'll wait for Best Picture.
Yeah.
I don't know. I just work here.
it's also a great achievement for him because he's edited almost all of his features.
Yeah.
And to now finally be recognized for it is really incredible
Kind of fun. I mean, again, it's a weak year as we said for editing.
for me. I mean, I would say when we talk about snubs for editing, Nickel Boys is my number one snub again for editing. The way that it combines archival footage and the stuff that they shot is just like mind-numbing to me. I rewatched it yesterday because it's on MGM Plus now. And just the way that it creates space and time and like the way it kind of has
some really good jump cuts in it.
oh my god. And then that first moment when they switch perspectives.
Yeah.
I got 2 editing snubs for you that
Yes.
you might possibly be
Yeah.
intrigued by. Kinds of Kindness.
Yeah.
What do you think of the editing on that one?
Yes. Yeah. I think it really helps the movie. The tone.
Yes. And what about Challengers?
Challengers. I've been wanting to talk about Challengers tonight.
That's a snub all around.
Yes.
It's a snub all around.
100%.
My
100%.
my coworker John, who might be watching, he was in the comments earlier. Favorite movie by far of last year. He is very upset in multiple categories.
Oh yeah, here we go. Supporting actress.
Divine.
But mainly score. He's
Yes,
most
thank
upset
you.
about.
All right. For supporting actress, we have
Wait, sorry, I'm just confused. I thought she died.
Divine Joy
No.
Randolph?
Yeah.
Oh,
The Holdovers?
Yeah, no. I
the one
thought-
from last year?
Yeah, I thought she died. Like,
Okay.
Wow.
anyway.
somebody died very, very early or quickly after. I thought it was
Anyway,
a complete unknown or Monica.
Monica Barbara.
Yeah, that one.
Her.
I got it.
Ariana Grande, Wicked.
Yep.
Felicity Jones, The Brutalist.
Yep.
Isabella Rossellini for Conclave, and Zoe Saldana
10
for.
minutes.
and we are all in agreement for Zoe Saldana.
Yes. But my heart would personally pick Ariana Grande.
Yeah.
I think
She did very good as Glinda.
yeah. I think she is really well cast and she does a really good job at leaning
She's
into
always
that.
wanted to play the character.
Yes.
Which also helps her case.
I think she's being saved for the sequel.
Totally makes sense. Totally makes sense.
I think a lot of Wicked's being saved for the sequel, personally.
But that's going to make me talk about Dune Part 1 and 2.
Mm-hmm.
And why would Wicked get the preferential treatment over Dune Part 2 not
Yeah.
getting it? Why is that a thing?
Right. For sure. Yeah.
Kind of crappy, if you ask me.
It might just be a timing thing. I think release plays a big part in it. You know, Dune 2 came out, March, April of last year, whereas Dune 1.
Same thing with Challengers. They also came out in March.
Right.
So,
Exactly.
Whereas Wicked, that was a peak time
Yep,
for a
November.
movie to come out.
Yep. That Thanksgiving family holiday time. It's
Very
kind
true.
of insane that Isabella Rossellini was never nominated prior to this.
She's kind of amazed she was nominated for this.
Yeah.
I thought she was fine in the movie, but she's
Yes.
in like literally 10 minutes.
This could be a Jamie Lee Curtis type situation.
That's
I
true.
don't know. We'll see.
Oh God. She wasn't even the best supporting actress in that movie.
No,
Yep.
Stephanie Sue
Oh.
by far
100%.
deserved it.
Oh, God. We're still upset about it 2 years
I'm
later.
probably the biggest, Jamie Lee Curtis fan.
I love
here,
her.
just
She did
because
not deserve it for that movie. And I mean, God, and The Bear last year, she's so good in
she
The
was
Bear.
so much better in The Bear.
Yeah. Or she did win at least, I know, some Golden Globes awards for her guest appearance, not like best guest star or something in a show,
Man,
in a comedy show.
Holdovers is so good.
So good.
It's so
It's
good.
not exactly.
It's a yearly watch
show,
right
it's a-
now.
Oh, hands down.
Hands
Here
down.
we go.
One of the most depressing things I've ever seen.
Zoe Saldana.
Yeah.
All
We
right.
expected that.
Good for Zoe.
Good. Good.
a long career.
As much hate as that movie gets, she deserves some recognition for it.
Yeah.
100%. Oh, she's tearing up. She's
Yeah.
No, she deserves this. I mean, man.
And I think some people rightly criticize her for doing blackface for Nina Simone in 2019.
Yeah.
That's definitely a misstep. But, you know, good for her.
Good for her. I mean, she is very deserving. Oh.
Oh, her mom.
Yeah. Yeah.
Can we quickly double back to Felicity Jones
Yeah.
for the Brutalist?
Yeah.
I wanted her to win.
Yeah, for sure.
Great.
I think the genius of the first half of the Brutalist is the withholding of it.
I would never thought she was going to show up. I
Exactly.
was just like,
Yes.
he's just going to enjoy America this way,
Right.
Without her.
I knew she was nominated watching it, and I was like losing my mind. Is like, is she this wife guy? Like what's her face? Is that her? Because that doesn't look like Felicity Jones. She's a lot taller.
Yeah.
I was like so confused the whole time, and then finally the second half of the movie comes. I'm like, oh, there she is. Why is she in a wheelchair?
I
I
think
have osteoporosis.
I think those notes that she writes, Laszlo, in that first half account for some of my favorite sequences in the movie. When she's doing the voiceover, when the Daniel Blumberg score starts to really soar and you have all these great montages of the steel being made, or especially in the opening when he gets out of the boat. That's my favorite scene in the movie.
Yeah.
When
he's
he's
seeing the
Statue of
The statue,
Liberty, da-na-na-na, it's all upside down. Yeah, I think it really makes for an interesting performance. My only thing with the Brutalist in the second half,
He does have beautiful hair.
he does.
As a fellow
Who is
long hair.
who is her husband? Is that anybody famous?
I don't know. I can check. James, you gonna check?
Yeah, Zoe Saldana, husband. Marco Porrego Saldana.
What is he?
Hey,
do anything?
He's Italian.
there you go.
Does he do anything?
He's an artist.
Oh, okay.
He's not an actor, but he's an artist.
Okay.
Film producer.
Oh, so he's okay. That's awesome.
Congrats to her
That's
being the
awesome.
first American of Dominican origin. to accept the Oscar.
That's
Good for her.
awesome.
Good for her.
If I ever won an Oscar, I would be the first person to ever win that has smelled a Cheeto, but also did not like Cheetos.
What?
At the same time.
You don't like
I
Cheetos?
don't like Cheetos.
I was about to say, if I
Are
were
we
to
talking
win
about
an
puffs
Oscar,
or are we
I'd
talking
be
about crunchy Cheetos?
Either one.
No, Danny.
Any
All
kind
right,
of Cheeto.
All right, both of you. Which one? Puff or crunchy?
Crunch.
crunchy
Hell
by
yeah,
far.
crunchy.
Hands down. Hands
The
down.
puffs
crunchy.
suck. I don't like the.
Oh,
Ben Stiller
coming up.
puffs.
Very good for him.
Just
Very
man.
good.
And also
My man.
I think
ranch
they
over
were
blue
saying
cheese.
original song.
Blue
was
cheese.
coming up.
Why him for original song? But okay.
Wrong.
Yeah.
We're
All
just
right.
gonna like just get a synthesizer and just do the the Severance theme.
Honestly, all right, I'm in.
I did fine.
I was about to say if I were to win an Oscar, I'd be the first one from Plattsburgh to win an Oscar, but that's not even true.
Yeah. Jimmy.
Tim
I'd be the-
Robbins.
I'd be the first Oscar winner from Boston Spa.
Ooh.
There you go. Very
I'd probably
impressive.
be the first one from Cranston, Rhode Island.
So, you see how that matters?
No.
Very much matters.
I got it.
Because they're gonna get so specific. At a
My
certain point.
mom is Cheeto Puffs.
I'm the
by
first
way.
person of,
Gotcha.
of Latin American
I-
descent
I
that's also
can't
left-handed
believe it.
and didn't cut their
Crunchy all the
toenails
way.
today.
Crunchy, 100%, man.
Those Chex Mix though that I have cheese puffs in them. Even though I say no cheese puffs.
funny. That's funny.
So right now, for me at least, we've kind of gotten over kind of the more sure bets when it comes to the Oscars right now.
I would
I don't
agree.
even like sherbet.
Well, do we have, well, what else do we have that's all in agreement here? Anything?
Production design
Oh.
Yeah, production
Design, yeah.
and original song.
Okay.
And best director.
Okay, so
Oh,
we
yeah.
still have a bunch here that
Well,
we're
yeah,
agreeing on.
But
What?
Amelia Perez.
Yeah.
yeah,
I mean, I listened to
I listened to
all
that.
5 of
Yeah,
the songs.
so did I. And
Okay.
I do think it's kind of the best
I
song.
agree.
because
Unfortunately.
right now,
million
as we
other
start
ones.
to get to those bigger actor categories and the director and whatnot, we're starting to see a lot of breakup, I think. And that's very different from last year. Last year going in, it was Killian's to lose.
It was Killian's to lose. It was Nolan's to lose.
It was Nolan's to lose. Right now, it's a lot of questions for me personally. I think
it's Sean Baker's to lose.
Sean Baker, yeah.
yes, but when it comes to acting, I think right now it's a real toss-up between Demi and Mikey.
Yeah.
She's not even.
Because they've been splitting the ballot a bit.
I did.
She's like my fourth choice for actor.
I liked
Mikey,
her.
yeah.
Really? Mikey's
Yeah.
my number 2.
Oh.
She's my number 2. But
Fernanda's my number 2.
Yeah,
Easily. And then I give Cynthia, I think, my number 3.
All right. Okay.
Cynthia's my number 3.
Pick Cynthia.
I like. Oh, speaking of Cynthia, she would be the youngest person ever to win an EGOT if she
Yes.
wins tonight.
Yes,
So
she
Oh.
that's another storyline we can follow as this
Yeah.
goes along.
Very exciting. Do we know what the Tony was for? That'd be interesting to learn.
But
Because, this year, when it comes to actress, Mikey wins the BAFTA. Critics' Choice goes to Demi. Golden Globes goes to, with them, they've got comedy and drama. They went to Fernanda and to Demi. Screen Actors ended up with Demi. So right now, it's kind of all over the shop, whereas last year, Emma Stone had the BAFTA, the Critics, and the Golden Globe in her pocket.
it's gonna come down. It's gonna be interesting the way this goes down. So
Yeah.
The BAFTAs, they just left one of the big frontrunners out of one of their awards. I can't even remember.
Let's see,
who
BAFTA, it was Picture, Conclave, Lead Actor,
Yeah.
Adrian Brody, Actress, Mikey Madison, Supporting Kieran, Supporting Actress, Zoe, Director, Brady, Corbet.
I think, was Demi even up for BAFTA for Best Actress?
Good check.
I think there was one category that I was discussing at work recently that
yeah,
there was one major frontrunner, it seemed, that was not even nominated for a BAFTA. Which was
No, to me
no,
was
she
up
did.
for, yeah.
Yeah, I'm not sure what I'm thinking of.
BAFTA made a good point, though, nominating Marianne Jean-Baptiste for Hard Truths. Phenomenal firecracker performance of a total curmudgeon who is miserable all the time. She's so good in it. She just leaves no room for anyone else to breathe. Really good performance.
hell yeah.
Yeah.
All right.
Mm-hmm.
I'm in it for that.
Nice and miserable.
Okay, I like nice
The,
and
the best
miserable.
movie.
Yeah. For sure.
All right.
The
I
best
got.
performances.
See, I got another snub. I don't know what I would put this movie in a category for.
Mm-hmm.
Blink twice.
Editing.
I don't know. Maybe editing. The editing I think
Sound.
was pretty solid in that movie. Sound was good.
Most bad feelings watching.
So maybe screenplay.
Most traumatizing.
Screenplay.
Most traumatizing.
Yeah.
There you go.
Like, Zoe Kravitz. Her directorial debut. That's a hell of a debut. I get why it wasn't nominated, but
Naomi
it's good to
Ackie.
watch and see what she has coming up because I don't think she has anything coming up, but it's good to know that she can.
They're not engaged anymore.
Yeah, it's a little ironic. Her and Channing. Yeah.
Right now, we're getting a nice little sizzle reel
Substance.
for the substance, which also reminds me to highly recommend on YouTube. There's a nice half-hour behind-the-scenes documentary on the substance, and it's great to show all the physical makeup, the physical props that they use to create the transformation.
Ben Stiller.
Ben Stiller.
I met him. He yelled at me.
Why?
Because I was in the middle of
You
a
were in the
shot
middle of the
on
shot.
set.
Hey, PA, get out of the way.
Well, I was like 2 blocks away from the camera. I couldn't even see the camera.
And then Mike had a whole conversation.
Mike had a whole conversation with
Yeah.
him
Yeah.
outside.
He's like, "Oh, hey, what do you think about this?" He's,
yeah.
Personally, I think.
Like that's crazy.
That's awesome.
And CC
I waved
drank
at-
with him at a bar.
and I
while he
waved-
played
That's so
drums.
I waved at him in the
That's
catering
really cool.
tent.
Yeah.
He waved back, so that was cool.
What?
Yeah.
That's awesome.
Yeah,
This is for
yeah.
Dana Mora, right?
Escape
It's
at
Danamora.
Dannemora.
Yep.
Nice.
We were all Plattsburgh.
Oh, is that is that a mess
Production
up?
designers. So this is production design.
Oh no! Oh no! Oh no!
I love this.
Oh jeez.
I love this. So this is production design. Let's
I hope this is part of it.
Bye, Ben.
right there.
Where were
All right, so let's go for production design. Or let's get ready for it. I guess they haven't really announced it yet.
The Brutalist, Conclave, Dune Part 2, Nosferatu, and Wicked.
Let's see if they're actually. Ben Stiller is hopping up and down. All right, so yeah.
Brutalist.
So we are all in agreement on this one with Wicked.
Yep.
I gotta say, I don't get why that library is so
Oh,
damn interesting in the
oh.
movie. It was such a like, oh my god, you constructed this library and all it had was
June's
wooden
production
doors.
design is crazy,
Was it?
but like, oh man, Nosferatu too.
Nosferatu's really fun.
Good mix of miniatures and everything.
My
like,
my thing for the Brutalist with the library, it's genius because it's a library where you can't see any of the books because all the books are behind those windows.
Yeah.
Here we go.
I think that is a whoa. Look at the hops.
Where's the Severance
Right,
theme?
Benny.
I think Laszlo is pulling a joke on Harrison Van Buren, being like, it's important for him to have the books and not read them.
Oh,
He's like, yeah,
He
yeah.
cares about the status of it.
Wicked.
All
Wicked,
right.
yeah.
Wicked.
Makes sense.
Wicked.
This was my Nana was talking about the movie and how much she loved it. Production design was the one she specifically
Dude,
thought
like it's so
it needed more than anything.
it's
yeah.
so crazy. Like the scale of the
bookcases.
sets.
the
They
bookcases,
made
the
the
most-
entirety of Shiz University.
From
Yeah.
what I hear, like that part of that song is kind of like one of the worst ones in the whole musical.
Dancing
But-
Through Life.
Yeah, but they make it so entertaining.
Yeah.
and
I mean, the
engaging.
song as a whole on the soundtrack anyway is 10 minutes long.
Oh.
Yeah, it's a long song because like the whole thing, well, only like a quarter of the song actually takes place in the library. The part you're thinking of, it like transitions to the Oz Dust Ballroom, still is part of that song, and then Ariana and Cynthia, Alpha and Glinda, they have their like little dance moment with the hands, their the little
Oh, yeah.
dance thing.
Yeah,
That's in the middle. Dancing Through Life fades out. They do that, and then it comes back to finish. There's a whole other song in the middle of Dancing Through Life.
oh shit.
Yeah.
Weird.
So good though. I what I really love about the production design of that movie, something that I appreciated, was how the wizard looked, the Oz. Like at the very end, the big metal face.
impressive.
You know, where it was a very excellent, I thought, reimagination of the original wizard we saw back in the 30s.
You're just some guy.
Yeah, and then he just like is like, oh, hey, sorry,
Oh,
blah,
Jeff
blah, blah."
Goldblum.
Just go.
Being Jeff Goldblum.
There
There
he
he
is.
is.
Speaking of the devil, and he shall appear.
Very impressive flower.
And there was James Woo right there as well, or John Woo,
John Chu.
John Chu.
I wish it was
John Woo, man.
Mick Jagger.
The action
Sunglasses coming down, baby.
baby. Mick Jagger, baby.
Mick song,
Jagger.
probably song. Yeah, it's
I'm sorry, Mom, if you're
close
watching.
song.
There's Elton.
My mom hates Mick Jagger.
Really?
Oh yeah.
I can't blame her. Original song.
El Mal for Amelia Perez. Like a Bird, or The Journey from the 688, Like a Bird from Sing Sing, Mi Camino, Amelia Perez, and Never Too Late, Elton John, Never Too Late.
Which that does remind me, what I want to talk about with Like a Bird from Sing Sing. It does my least favorite thing that a song that can get nominated for original song does.
Ooh, what would that be?
When it's just over the credits or the final. I hate when a song is like that
Yep.
and it's like nominated for
Yep.
original song. I like it to be ingratiated into the movie, into the narrative. It's in the middle of what's going on.
Yeah.
Plays an important part. I didn't love the song that was in Wild Robot, but at least it was incorporated into the movie as part of it. It played a thematic part of the storytelling. I hate when original
Or-
song just plays over the credits.
Or just like all of our pick, El Mal plays in the middle of Amelia Perez.
Yeah, yeah.
So I
Right.
mean, like, yeah.
When
So-
it comes to snubs for original song, I would have loved to see Claw Machine from I Saw the TV Glow. That's a song that Phoebe Bridgers performs
Yep.
in the bar.
Yep.
Phenomenal song.
Again, we came out way too early this year. All right. What are they doing?
Some kind of sizzle reel?
These are the original songs
Yeah,
they're
but, like,
showing right
why
now.
are we
They're
not-
in order?
No.
What are they doing with this? Okay.
Oh, just kind of a maybe to try to make up for not
Oh, no,
performing
here
the
we go,
songs.
here we go.
Want to give it a bit
Maybe.
more screen time, maybe.
It's like, the songwriters are talking over.
Good
it.
job, Camille.
Oh. Okay.
That's kind of interesting.
Sure. Yeah, that song was fantastic.
I saw Amelia Perez back in October at the Lovely Film Columbia Festival, a week after I saw Joker 2.
I saw Amelia Perez yesterday.
And I appreciated Amelia Perez for actually bothering to do things in their musical
Yeah.
rather than Joker 2, where Joaquin Phoenix just moped around.
Glad that didn't get nominated for anything.
Yes, I'm glad that.
It got nominated for some Razzies, and it won some Razzies.
Goddamn right it did.
I'm in the contrary on that.
I'm
Like,
sorry, Danny.
I genuinely don't mind it.
Yeah.
I think it's kind of okay.
Wrong.
Still haven't watched it. I probably would like it well enough. I like musicals. I like Joker.
Well, I'm not there for the musical.
Yeah.
I'm there for the story about Arthur Fleck.
Well,
I
plus
think
also
it-
Harley Quinn is one of my favorite comic book characters in general.
she's not Harley Quinn in it.
Bad
Yeah,
taste.
that's what I
That movie just
assumed.
left the worst possible taste in my mouth, and I'm still not over it. So
I don't know. I just went into that one just knowing that it wasn't
We saw it
what
together, I
everybody
think.
wanted. Yeah.
yeah,
This is Arthur's story, and I like the whole thing where like he's
For
like
sure.
he gets kind of thrust in this whole thing. He's like, I guess I'm the Joker now.
Yes,
but like
yes.
he's
Yeah.
playing a
baby.
he's
Baby.
playing another character. Like
Yeah.
that's the thing.
Yeah, he
And
kind of
and he can't
resents
keep it. Up.
it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's like, because all he wanted is, like, I just want to be Arthur.
I
just be Arthur.
just want to be me.
I just want to be.
It's like Bo is afraid. I just want to be Bo.
I just want to be afraid.
Well, at least
I'm just
that,
so
at
fucking
least that
afraid,
Joaquin
dude.
Phoenix character was better. Maybe.
Also, I mean, I just gotta say, Mi Camino was not even.
Except my
She had 2 songs. My Way, My Path. Selena Gomez had 2 songs in the whole movie, and they picked the worst of the 2 of hers. Not that either of her songs were particularly great, but
I don't remember
Selena
this
Gomez.
at all.
Why
Yeah,
didn't
it
she
was
write
like-
the song?
This was literally 2. There are 41 songs on the Amelia Perez soundtrack in total. El Mal and Mi Camino only have 1 song in between them. They are directly next to each other
gotta get rid
in
of
the musical.
Well, that I joked on
They're
Letterboxd.
just
I'm
like, these two.
Yeah.
it's a good 21st century musical because it forgets it's a musical in the second half.
Yeah.
And then at the end, it's like,
Oh, it's like, oh
gotta get the music,
shit, we
music
need
in.
to add in this song. And then fucking Selena Gomez had to look like such an idiot where Amelia Perez is literally like, I am Amelia, I am Manitas, I'm them. Who are you? Who are you? I am Manitas. Who are you? Bitch, I am Manitas.
Yet somehow this is up for editing.
I don't know what you're talking about.
At the very end, there's a scene where Amelia Perez is like in a shootout, and
Yep,
Selena
yep.
Gomez's character is her ex-wife.
El Mal.
Mal.
Yep.
That's what we
Very
all
good. Yep.
guessed.
El
Check.
Mal.
Anyway,
Emil.
Good
But,
job, Camille.
in the song, like Amelia Perez, who used to be Manita, Selena Gomez's
Yeah, it's
ex-husband,
Yeah.
it says like 5 different times, "That was me. That this is who I am now." And the whole song, Selena Gomez's character is like, "But who are you?" It's like, are you listening?
good. Love that. Love that.
Yeah.
That's the one I really tried.
Oh, was Jacques Audiard on the nomination for this?
Maybe.
I'm not sure.
Yep, right there.
Yeah. Yep.
That's interesting. Hopefully, this is the only way he can win an Oscar tonight.
I don't know. I don't
out.
know.
And Jacques
I
Audiard.
mean, this is already the 2nd Oscar Amelia Perez has won of the night.
Well, it had 13 nominations. So.
Yeah.
Yeah, that is the numbers game
Well,
there.
if the tweets didn't come out and he didn't say, what did he say about the?
He's like, I didn't really do any research. I just kind of
I
wrote a
don't
movie.
do any research. It's stupid. I know everything I need to know about Mexico. Doesn't hire any
Yeah,
Mexicans.
everybody in Mexico just gets stabbed on the street, and there's
Yeah,
nothing but drugs, gun, and murder.
Right.
And then he said, Spanish is the language for the poor people.
Oh God, fuck you.
Well, that explains the accents in the movie, because even as an English speaker, I could tell they were pretty abhorrent throughout.
Yep.
That's a lot of stuff. Again, a lot of controversy around Amelia Perez as a whole.
Yeah,
So,
But it's also kind of part of the game.
for sure.
It's because the campaign's so hard. It's not like people aren't gonna.
Yeah, I feel
People
like
are gonna start looking for shit.
I feel like if the movie didn't have the 13 noms, nobody would have critiqued it as hard.
Yeah.
Like when I saw it in October, I was like, whatever. I don't care.
Like,
Oh, they're singing. That's cute.
I remember before the nominations came out on Letterboxd, it was probably sitting somewhere in the 3s. And then it came out that it was in 13 nominations. Now it's sitting at a 2.1 on Letterboxd.
Yeah.
And
I gave it
majority-
2.5. So
Majority of ratings are half a star, the lowest, and I guarantee you it's because it received the nominations it received.
yeah, it's not that bad. It's
I
just
actually
like
retroactively put it down to 2. I originally had 2.5.
yeah. I mean, I'm not gonna. It's gonna stay at 2.5. But like, it's just
The stuff it does fine. It does fine. It's just the story is so out of touch and distasteful.
For sure. All right, new blind ranking, shall we?
Blind ranking.
yeah, sure.
Alrighty.
Spider-Man 2.
Let's do.
Electric Boogaloo.
Well, before we do this,
Yeah.
we're seeing it before. This is our Oscars live stream. I'm Dan. He's Danny. That's James and Cameron. Say hi.
Hi.
Yeah, they are.
That's
They are.
us.
All right. Blind rankings of whatever Cameron's going to give us.
Of lead actor winners. Winners for lead actor. Here are
Lead
the
actor.
5 winners.
Assuming with the movie they're in, right?
Yes, I'll list the movie. Russell Crowe for Gladiator.
Oh,
Okay.
not a beautiful.
All right. Give us
Mind.
3, 2, 1 whenever you're ready.
3, 2, 1,
Three.
go.
4.
Bitch.
I need more time.
No, you don't.
3.
3.
Okay. Well, we'll wait till everybody's ready next time. Okay.
Next up, Joaquin Phoenix for Joker.
I'm not ready yet.
Okay.
Okay. Whenever you're ready, just tell us.
Not yet.
How about
Hi.
now?
Welcome to Scene
Nah.
Before.
No, not yet.
Oh,
Yet.
wait.
Hold
just
on.
give us 3, 2, 1.
3, 2, 1,
5.
go.
4.
All right. Next up, Tom Hanks for Forrest Gump.
4.
4, 3, 2, 1,
2.
go. All right.
For this
Hey,
movie
Forrest
right
Gump.
here,
Forrest
There
Gump.
it is.
former Best
Starring-
Picture winner.
Tim Hanks. Next up, Leonardo DiCaprio in The Relevant.
Oh,
Okay.
Come on, damn.
In 3, 2, 1,
5.
go. Oh, here we go.
3.
All right, the last one.
It's my number 1.
This is Danny's number 1. James.
This is
This is my number one too.
It's all our number ones. Oh no.
Daniel Day-Lewis, and There Will Be Blood.
Okay,
That's
fair
a
enough.
Okay.
damn
Okay.
good
Okay.
one.
That's
Okay.
all right.
Okay.
Yeah.
It all worked out. I would also put that
I'm
at number
actually
one.
happy with my ranking on that
All
one.
right,
So that was
good.
good. That was good. Very well done, Cameron.
Thank you.
Um.
It's Alien Earth.
Oh yeah, it's a 20-second teaser that gives away nothing again. They still haven't released a full freaking trailer.
Have they shot it yet? Do we know?
That's a great question as well.
That's all
Comes
I
out in the summer apparently. So
Guys, the road is calling. I need to buy an Audi now.
yeah.
James, you have a lovely stack of motion
I
pictures.
do
over
have
there.
a stack
Brett,
of motion.
what do you got
pictures
over here?
I have every motion Best Picture nominee or winner that I
Going
own.
to or future winner.
Nominee.
No, future winner.
Sorry, you're right.
So we got Doom Part 2s.
Dune Part 2 and Dune Part 1.
Wait, what's this one?
of course.
Parasite.
127 hours.
This was nominated.
That was nominated. I was
yeah.
surprised to learn today.
These all the ones you own that were nominated.
Every single movie that I owned that was nominated
Wow.
or outright won.
I love it.
127
We just
hours.
have- we all we have the same movies.
Yeah.
Like I have the same movies.
Yeah. Get Out, The Martian, and Glorious Bastards.
Wall Street.
Whiplash, Wolf of Wall Street, Django, Pulp Fiction,
Ooh.
Parasite, Once Upon a Time in Hollywood, Inception, Everything Everywhere All at Once, 1917,
This is
127
the nice
hours.
4K remaster of Pulp Fiction.
Yeah. There's at least 4 winners in here.
hmm
Yeah, 4 winners.
Very nice, James. Very nice. All right, good shout out to the Academy Orchestra. As a man who is afraid of heights, I would not want to be up there. No, thank you.
Yeah, you're very comfortable on a ladder in the studio.
That's fine. Because it's on the company's dime.
That's
We're
fair.
we're
That's
fine.
fair. That's fair.
Yeah, you're covered.
Oh
Yay!
yes, the worm is playing the
The Dune.
harp. I love
Oh
it.
my god.
Wow.
Is she playing with the?
Oh my God, Dune 2 hasn't gotten anything yet.
Well, yeah, it's only
Well,
nominated
Dune
for
2
two
isn't really
things.
nominated
It's
for
nominated for like 2
much.
things.
Oh, okay. All right. I'm still annoyed. Still annoyed.
Wolf of Wall Street.
it's nominated for
number
5
one, right?
things.
No.
Oh.
These are the winners that I have. Although
gotcha.
Lord of the Rings is only one of the 3.
What is this?
Right now.
Say-
Samuel.
Samuel M. Jackson and
Samuel
Selena
M.
L.
Jackson.
Gomez.
Oh boy.
Sam.
What is this for?
Sam Jackson. We recently saw at the Super
Hold
Bowl
on, go back.
during the halftime show.
Yes, with Kendrick
A
Lamar.
sensational halftime show, if I must
Yeah,
say.
bold-
Speaking of,
oh,
I'm not sure
documentaries.
why my mom said it, but she said when I was wearing my sunglasses earlier, I reminded her of Samuel L. Jackson.
Ooh, let's throw him on
So
one more
I'm
time.
Not sure unearth
Check.
how this is.
They
You have a
I'm
little
sick
too
of
much,
these
little too much
motherfucking
hair.
snakes.
I'm sick of these monkey flying snakes on this Monday to Friday plane.
You got a lot of hair.
Yeah, I got
Sam.
way too much hair for Samuel L. Jackson.
we got
Documentary.
Documentary.
Black Box Diaries.
Yep.
No Other Land.
Yep.
Porcelain War. Soundtrack to a Coup d'etat.
Yep.
Or Sugarcane.
We
Okay.
all picked different things in this one.
Yes.
No,
So,
no, we
not
didn't. Two of
all.
us.
oh wait,
yeah.
no, these are the shorts. These are the shorts.
Oh,
Whoops.
shorts. Whoops.
Oh, oopsie doopsies.
Pretend you didn't hear that.
Short film?
Live-action
Documentary.
short.
Death by Numbers. I'm
Documentary
Ready,
short.
Warden.
I don't know where it is.
Incident.
Death by Numbers. I'm Ready, Warden.
Incident.
Yeah.
Instruments of a Beating Heart.
Yep.
The Only Girl in the Orchestra.
All right,
Okay,
well,
quick rundown. Death by Numbers is
School
about school
shootings.
shootings, which it's not available online, so I haven't seen it. Only Girl in the Orchestra is a really nice documentary about the only girl in the New York Orchestra Philharmonic who's retiring. Very nice.
oh, well, here comes the winner. So
Only Girl in the Orchestra. the one
Whoa,
you were just
very
talking about.
sweet. This one's on Netflix. I recommend it. It's cute.
We also have I Am Ready, Warden.
none of us picked that one.
Which is about a death sentence in Texas, an inmate on death row.
It's
Yeah, that sounded
A lot.
interesting.
Yeah, Incident. I can't remember. What
that's
that
my
one's
personal
about.
favorite. It's using CCTV footage and security cameras during a
An incident.
police shooting
Mm.
in Detroit, I want to say, or Cincinnati.
Is it like a famous one or just
No, it's just horrible. Like this guy was just trying to get away from the cops, and he did reach into his pocket, but never produced a gun, and then they shot him like 10 times. And then but that's really that one's on YouTube if you guys can find it.
I saw
yeah.
I saw a TikTok. Where's this guy? Friendly ways to show the police your wallet. He's like,
Oh, no.
here you go.
No.
And like, he's like,
No.
Nope. All right.
Oh.
Well, so yeah, regular documentary. Danny already mentioned those. Black
Yep.
Box Diaries, No Other Land, Prison, Porcelain War.
Porcelain War.
I can't read that one. Whatever
That's
you
fine.
have highlighted.
porcelain. Was that like?
Sugar cane.
There's like two guys sitting on
Soundtrack to a
toilets
Coup
across
d'etat.
from each other in the room.
Porcelain
Who
War,
can fart louder?
That deals with the Ukraine war, right?
Alternatively, it's also about the Ukraine,
Okay.
which I haven't
No,
seen.
that sounds better than my idea.
Black Box Diaries. That was about survivors of sexual assault in Japan.
Yeah, journalist who gets assaulted.
yeah.
The one I picked.
Really moving. My personal favorite is Soundtrack to a Coup d'etat. Freaking awesome documentary about how America interfered with the Democratic Republic of Congo during the 60s and 70s. But my choice is No Other Land, which is also really moving. It's a documentary made by somebody from Palestine and somebody from Israel about, kind of the horrible things that are happening in the Gaza Strip.
Okay,
there we
this-
go.
Yeah, no.
Um, I think it would be great if No Other Land wins because I think it's really important to give these people a platform to talk about the horrible things that are happening. And I think it really makes sense that two
Yeah, here
people
it
from
is.
either side talk about it. They're tearing down schools, they're ripping up water pipes and everything. It's really emotional. But I would also highly recommend Soundtrack to a Coup d'etat because it's also edited beautifully. I would have loved to seen it up for editing. It's some of the more impressive editing. But it'll be interesting to see who wins. No Other Land doesn't have a distributor yet. It's been self-distributed, so it's kind of impossible to find right now. I do have the Blu-ray for Coup d'etat right now because I really like it.
I liked the name. That's why I picked Soundtrack.
It's a good
to
name.
I
Coup
picked
d'etat.
Black Box Diaries because I read about it. I didn't
Yeah.
actually see it, but I read about it. I was like, oh, that sounds very interesting.
It is.
I do want to see it.
It's on Paramount.
It's on Paramount? Okay. Well,
And Sugar Cane's a really powerful documentary about natives in Canada who get good.
No Other Land.
Good.
Cameron's in the lead
Incredible.
again. Surprise, surprise.
Oh,
So
I'm
Cameron with 9, Dan and James with 7, and me with 6.
all right. All right. This is really powerful to see an auditorium of almost everyone standing up to applaud.
Yeah.
Almost everyone.
Almost.
Oh wait, did I have something else?
Good.
in my
Guy,
order?
Guy Pearce, who's been very outspoken about a ceasefire in Gaza, patting them on the back.
All right. My phone went to sleep. Yeah, so this is we're at the part of the show where we're just getting the smaller historically smaller awards. are these, but these are also very important
Yep.
to
Hopefully,
know-
hopefully this inspires people
Yes.
out there to watch this movie to
Yes.
bear witness to this stuff, because we can't really turn a blind eye.
Agreed.
As you turn a blind eye.
Well, yeah,
Apologies.
Confused.
What are you confused about, James? What's up?
Well, no, my I have 2 ballots up, but one of them says I have 7, but the one we're on here says I have 6. I'm trying to figure out where the difference.
No, you have 7
is.
here.
Oh.
Yep.
Oh yeah, you're the
Yeah,
one with 6. Oh,
little-
cool. Then we're good. Yeah.
Yay!
way to rub it in. Jerk.
Yeah, he copied my my spreadsheet,
I did.
Yeah, that tracks.
Verbatim.
which is fine. I know.
That tracks. All right.
I just
so
like that it copies the winner.
how many? What do we still have left,
every
Danny?
time.
If you want to read off the categories we still have left to do.
We have live action short film. We have cinematography. We have international film, feature film. We have best score, best visual effects, best sound,
Then the big ones.
and then the big ones. We have director, actor, actress, and picture.
Okay. Speaking of best picture, let's since it's gonna be a little while before we get to it.
Yeah.
Let's do our. You guys have seen all 10, so
Yep.
let's
All
do the
10.
rundown of your top 10
Okay.
in this category.
Let's alternate, James.
Yeah, and
Okay.
and Danny and I will do our top 5.
We'll do
'Cause we've only
10.
seen, like,
We'll do 10 through 6. You do your 5 through 1. We'll do our 5 through
Yeah.
1.
Yeah.
James, what's your number 10 while I pull up my list?
I think that this is going to be pretty unanimous throughout. But my number 10 movie is drumroll Amelia Perez. There's no drum roll needed. It's without a doubt Amelia Perez.
I concur. Everything you said.
all right.
Number 9, though, where something actually is a little interesting.
Mm-hmm.
I know this is divisive amongst the group, but The Substance I have as
all
number
right,
9.
all right.
For me, I recognize it's a good movie. It's a well-made movie.
You're not a horror guy.
Especially that type of horror,
Body
body
horror, baby.
It's makes me really uncomfortable, which I mean is a sign that it did what it wanted to do well. But for me, that just wasn't what I want in a movie and
watch
what I look for.
Any David Cronenberg movies.
Yes, yeah,
A lot of the fly in this movie.
yeah. But for me, Substance is number 9.
Okay.
Yeah.
And what are you?
My number 9's Wicked.
Wow, that's
I-
actually surprising
Yes.
too.
I'm sorry, but digital cinematography is one of the worst things that's ever happened to musicals.
Okay.
I really am not a fan of the look of the movie, especially coming from Wizard of Oz, which is such a beautiful movie. I really appreciate what's going on in it, but for me, just the look, the overall idea of a prequel to Wizard of Oz never really wowed me conceptually, so I'm putting it at number 9.
So my number 8 movie is A Complete Unknown.
Yep.
Bob Dylan biopic. There was stuff I really liked about it. I love the music, seeing the musicians of the 60s and that time period, but a lot of the story I just didn't really care about. I liked the stuff it showed. I just didn't care about the stuff it showed. So it's number 8.
I'm doing a quick readjustment there. My number 8 is Conclave. I think Conclave is perfectly good. I wasn't particularly wowed by it. I think it's a fine enough political allegory, and that's about where my impressive nature of it ends.
Conclave.
Conclave. My number 8.
I have all these on my Plex. I still have the ones from last year that I haven't. I think I'm gonna really try to put an effort to see all of them, though.
Nice.
At least just the best pictures.
Yeah.
And that's what we're talking about. So
So my number 7, I have The Brutalist. There was parts of it I liked. It was visually quite good to look at. Very intentionally dull, but it was
Well, that's
well
the thing
done.
I liked about it because it's like the whole movie. I mean, this is probably the opposite effect of what you want from a movie. The whole movie, I'm thinking, why am I watching this? What's the point? Why does anything matter? And then it's like
Yeah.
literally the last scene. Like, oh, okay, works. It all works. It comes together.
I like the score, but yeah, the story itself was just long. I didn't think there was at points too much ambiguity and stuff up, and then other times it just ripped any sense of ambiguity and just flat out told you what was going on. So the story I just didn't love. The Brutalist, that's 7 for me.
My number 7 is Complete Unknown. I enjoy the world that it's in, but the movie itself is acceptable. That's my number 7. Number 6, James?
Number 6, I have Nickel Boys. This is moving from the fine to the good category for me. I quite like Nickel Boys. It was a very touching and emotional story. The only reason it's kind of lower for me is it's a story that I can't personally put myself in the shoes of. It did a great job of trying to get me there, but I can't ever fathom what it must be like to live that sort of experience.
My number 6 is my pick for Best Picture. It's Anora.
Interesting.
I quite enjoy it, but right now I'm going to quote A.G. Sims at Reverse Shot, who writes towards the end of his review, "The commentary feels like more of an afterthought or maybe even cover for all the demented fun." I find Sean Baker's passion for decriminalizing sex work to be quite encouraging, but at the same time, I can understand some people who do feel like it is tourism in a way. I think it's really, really elevated by the performers, by the way that it's executed. But for me, I find I wish I got to know Honora better outside of her work. I don't know. And that's the thing, is that it's such an enjoyable movie, and I really, really like it. But there's something there in the core that I didn't click with. But those are my thoughts.
We're going to go to me and Danny's top 5 now before we get to your guys' top 5.
Yeah.
I'm going to start with the movies I haven't seen yet. So the movies I haven't seen yet are Nickel Boys, I'm Still Here, and The Brutalist. I've seen the other 7. 7 and 6, the ones I don't have on here, my top 5 are Amelia Perez and where is it? Did I not put it?
Complete Unknown.
No, that's on there. Hold on. Where is it?
Dan
Danny,
might
do you
have
wanna
made
go?
up a movie.
I might have. Hold on.
There's I'm Still Here.
Oh, yeah, okay. And Conclave. All right. So, anyway.
Just real quick, I'm Still Here is on screen. Such a good movie. Such a emotional movie.
All right. So
I think this was the only one I was crying at the end of.
Yeah, rightfully so.
So my number 5, Complete Unknown.
Yeah.
It's fine. There's something weird going on with the movie. It's just the directing. I just did not like it. But I like Timothy Chalamet's.
Placid.
I like Timothy Chalamet's performance as Bob Dylan, though.
Yeah.
Because I don't know a lot about Bob Dylan. I just know he's a mysterious figure.
And an asshole.
Going into this movie.
And an asshole.
Well, it's fine. But it was fine altogether. So, what's your number 5?
I'm gonna go with Wicked.
Yeah.
Oh, just real quick, they're acknowledging the LA firefighters.
Oh, yeah.
Who helped
with
put
the-
out the wildfires.
My
Do they also have the guy that started it, and are they going to beat him to death
Oh.
on stage?
That's why they brought him on.
That would make good TV.
my number 4, Honora. Honora is very interesting. It's not what I thought it was going to be. But that's not going to take away from what it is, because the movie flips on a dime at that one scene, and it gets so much more interesting. And I was like, whoa, okay.
I really was
Real cool.
expecting like more of a rom-com. I thought, I thought Vanya and Honora were gonna live
Yep.
happily ever after.
Yep. And no, it flipped. But
Spoilers.
yes.
Well, that's your fault.
Your number 4.
My number 4,
Complete Unknown. Don't like the movie, really. Yeah.
Yeah, fair. Number 3, Wicked.
All right.
Wicked very much surprised me this year. All the music was great. It was my introduction to Wicked. I never saw it on Broadway. I never knew anything about it, except that it's like a Wizard of Ozzy. But yeah, no, Cynthia Erivo, holy shit. She was very good. And so was Ariana Grande. The music was fantastic. Production design, big, bold, all that stuff. Cool. Your number 3?
Are we doing my favorites?
Yeah, these are your
Yeah.
favorites. Other than Best
okay,
Picture.
cool. Number 3 is The Brutalist.
Okay.
Because it's very, very dry, but I like it better than the other two.
Fair point. Fair point. I like it.
I'm sorry. Conan's having the LA Fire Department read off the teleprompter, the Jokers, and he just said, "Our hearts go out to all the producers who lost their homes, the producers of Joker 2."
Yeah. My number 2 is The Substance. So good. Just such a good overall movie.
Yeah. Yep.
Weird, but and I think it's
I'm sorry, that joke was
it's just
that's really good,
It's
really good.
It's a little too weird to win Best Picture. So
Yeah.
I don't think it will.
Yeah, same substance as the number two.
Yeah. And number 1 for me and you.
Do part
Do
two.
part two.
Do part two.
Yeah.
Do part two. Lisa
Zana
Nagaif.
Gaif.
Yeah.
All right, you guys top 5.
James, please.
all right, my number 5 goes to Conclave. I heard a lot going into it that it was really surprised me, and knowing that, it still managed to surprise me because I never thought I'd care at all for a movie about the Catholic Church. Why would I?
Yeah,
As an agnostic, I really don't care.
To be fair, it might be recency bias because you just saw it today.
Yeah, I mean,
That's an interesting idea.
I still really like it.
I know. I'm just saying.
I'm getting better about that.
You are.
Yeah. Now it's just it's a day instead of a week.
Well, let's hold. Okay, Cameron, quickly do your number 5.
What happened? to Miley Cyrus?
We'll
I was just
we'll
gonna say
wait.
the
We'll
same
wait.
thing.
Dan,
Okay,
yeah.
what are we doing here?
Sound.
Miles Teller.
I'm seeing one word and it starts with an S.
I don't think it's sound.
Sound. It's sound.
It's sound. All right.
Huh?
What?
What?
Get up
Yeah,
there.
it's sound.
As we blow out the microphone.
Sound. All right.
Complete Unknown, Dune Part 2, Amelia Perez,
I'm the
Wicked,
outlier
The Wild Robot.
Yes, James the outlier. What did
I'm
you
the
think?
outlier. I went for a complete unknown here.
Why?
For sound?
I really thought it had a very captivating sound design all throughout.
Mm.
There was noises, lots of little stuff in the background that
For
just
sure.
really felt like a lot of thought and attention was put into the
Motorcycle.
sound design of the movie.
Hey.
And
And there you go.
And the rest of us put Dune Part 2.
The other big reason I didn't give it to Dune is Dune Part 1 won sound. When it
I don't
got
care.
it Before.
It's gonna win 2 in a row, and I hope it does.
Amelia Perez, because it's a musical.
Dune is my second choice. It's a very close second for Dune because it does have phenomenal sound. My reasoning was just they won it already.
Wicked's good.
Every time I see anything with Amelia Perez, I just get mad.
Yeah, that's an understandable
I
reaction.
just annoyed.
Like that's the proper
Oh my
reaction.
god, the monkeys.
And Wild Robot.
yeah.
Such a movie no one expected anything out of this year. Like
It's
but-
impressive because it mixes the natural and the unnatural, where you've got the more animal stuff with the robot stuff, the wild.
It's like a wild.
The robot?
That'd be a good name for a movie.
Yeah!
You got someone standing up in the background in a yellow dress,
So-
really hyped.
Hell yeah.
May thy knife trip and shatter.
I
May
love
thy
it.
sound
I
chip and
love
shatter.
May thy guitar chip and shatter.
Hey,
It's one of the top letterbox reviews for a complete unknown.
that's good. That's good. Oh, there you go. There's Timothy standing and applauding. That's
Who's this guy?
very nice. He's one of the
Ron
soundmen.
Bartlett.
Oh.
One of the sound boys.
I think
Sound-
that's Ron Bartlett.
Sound boy.
Sound boy.
3rd and 11th win?
Maybe it's the two guys that were the third and the 11th, maybe respectively.
Mm.
My number 5 out of the Best Picture rankings, The Brutalist. I really, really love the first half. I think it has a lot to say about kind of how the American dream fails. I think there's also, it's just a very dense, very novelistic story that I can get a lot from. But in the second half, I'm going to quote Sean Fennessy and Adam Naiman, the metaphors become the meta fives.
No, you're
My
right.
my head starts to hurt. They start hitting you over the head a little too hard, especially in a, pardon the pun, a climactic scene that I find puts a bad taste in my mouth as a shorthand for abuse. I'm just
really?
I find
Wait,
the-
what,
the-
we're talking about Brutalist?
yeah, the scene in the caves with Harrison Van Buren and Laszlo,
Mm-hmm.
where he takes advantage of him.
Oh.
Yeah. And then and then just the misery, and it's not enough that the wife has to be gone for so long, but she has to come over in a wheelchair. He also has to have the heroin. It's like, oh god,
Nearly pulled a
Rachel
Breaking
Zegler and
Bad
Gal
on
Gadot.
her.
yeah. Pull the Breaking Bad on her
All right, Snow White and the Evil Queen.
in many ways.
Which one?
Visual effects.
VFX.
All right, Dune Part 2.
Yeah, can we get a little back to back here? Danny,
no,
what are the
I-
nominees?
You are the
We
outlier.
have Alien Romulus, Better Man,
Dune Part 2, Kingdom of the Planet of the Apes, and Wicked.
Wait,
You
so
guys
they
all
made
picked-
him a monkey?
Yes.
You're
Okay.
telling me. Wait a minute.
Alien Romulus is very good.
Oh my god.
Oh my god.
But guys, did you see Kingdom of the Planet of the Apes?
oh
Yes.
Did you
No.
see?
Yeah.
Okay.
Did you? They have bad monkey effects here. They have amazing monkey effects in Kingdom of the
But
Planet. of the
Dune Part 2, my
But
god.
Worm.
So I
Apes. I mean, this is great. It's great.
when I first saw,
Look at this fucking shit, dude.
yeah, he
Look
monkey.
at that, dude.
They're monkeys.
Okay, that is.
Look at that.
But they've been
Pretty.
doing that for years.
If you
Yes, it's
haven't
perfect now.
if you haven't seen Kingdom of the Planet of the Apes yet, I would highly recommend going onto Hulu and under the extras tab, you can watch a side by side of the previs and the
Yes.
final
Really?
product.
All right,
and
here we
it's
go.
fascinating.
Here we go.
Yeah.
Dude!
Dune Part 2.
All right.
So Sean's gonna be happy.
Yeah.
Yeah. So Dune 1
I
and
still
2.
stand by my pick, though.
Yeah,
fair.
no, for sure, Danny. Kingdom of the Planet of the Apes is really impressively constructed. And also they were really impressive in also melting together separate takes of one shot. Like if one actor was performing well in take 5 and the other one was in take 3, in the behind the scenes cut, you can see both of the cuts happening at the same time. It's really really cool. I would highly recommend it. Like at least put it on while you're doing
I
something.
think the reason I didn't pick Dune 2
Yeah.
is because I can't really think of a specific visual effect that stood out.
The worm.
The planet, the Austin Butler's planet.
The big booms
Let me see.
mean
the Colosseum?
Boom.
to space,
That was production design and the infrared camera. That's all done in camera.
cinematography.
Yeah,
you're saying.
cinematography. The,
Okay,
the,
but
s- the
what ab-
worm, I'm like, okay, it's a worm.
It's worm.
But
It's Worm.
I don't know. To have a reference of something that we know
Right.
looks
Monkey.
a certain way,
Yep.
and to not have it be an uncanny valley thing there, I thought it was super impressive.
Yeah.
It's like, what the fuck?
Yeah. I do want to take the quick time to say that Better Man isn't horrible. It's actually fine.
Okay.
It's like Rocket Man, but with worse music and a
Yeah,
confusing
so I'm never gonna watch it. All right.
and a confusing alienation device.
That's all that Rocket Man kind of had for it, right? Like,
Huh?
Rocket Man was
the
so
music.
good. Rocket Man was so good, man.
Well, no. I really like the construction of
I
the
just-
musical numbers and kind of the more
I like.
impressionistic stuff.
I'm making this really loud for everybody. I really liked the Saturday night one.
Yeah.
I like
and
that
the-
number.
Saturday.
Can't really think of any. Oh, and I liked
Saturday for you.
Wait, is that Paul Greaves?
Yeah.
Oh.
Said stop hating on Dune.
Yeah.
Yeah. Danny hates Dune. Boo.
I
He hates
the
Dune.
only one who nominated for
Also,
for
my
show's Best Picture.
coworker John is saying, as written, Dune, as written.
As it was.
You're wrong. Get over it.
Bro, I'm the only one who picked it for Best Picture. How am I getting shit on right now? Like the fuck?
Because Danny, we have to.
That's true.
James, what's your number 4 for your
Yeah.
ranking of Best Picture
Number
nominees?
4, that is where I have Wicked.
Hey.
I am a musical fan. I've always liked musicals.
Yeah.
And admittedly, I did not know Wicked going into this. I knew 2 songs, the Defying Gravity and Popular, which are in this half.
Popular.
Which is making me really excited for the second half because I don't know any song from Act 2. And I know I
Good.
could look up the story now if I wanted to, but I really don't
I've
want
gotten
to.
hints as to what the story is, but I have no idea.
I mean,
So-
yeah,
I'm actually surprised.
been
I
a
don't know.
written thing for 2 decades now that anybody could
go
just
and get
listen
Wicked.
to.
Yeah, I'm going in blind.
Yeah, I want to go in blind too.
I didn't know what was gonna happen in Hamilton either.
He got shot.
What?
Yeah, no, I really like Wicked, but I am a musical fan, so it makes sense. Sure.
I fell asleep during Popular.
That's my favorite.
Yeah,
I was
my dude was
Passed
snoozing.
out.
My dude was snoozing.
Was it late at night?
And I was no, it was like 7:30 or 8.
Okay.
I've been having trouble sleeping at night.
You always have trouble
So you just watch Wicked.
It's, well, I was
Gotta
falling
wake
asleep
up
through
and watch
Brutalist. I literally
Dune
fell asleep
Part
through
2 on the
Brutalist.
That
biggest
is a
possible
good
screen.
fall asleep to movie.
I was worried I was gonna snore.
Cameron, what is your number 4?
Oh,
Brutalist.
my number 4 is I'm Still Here.
I'm still
It's
here.
so freaking good.
I do want to watch it.
It's-
You guys have been talking
yeah.
it up
Yes.
for a long time.
Yeah.
Really powerful. The story of a woman trying to hold together her family after the patriarch gets.
It's from Brazil.
It's from
Brazil,
Brazil. It is
yeah.
the highest grossing Brazilian film of all time.
Ooh.
A movie that the current government is asking people to boycott because of its
That tracks.
And clearly the boycott did not work.
Yeah.
And I think right now it's important to watch these kinds of movies.
Yeah, for sure.
Especially when they're based on real events,
Yes,
real
yes.
stories.
Also, Chris wouldn't stop talking about it.
Ooh. Danny, Pooh says, if it wins the best picture, I will buy you dinner, Danny. All right.
Cool, sweet, bro.
All right. And what does John say, James?
Brutalist is best picture frontrunner, he thinks. Take it from someone
Hey.
that walked out during the intermission.
Hundreds of beavers
Oh,
should have been nominated. That's another snub.
John,
Hundreds
damn
of
straight.
beavers.
Visual effects for Hundreds of Beavers. That movie's incredible.
You're psychotic.
It's-
Anyway.
And you
Gavin
haven't
is
seen
the
it.
only one that Gavin saw, and he's like, "Yep."
Yeah.
No, he just saw something yesterday, right?
Gavin just saw Nickel Boys yesterday. After
Oh,
yeah.
my insistence.
I remember him being like, "Yeah," because you told him, he's like, "I never do movie recommendations, but yeah, I just watched it." I'm like, "Yeah, this is good. It's actually pretty good."
It's been on my list for so long because of John's recommendation, but I have not gotten around to it.
Good
It
taste,
looks
John.
so good, though.
Good taste.
Slapstick.
Number 3?
Number 3, that is where I have I Am Still Here.
Gotcha.
As my number 3 pick. Like Cameron just said, it's just such a touching, moving story. And it's an important story of
Nickel Boys.
resistance and resilience in the face of unimaginable adversity.
Yeah.
And just, it's a really good family story.
Oh, yeah.
Here's the Honora
Here's an
highlight.
Yep, the Nora highlight.
That song has been stuck in my head since I saw this movie. You'll be the greatest of my life.
My number 3 is Dune 2.
Dune 2.
Lisan Al Gaib. Come on. It's like as
I'm
a
gonna
side
watch it. I'm gonna watch it tomorrow.
I want to
Yeah,
watch it
yeah.
tonight, but I got to work tomorrow.
as a science fiction homie, I friggin' love Dune
Yeah.
2. It's just awesome. It's kind of everything I hoped it would have been, maybe a bit more. I love it. You got Sterling K and Ana de Armas walking out. Arm in
Sterling
arm.
K. Brown.
What a guy.
Allison Brie, what are you talking about?
What?
Oh, it's not Allison Brie.
It's an
Ana de
That's-
Armas?
Oh, it looked from far away. It looked like Allison Brie. Anyway,
Ana de Armas going to be starring in one of the biggest box office hits this year, the ballerina John Wick movie. It's gonna make billions of dollars.
no,
I don't know why
it's gonna. Flop.
it looks okay.
It's gonna flop.
FX and screen.
Live action short, Danny.
Oh, probably for
Hundreds of Beavers.
Yeah, John. Yeah. Good man.
We have
Oh!
Aline. We
Yep.
have Anuja.
Mhm.
I'm Not a Robot.
Yep.
The Last Ranger and The Man Who Could Not Remain Silent.
This is a short film, right?
Yeah,
Yeah.
live action short.
Live action
I picked because Robot. I picked I'm Not a Robot.
Robert.
Berbert. I went off of what Gold Derby recommended. 2 of them were not available online. I watched the other 3. Alien.
Hey, I'm not a
Oh
robot.
my God! Wow.
Oh, wait, it's not. It's called Alien, not Aline.
Well, I read it as Alien because it's about
Foreigner.
I'm not a robot.
an immigrant trying to become legal. So like an illegal alien. Okay.
I picked it because I'm working on buying houses.
There you go.
Yes.
I need
So
to
you're
be
looking
worried
at
about
leads.
that. Yes.
Okay.
Hey, I just threw that one out there and I got it.
Yeah, very good work, Dan. Very good
Yay.
work. So,
Robot.
I'm not a robot.
I watched I'm Not a Robot, and the first 5 minutes are really clever. It's a woman trying to update GarageBand on her laptop, and she has to do a CAPTCHA, and she keeps getting it wrong.
Oh,
Perfect.
yeah.
And it's like, you're not a human. And she's like,
Yep.
what?
Yep.
And then it makes her
Oh,
fill
wait.
out a form.
Wait,
Well-
I remember seeing a TikTok about this.
Oh, really?
Yeah, somebody did like a parody of it.
Oh,
this,
okay.
this is great.
Yeah, yeah,
I didn't
yeah.
know that's what it was about.
Yeah,
That's
yeah.
awesome.
But
Okay.
then the second half gets annoying because then it's like, no, she's actually a robot, and she was bought by her husband because his wife died and he's missing someone.
the
And like,
companion
what?
just-
And then
What?
and then it's like, well, you're not going to kill yourself. And she's like, well, I'm going to jump off a building. She jumps off a building and she bleeds. And then they do the I'm Not a Creep choir song from the Social Network trailer. It's, I don't know.
What?
I wasn't a fan. But God bless. Dan, James, we got.
John is adding in his top 5 for the year, as well as referring to one of his big snubs of the year.
Okay.
His number 1, Challengers, which he feels
Yeah, you
is
said that earlier.
frankly embarrassing that Challengers was completely blanked out.
Agreed.
Especially in score.
Oh, Furiosa.
His number 2 is Dune Part 2, 3 is Hundreds of Beavers, 4 is Furiosa, and 5 Nosferatu. That's his top 5
Ooh.
of the year.
very varied. I like
general
that.
top 5.
Who we got?
I'm-
Morgan Freeman.
Morgan!
Ball Morgan Freeman. You don't like it?
It just looks
What?
weird.
Like that's what's
going
up
on
with his
there?
hand?
My man is almost
hope he's-
90 years old.
Must
So
have hurt
Yeah.
himself. Must
Hope
have
he's
been-
okay.
Is he crying?
It's probably just bright lights. He's probably freaking blinded right now.
I can't. I can smell
Oh. Oh yeah, that's right.
you. Right? Yeah.
Unforgiven.
Yeah.
in memoriam. Here it comes.
Well, he was a
Bless Gene
bad guy.
Hackman.
But yes.
Oh, should we keep going with Best Pictures?
Yeah, let's continue.
While they're
on.
doing that. Yeah.
Yeah.
You're on number 3 now, right? I believe.
Dune 2.
Dune 2. Okay.
Ah.
So now my number 2
Yes.
pick. This is where I have Honora. I'm a bit surprised to be seeing the love it's getting in
Yeah.
awards nominations as much as it is, but on a personal level, I did love the movie. Thought it was wildly entertaining
Yes.
and fresh and unique, and pushes a lot of boundaries, which is why I'm kind of surprised it's being pushed as much as it is. But I did really love the movie, Honora.
Yeah, right now it's 1, 2 out of the 4 nominees, I think. Nominations?
Something.
No. That's got to be nominated for way more. Two of
It's
the
one.
announced.
2 out of 6.
2 out of 6. Okay, my number 2 is The Substance. As somebody who loves the goopy, disgusting, Cronenberg-esque, Brian Usna kind of society.
All right, let's.
When David Lynch pops up, I'm gonna need a
Maggie,
Maggie
Smith.
Smith.
That's
God
right.
bless Maggie Smith.
That's my favorite.
Yeah.
My favorite scene in the whole franchise, right there.
Oh, Jenna Rollins. Please watch A Woman Under the Influence. You just see some of the best acting ever. Dabney Coleman. He's good.
He from Network?
I don't know.
Portillo.
Portillo. But yeah, no. The Substance. Dick Poop.
Dick Pope.
Remember that? There's that clip when they.
I'm a child.
Yeah.
Sadler.
Well, no.
Roger
when-
Corman.
Roger Corman, the great Roger Corman. Jeff Baena.
Baena.
Oh God. Oh, what a tragedy.
Was that
Aubrey
a-
Plaza's.
That's our
Yeah.
Aubrey's-
husband. Yep.
Bob
Bob
Why are
Newhart.
they doing La Cremosa?
Right. Chris
Chris
Christopherson.
I'm
Jesus.
pissed officer.
Yeah.
But no.
It's an Eminem line.
When Dick Pope was nominated for an Oscar for Mr. Turner during the nominees reading, the woman said Dick Poop, and she went, "No, Dick Pope."
Okay. Where's
Where's
some
David?
producers and executives
John
right
Welsh.
now?
Oh, geez, that's Minding the Gap.
I love that documentary.
Yeah, that's awesome.
Love it.
Really good.
Because it's like basically my childhood, except for all the drugs and the sadness and poorness. But
Skateboarding?
you skateboard.
Yeah.
Newman.
Nancy St. John.
Not a huge fan of the La Cremosa song being sung. It's a little too epic.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Terry, Tootsie, phenomenal performance in Tootsie. Afraid I'm not familiar.
Chang Peepee?
John Amos.
Cook poo?
Robert Town. Bill Cobbs.
So close
my
to
dad,
something
my-
else.
I started watching How I Met Your Mother with my dad, and he's actually
Oh,
very
yeah?
much enjoying it.
Oh,
so-
nice.
It's one of the best shows
He is.
ever.
He's
I
never
don't-
seen it, so
Bud Smith.
Linda Obst. Adam.
Sumner.
Oh, is that Revenant?
Right.
Karate
Yeah.
Kid.
Pratt.
Father of the Bride.
Don't know Joan Plowright.
Sorry.
She's an actress.
I'm
I
a
guess.
child.
Oh, Anouk MEA, classic French
Well,
actress. Oh, damn it,
Donald
Danny.
Sutherland.
forgot about
Oh.
Donald.
Oh.
Donald!
Thank you, Danny.
I hope that all these people.
Oh, Wild at Heart. That's David Lynch movies.
All the others
Oh,
people
they're
what?
gonna do David Lynch.
Hey,
Better
all these
fucking
people
do
what?
David Lynch.
Oh, here's
Richard
the
Sherman.
special people.
I forgot. What
Yeah,
They get
Okay.
put
They-
on
they-
the main
they- they
stage.
get-
because their music.
they get elevated.
No, they're not.
Well,
Louis Gaza Jr.
yep.
I didn't even know he died this year.
I didn't even know who he was.
I was about to say the same thing.
Oh.
Ray Chan.
Endgame.
Oh, that's
Oh.
right. Yeah. Ave Maria. That's what I keep thinking right now.
Shrek.
Oh.
Shrek. Speaking of,
Oh,
did we-
Shelley.
Shelley,
Shelley,
yeah.
Oh.
Unfortunate.
Yeah.
But we all gotta go sometime.
David Lynch, there he is.
There he is. My dick looks like the baby from
James Earl
Eraserhead.
Jones.
No.
Oh, I forgot that was this year.
James, yeah. I saw Eraserhead yesterday in the theater.
I saw you on
They're doing a
Letterboxd.
David Lynch
There's
month.
Gene.
They're also doing Gene Hackman memoriam movies I've seen.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Oh, Popeye.
He's got to be the last one, right?
You'd think.
Yeah.
Do they? So how do they do this? Do they do it
I don't know.
in order?
I don't think
know.
they usually don't. They usually don't.
I just wonder
I
how
think
they,
they
how
just
do they
try to sprinkle in the names as best they can
Yeah.
apart and not just have them all in one.
Yeah, for sure.
spot.
Well, I would do like the deaths, the timeline
Right.
of
Yeah,
the
yeah,
year
'cause
to-
then
to
you
be
have something-
completely unbiased, like who's more popular. You know,
Popular.
Well, then there's the whole controversy of who gets in it because there's been
Right.
Yeah.
at least a few big names recent years I remember that got left out and it created issues. Wasn't like Prince not in
Prince
it?
because he wasn't. Well, no, because he was in Purple Rain.
Yeah.
He's in a movie.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's done a
Speaking of
film
Ana
there.
de Armas, here's
there you go.
here's
Oh
Ballerina.
yeah, was Lance Reddick
Yeah, this,
included?
I don't
Yeah.
know.
I don't think he ever was.
I know him
Yeah.
more than that executive guy
Right.
Yep.
and Nancy Poop or whatever.
Dick Pope.
Dick Poop,
Right.
This
Oh, yeah,
movie is so gonna bomb.
the Cockwright one. Plowright. Yeah,
It looks interesting, but like, oh,
It's a real woman who died, Danny. Come on.
Danny's humor's fucked.
I've just never.
So
cared.
we all know that. We all know Danny's cooked over here. So.
Okay.
So back to your number
my number two was The Substance. James's
Right.
number one is.
my number one, process of elimination, Dune Part 2, which is same as you two. Three of us all have it as number one.
All right, welcome to the Dune audio session.
Number one.
My number one's Nickel Boys. I think it's one of the
makes sense
most
for you.
radical movies of the year. It's the best movie of the year.
Where'd you put The Substance again?
Two. Like
I missed that one.
I just love it.
It's
All
so
that. We got any
Thanks,
good
Gavin.
comments?
What did he
What's
say?
Gavin saying?
Danny's professionalism never ceases to amaze me.
If you're a frequent viewer of this podcast, by the way, we're seen before. I'm Dan. He's Danny.
I'm
We're doing our
professional, I
Oscar
guess.
live stream. If you're just joining us, Danny's the most professional man I know on this
Yes.
podcast.
Yes.
So, yes,
No, I mean, Nickel Boys.
I thought it was funny.
It's just an
as
incredible
long as you think you're funny.
adaptation of Colson Whitehead's novel, which is also a great read. It pays tribute to these real people while still being a fiction story. It's just
I'm hearing this show's really good. Paradise with Sterling
Oh, yeah?
K. Brown. I'm hearing a lot of good things about that show.
I don't even know what it is.
I don't know either, but I've heard it's very good.
What if we did another blind ranking?
Yeah, let's
What if?
let's do it.
What if? What if we talked about?
But I can see.
Oh, then close your eyes.
You got no leg, Lieutenant.
Lieutenant Diane, and now welcome to the part of the show where Danny slips into Forrest Gump impressions for the next
Where's
hour.
Chris when you need him?
Oh, God.
Directing winners. Let's do a blind ranking of the directing
Oh, are you gonna
winners.
say what
this
movie
will
as
be a
well?
Yep.
Okay.
I'll give the
Alright.
filmmaker the
Scorsese
movie.
is number one.
Ooh.
We'll see.
Disagree.
Number the first one, Rocky.
John J. Everton.
Did Sylvester Stallone direct Rocky?
He wrote it.
Well, you got to say the director as well.
Oh, hold on, I don't know. Hold on.
It's John J.
Cameron.
Everton.
I'm
'cause
sorry.
He did,
Come prepared.
I mean, Rocky.
I searched Rocky director Michael B. Jordan.
No,
Thanks
no.
Google. Thanks AI.
That's Creed 3.
John,
Yes, I'm aware.
John G. Avildsen. Good
Because he
work.
did Karate Kid too.
All right, the directing of Rocky. Put that in your blind rankings out of 5 in 3, 2, 1.
Four.
Go.
Four.
All right, good, very good.
It's a great.
All right,
mo-
next
brilliantly
up-
directed movie.
James Cameron's Titanic. Titanic.
I hate James Cameron.
In 3, 2, 1.
Two.
Go.
Jesus.
Whoa.
Here we go again.
Ooh, all right.
Oh shit!
Here we go again.
Oh, all right.
All right, new Best Picture nominee. We are highlighting The Brutalist.
Brutalist. All right.
Da na na na.
I did have somebody introduce this, the usher at my theater. He said, "Here you are. You're in Auditorium 6 for The Brutalist."
Ooh, I like it. The Brutalist. All right,
He
so we have
understands English.
Rocky and we have Titanic. Next
Yeah.
up, Jonathan Demme, Silence of the Lambs.
5.
In 3, 2, 1.
3.
Go.
God, James.
Wow.
I mean, we're both on 1 and 5.
So now I think we just have 1 and 2 now, right?
We have 1 and 5.
1 and
For
5.
us, yeah.
All right, next up, The Graduate, Mike Nichols.
2.
3, 2, 1, go.
5.
Oh my
All right, all right.
I mean, I haven't seen it.
I haven't
So
either.
number 1 is now Damien Chazelle in La La Land.
Okay, I'll take
Oh,
it.
yeah.
I'll take it.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't think it's his best work.
I
but
agree.
I do like the movie.
I would say probably
Whiplash
Whiplash.
is his best work.
Oh, you guys don't like First
100%.
Man? What's wrong with First
First
Man?
Man's good.
Cinematography, folks. Cinematography.
Oh, it's a big one.
Cinematography.
This is where Nickel Boys got shafted
Right.
and
God damn it.
snubbed.
The Brutalist, Student Part 2, Emilia Perez, Maria, and Nosferatu.
Danny and I.
Cameron was gonna fill us in on Maria.
Yeah, Maria. So it's shot by Ed Lockman, who's got a couple noms under his belt. He's never won. So it's a very interesting movie. It's about a opera singer played by Angelina Jolie, who was kind of predicted to get an Oscar nomination, who didn't get one. It's a nicely shot movie. It's shot on 35. It's got these really hyper real colors. I think we'll probably get a look at it soon.
Well, you
fine.
and
I didn't
James
even
picked the
hear about
same
this
movie.
movie.
Yep.
You guys picked what?
The Brutalist.
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 The
Shot in
Brutalist.
shot in VistaVision,
VistaVision,
which
yeah.
is 35 mil, run horizontally.
And we picked Nosferatu.
Yeah.
It's just a beautiful movie, man.
That's the only.
Crazy.
That is the only
love the
multi-nominated
verbal on that.
movie I did not see.
Okay.
Very serious in us.
It's our show.
This is our show.
Sadly, Ed's looking a little old right now.
Who the fuck is that?
That's Ed Lockman. That's the guy who did Maria. He's been around the block. He's old.
That was the other guy.
And then also I just tried to take note. So for cinematography, Greg Fraser's the only one who has won previously for Dune Part 1. Now he's up for Dune 2. Jaron Blackshear, previously nominated for Lighthouse. Greg Fraser was also previously nominated for Lion back in 2017. And Ed Lockman, who was nominated for El Conde, Carol, and Far From Heaven. Lowell Crowley, this is his first Oscar nomination for The Brutalist.
So his name's literally LOL.
LOL.
Big thing for me, I did love the visuals in Dune Part 2. The cinematography I thought was great.
Oh my God.
But again, it's the same as sound for me in that they already, especially this was an individual who won this award already.
But
I
yeah.
don't think is going to get it a second time.
But now we're thinking like Dune just won
Batista.
on sound back to or visual
Sound.
effects and
And
sound
sound back
back
to
to back.
yeah,
I don't know. Do they do it again?
Yeah, we'll find out.
Well, none of us did pick.
None of us
Dune
picked
Part
it.
2.
I know. But it'd be very interesting if it does.
I did think, aside from the score, the next best thing about The Brutalist was its cinematography.
I very much agree.
Nosferatu just has that.
So
Just
cool.
And
has
they create
such
a
look
lens.
to it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just the big thing for the
Willem.
Brutalist cinematography is I thought the framing
Willem.
of every single shot was just really
Willem.
well done.
What's going on with that? What's going on with that mustache? Mustache is kind of ugly.
Sounds like a frog and a canary.
And canary talking.
Willem.
Oh,
For
look
God's
at that legend of a man.
Oh, for heaven's sake, that was the king's.
What's going on with Willem Dafoe's mustache, though? I'm not a fan of that.
He just forgot to shave.
I guess so. All right, here we go.
All right.
Joe Mofrey.
The
The
Brutalist.
Brutalist. Wow.
Cameron,
All
I got
right.
it.
Well, Nosferatu's not winning shit.
Well, I
Yeah.
suck.
No, you don't, Danny. It's
The
okay.
final scores are Cameron with 12, Dan with 10,
Ooh.
James with 9, and me with 7.
All
These
right,
are
all
final
right.
scores. They're current scores.
You know what?
We're done now. We're ending it right here.
That's it.
It's our
Rage
podcast.
quit.
We can end this when we want.
I brought you into this world. I could take you right out.
Dude.
What?
I just want to highlight this. A complete unknown, currently nominated for 8, and it has 1-0.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's not
It's not
surprising.
It's not a great movie.
Adrian Brody and Lowell Crowley sharing a nice little hug.
I still think Timmy's gonna win. I still think Timmy's got it.
Yeah.
Most people.
Who's he up against?
Yeah.
What did I say?
Adrian.
You gave
Adrian?
Brody.
No,
No,
I-
Adrian,
he's
he was
up.
good in that. He was
Yeah.
real good in that.
Really?
Yeah, I liked him. A
I
lot.
didn't think.
Budapest.
I think it's Timmy.
I did like Peter Piper
Just to see-
picked up peckle.
That's right. Yeah.
Just to see him go from just completely run down
Yeah.
and beaten to like fully overjoyed.
On
Yeah.
heroin.
Yeah, and just strung out, and then like, he plays so many different things.
And then at the end, where he's like the grandpa in
He's
SpongeBob, he's like the shriveled up worm. He's like,
Yeah.
"Ugh."
So actually related to that,
they first invented chocolate. I ate it.
when they invented concrete, steel.
that
I always
reminds me
hated
of something I saw in 2 movies here that interested me. That was Adrian Brody playing the older version of Laszlo Toth at the end. Whereas in I'm Still Here, you see
Yes.
an older version of the main character. It is a different actress. I was a little
Yes.
surprised by that. I don't know why.
And is
they
it
did
her
that.
mother?
Is that her mother? I know they have the same first name, Fernanda. It was Fernanda Torres plays the main Eunice, and then Fernanda Hernandez, I want to say, is who
okay, so
plays the older version of her.
The thing that confused the shit out of me was there's this one actor in The Brutalist,
the actress who plays like it's their niece
Yes.
Yeah,
yes.
plays
Sophia.
also his daughter or granddaughter.
Yes.
Again,
It's
so I was like,
It's very
Oh,
confusing.
hold up.
is that?
You're talking about Zofia. Right?
Zofia.
Yeah, yeah.
Sophia.
Zofia. What am I looking at?
The one who
Oh,
doesn't talk
international film. International
for
Here we
half
go.
for half the movie. She doesn't talk, and then she says, "It's like, oh, then that whole thing was just no big deal."
Yeah.
Where is it?
I mean, this has got to be I'm Still Here.
Yeah. Girl with the Needle is nice and icky and makes you want to take a bath. Amelia
If I'm
Perez.
Still Here doesn't win here, that's because it's winning.
Still
Best
here,
Picture.
the girl
Let's
with the
hope.
needle, Amelia Perez, the seed of the sacred.
Seed of the Sacred Fig is phenomenal. And then
Flo.
I'm the only outlier on this one. I picked Amelia Perez.
all right.
I think if it wasn't going to win anything else, it was going to win international. Although I haven't seen I'm Still Here and all the stuff I'm hearing. Let's see. Yep. There it is. I'm Still Here.
Yes.
Yep.
It was a phenomenal.
Wow.
I didn't hear
An
anything about it until
emotional
today,
movie.
though. So it was between this and director for me what I was going to change.
So
And
have
I
you seen
picked director.
And there's
so,
Mahomet.
Have you seen We Live in Time?
Rasulov.
No.
I just really want to talk about Seed of the Sacred Fig really quick. It's sensational. It was made in Iran. The director is currently on the run from the Iranian government because he is going to face jail time for making the movie.
I always support that.
Exactly. Yes.
I wonder if he's in the audience tonight.
He was. Walter
It's not like we
Salas
have
just hugged him.
extradition with Iran.
No. But it's about a family whose father slowly slips into fascism because of his role in the government.
Oh.
And the way he kind of mistreats his family.
So it's the exact opposite of I'm Still Here.
yes, literally. They're like two halves of a coin.
Yeah.
High recommendation if you can find it. Seed of the Sacred Fig, really good. And it seems like they've been
We're
letting
already
the
at 10. Is this going to 11?
Yeah.
I thought it went till 10.
No, it goes to 11.
Gosh,
10:30 or 11 usually.
late night. Get comfy, folks. Pop up some popcorn, pour yourself a nice cold drink, and stay tuned on Seen It Before cast.
There's another. All right, so snubs. I wrote this one down because we saw this movie earlier this year.
Yeah.
Love Lies Bleeding. Would it be nominated for
Ooh.
anything?
No,
No.
because it's too
It's
fun.
too weird. Too
Yeah.
fun. Too weird.
Too fun and came out too early. But no, I would have
But-
liked. I think
Kristen Stewart was pretty
that
good in that
movie,
movie, as was what's her name?
Katie O'Brien.
Katie O'Brien.
Katie O'Brien's
They
great.
were both fantastic.
Ed,
I mean,
Ed Harris is nice and slimy.
yeah.
You could even think sound. I remember the sound being really good. All like the weird squelching. and
All I remember
whatnot.
is the hulking out at the
Wait,
end,
wait.
but that.
Who's Katie?
Katie O'Brien.
She was the main girl.
Oh, is she the muscle with eyes?
Yeah, the muscle.
Yeah, and she was also in
She was awesome.
Mandalorian. If I remember an
Yeah.
episode. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, she was the main. Ranger of the Republic, the one they slipped in.
Yeah.
It's supposed to be that show.
Yeah,
and
yeah,
it's just, Why is this
Well,
here?
they
Why
just
not?
combined a lot of shit.
It was
in
a
that
great episode. Like I was
Yeah,
into
yeah,
it,
yeah.
but then like why is it in the Mandalorian?
I couldn't tell you.
Just like why was Mandalorian in Book of Boba Fett?
Exactly.
Because Boba Fett.
And why are they the best episodes of a show that's not even his?
You said it.
It's powerful.
All right. So Dune has been nominated in a couple categories tonight.
Yeah.
That has won
Dune.
back-to-back years. And then there's all this controversy about Dune's score not being able to be
Yes.
nominated.
Yep. It's
Why?
a mistake.
Because it used. They are claiming it
It's not
used too
original
much
score?
of the original, the first movie's score. Like there's like a certain percentage of music that needs to be new to this.
No, that's debatable.
It's kind of a bullshit rule.
but at the
honestly.
same time, Rise of Skywalker was nominated.
Yeah.
It's interesting that what they consider to nominate.
I know that's a more recent decision, like the inclusion of the certain percentage of music rule. It made me think about Wicked score. How that
That's not original, right?
Well,
It's-
yeah.
it's
I
all
mean,
just-
it is original. It was written by a person for that movie. It's just it's based off pre-existing compositions.
It's very confusing.
motifs.
Yeah, right.
Like it's technically original. He wrote it, but based off of themes that already existed.
Right.
So it's hard. To
It's
put it
murky.
there.
Because it can get, just say, it can win visual effects and sound back-to-back years, but
Yeah.
it's kind of weird.
I mean,
sure.
it's you're working with a baseline. It's not like you're creating stuff fresh from scratch. It's not original.
But the first year, understandable. Like part one, understandable.
yeah, sure.
Part two.
I was talking about for Wicked though.
Oh.
Like they're not creating anything. They have a baseline
Yes.
to work off.
So now
to
there's gonna be-
start on and then build from there. Whereas the other musicians, composers started from scratch. They built it from the ground up.
And as you were saying earlier, they're saving a lot of these nominations for Wicked Part 2.
Yes.
Wicked for Good next year.
Yeah.
Which I'm like, that's
Well,
kind of
this year.
It's kind of this year. It's kind of slimy, honestly.
Mm-hmm.
But whatever it is, what it is. The Oscars can do what they want, I guess.
I don't know. I just
Lady Gaga exclusive on GMA. Ooh,
How exciting. I'm going to tune in.
Was she in any? Why are her eyebrows?
Lady Gaga.
Well,
Could
she
be
was
fun.
in Joker.
Did we do original score yet?
No.
We've only been talking about it.
We've talked about
Okay,
it.
okay.
They haven't.
Yeah, no,
Dan's the only outlier for that one too.
Yes, I am. I'm being different.
Yeah, we got the
Because
brutalist.
Wild Robot.
Robot?
I want to win something. Something.
The brutalist, the conclave, Amelia
Oh yeah,
Perez,
no, it
Wicked.
didn't win animated feature. I was about to say.
Oh.
I wanted to win something.
No, I really hope it does win something. It's a very deserving movie.
But Brutalist, I unfortunately, the
what?
way you guys been talking about it, probably is.
It was my standout part.
It
of
has
the
a
movie.
very, very good main motif.
Brutalist
Yeah.
score. Yeah.
Ba-na-na-na.
Yeah,
And
it's catchy.
and the like experimental stuff in the
Yeah,
beginning when
that's the
he's
other thing.
in the
It's
hull of the ship.
experimental. It's not.
And then you got the jazz club stuff.
I don't know why, but you just made me really admire and think about Ludwig Göransson's Oppenheimer
Oh.
score. I love that
So good.
If John is still watching, actually shout out to him. He was on a train watching this because he was in Manhattan today watching a 35 millimeter, 70 millimeter
Ooh.
IMAX screening of Oppenheimer.
Ooh, nice.
One of the two.
I went-
Sorry. I'm not big on formats like he is.
Yeah.
Yeah, I went to the city to also see Oppenheimer in 70, but it wasn't IMAX,
Mm-hmm.
which I'm kicking myself over. So it was still rectangular. It wasn't the full frame. That was a little bit of a bummer, but Museum of Moving Image, great place.
Oh, I've been to the museum. Yeah.
So cool there. I could live there.
Mommy. The mummy.
Mummy?
Say.
Mommy.
Like oh no, never mind. That's something else.
All right.
Oh, there's Nickel Boys.
Nickel Boys.
Is the sequel going to be Quarter
The
Boys?
grandma, the nana, and that
We're going to
was
do dime,
no.
quarter.
Dime Boys.
Dime piece.
Girl, you a dime
And just the
piece.
way that it kind of starts to teeter into almost abstraction at certain moments.
That one shot they just showed, by the way.
Yep.
That was the one shot right there.
When
I
they look
hated
up.
that. Yeah. Like it's the
It's crazy.
the cover shot.
Yes. The
I
poster.
like the picture, like the single frame of it, but in
When it's
motion, I
moving?
didn't like it.
Yeah,
at all.
yeah,
It was
yeah,
So
yeah.
weird.
Uh-huh.
The one time, like, this isn't great.
Yeah. There we go.
Long form.
Oh, here we
content
go.
Awards.
Hey-o! Good work, Conan. Good work.
Oh, Conan.
Oh, was it British? Wicked got production design, right?
Yep.
Yeah. Next presenter. Oh, probably taking place of Harrison Ford, if I had to guess.
That would make sense.
Why isn't Harrison Ford here?
He has the shingles.
Shingles, yeah.
Oh,
Poor buddy.
Yep.
Oh, the Red Hulk makeup got to him.
Yeah,
understandable.
that's it.
Good job, Mark, eating the mic.
Mark.
Why is he shaking?
What's up with his hair?
Leave him alone.
Well, that's the thing. Yeah, his hair looks awful here.
Is he trying to do a throwback to Empire Strikes Back? Oh,
Original score.
Oh, score. Yeah, we were just talking about this.
Hey,
All right,
perfect.
Good segue.
oh, they're
Good
going to
segue.
perform some of the score.
Oh,
So yeah, we got we got Brutalist, Conclave, Amelia Perez, Wicked, and Wild Robot.
Robot.
what's
Robert.
what the robot? I know what
So
a wild
everybody
robot.
else picked Brutalist. I picked Wild Robot. So
Robot.
It's the wild robot.
Look at her. She's wicked. Kill her.
Wicked.
Wicked.
this Wild Robot just made you feel. I don't know. It just made you feel a certain kind of way, and everything just matched up real well. You shut up.
I'm funny.
Brutalist.
Surprise, surprise. Yeah. All right.
Is Mark okay? He's
don't know.
shaking.
Maybe he's nervous.
Also, it's
Leave him
cold.
alone.
It's very confusing because Daniel Blumberg looks a lot. Oh my!
Oh yeah.
Good for them. Daniel Blumberg looks a lot like Yuri Borisov,
Yes.
the bald
Yes,
guy
he
from
does. I
Nora.
thought that's who it
Yeah.
was. I was like, what the
Very
hell is he
confusing.
doing?
What just happened?
Bald is in
Best
fashion.
score?
No, he said
What?
like
No,
good
they
for
just
them or whatever.
they just smooched on the lips. Brady Corbet and Daniel Blumberg. It was just kind of surprising. That's all.
In front
There's
of his
nothing wrong
wife.
with it, huh?
In front of his wife.
Yeah, in front of his wife. Yeah, you know.
He's so shy looking.
Looks like,
Oh my God, is he Nosferatu?
I was about to say he looks very like he's been in a dark room for hours. Very
When I made this score,
Yes.
That put me above you.
bounce on
I bounced on it very crazy style.
Brutal style.
That's how I came up with the name for the movie. Brutalist.
You see the building and the hand comes out over it.
honestly might have made it a better movie.
It would have.
You must bounce on it.
Oh, we only have the big four left.
No.
We do.
Wow,
Yeah.
shit.
Directing,
Yep.
actor,
Oh, here we
actress.
go.
That's
Here-
it. Just
yeah.
those four.
Yo,
We
honestly,
might be
a
10:30.
pretty even night tonight because no movie has gotten over two wins.
Really?
Yeah.
Well, I mean, we kind of should have suspected this going in because, like, we don't know. There's no front runner for anything, so like it can be more spread out. That's kind of what I was thinking it was going to be anyway. But we'll see with these big four here.
I hate to spoil things.
What?
You should be.
You already know Best Picture?
No, it's just I know who wins out of us
Oh,
based on math.
It's gonna be Cameron.
Yeah,
Yeah.
mathematically Cameron.
Well, yeah,
is
no
one.
shit.
I fucking lost.
It's always Cameron.
Out of the four categories remaining, three of them, Cameron is in agreement with two others of us. So either three of us win it or Danny wins it.
Ooh.
All three of those categories, Danny is the outlier.
Oh, are you kidding me?
Yeah. So either you're
Oh,
going to do
man.
really good or
I'm
really
gonna
bad.
I'm gonna do bad. I'm gonna be real bad.
Listen, Danny's the wild card. You never know
Either
with him.
you get
Dude,
one
part two's
or
not
we
gonna
all
win.
get one.
Watch it win.
What if it wins? Well, I'm gonna get a free lunch.
I'm gonna be real happy.
We're
because,
going to
like,
BBQ chicken for sure.
Best picture is the one we're all in disagreement with.
Yes.
But For the other 3 awards, either we get points or Danny gets a point.
This is gonna be a very
Or we
interesting
can,
finish,
nobody
guys.
could win.
Or nobody. You're right. Nobody could get
But
points.
I don't think Ray Fiennes is gonna get the win for best
No,
actor.
No.
no.
Sebastian Stan might.
It would be. I
Yeah.
would give it to Coleman, if not Timothy
easily.
Chalamet.
It's Timmy. Come on, guys.
Yeah, which
come
but
on,
I just
man.
don't. He's great. I don't see why this one though.
No.
you
Oh,
know?
let's talk about Quincy Jones.
It's
right
very
now.
odd because for somebody so young, it almost feels like the Bob Dylan win for a lead would be almost like a career win for him because he's been turning in so many great. I mean, Call Me by Your Name.
Yeah.
Come on.
Yeah, I don't know why he didn't win.
That's
that
his
one.
breakout.
Remember when Gary Oldman wore makeup and sounded like Winston Churchill? That was impressive.
You're right. You're right.
That was impressive.
You're right.
The promo picture though, come on. I thought that was Winston Churchill.
Well, yeah.
I mean,
When I
also,
saw it was
it's
like
Gary Oldman.
like a
so I
head-on
mean, like,
shot.
come on, you
Yeah.
know who you're going up against.
Right.
Like, come on.
Yeah, I mean, come on. Like, Timmy's
And,
just,
but to be fair, he's going up against Adrian Brody.
That's the
so.
thing.
I mean,
And he can cry like nobody's business.
on command.
Budapest.
Did you just change your best director pick? I don't know. I feel like we
I
were.
changed mine.
I didn't think we were agreed on
I could
that.
have sworn we were in agreement.
No, I changed it
Oh,
last
okay.
minute.
Yeah,
Right before the.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I changed to Sean Baker as well. From
Corley Fargiat.
for Substance. Yeah,
That's
we-
right. You both were on
we both-
Substance for director.
It was
Yeah,
Corley
that's what I was. Yeah.
We've been in agreement on a couple things tonight, and haven't won.
And we've won. Yeah. You should not listen to me.
I usually don't. I always usually listen to him.
I'm like Gamblers Anonymous. Bet against me.
Watch next year, you win everything.
Yeah, that'd be cool. Next year, I'm saying it right now. New Year's resolution right here.
It's March.
for
Like
next year.
Oscars resolution. I'm going to watch every Best Picture nom next year.
Yes.
I am going to plan this show much better. We're gonna have guests.
I don't know.
Yes.
We're pretty.
Yes.
It's pretty well planned.
We planned this last minute.
Last hour.
I'd say it was better than last year.
Last year,
I
it is better
agree.
than last year.
We're doing-
because
we're
now
doing
we
good.
know what we're doing a little
Yeah.
bit. But I want to
And then
make
next
this.
year we'll make
And
it
hell,
even
we don't
better.
even have a director tonight. So
Yes,
I mean,
Oh,
was made with a-
Queen Latifah doing a little
interesting.
Easy down, easy on down the road.
Okay.
Little whiz salute for Quincy Jones. Very nice.
There is
Very classy.
on my work ballot every year that I've been at my job, one person has won every year,
Oh, really?
and he's currently tied for the lead in my work ballot
Imagine
as
that.
well.
Get
His
him
name is
fired.
Larch.
His name's Larch.
Larch. He is without a doubt the single most important person at WFSB.
Wow.
His name's Larch.
Yes.
He's a big movie
Is that
guy?
short for anything?
No, I don't. Not that I'm aware of.
I've never heard that
He
name
is a big movie guy. He's
in
seen
my
all the, pretty much every single
Gotcha.
one.
Is it short for Larchington?
No, his last name is Purinton though. I guess I shouldn't be giving away his full
Well.
name. But I mean, not.
Yeah, well,
Folks, subscribe to the Patreon.
We can't bleep this out.
No,
There's no
we don't
delay.
have one.
Subscribe to the Patreon to get
I
this
didn't
man's
say it
full
back to
name.
back.
And social security number.
Sorry,
That's
Large.
Chris Temperino located at
6.
He'll kill you. He'll actually kill
started
you.
hitting me like slapping me like this.
I do know his address.
Yeah, me too. I know it by
Yeah,
heart.
he said it on the podcast once. and
Right.
Chris started hitting
One
him.
something something blank blank 6 blank
What?
in in a
in
Birdville.
Phoenix blank.
Good.
I don't know.
Did we even like? Did you send him the link? Is he watching? I not that I'm
No,
aware
probably
of.
Yeah, no, I sent it to him.
Oh,
I sent it to
okay.
everybody in all the group chats.
Okay.
But no, like
Also, whoever that guy is looks like Keenan Thompson dressed
Yes.
up.
For sure.
That's funny.
he's gone now.
I've been appreciating how look at Coleman. Coleman's having the
he's
time of
doing
his
right
life.
up
Yeah.
Yeah.
Every time he's been able to stand up, he has stood up because he's in the front row. He's like, I'm going to show all of you guys that I'm in the front row of the Oscars.
Yeah.
Who was that? Coleman?
Yeah, in the red.
Oh yeah,
right
there he
there.
is, right there.
And there's Ariana having
He looks
fun.
in there. He reminded me a lot of the guy from Severance.
Oh, milkshake.
Milkshake. Yeah.
Fuck you, Mr. Milchick.
Terrell, I think his actor's name is Terrell.
Yeah.
something.
Yeah, Kevin, you got that is one you have to watch.
You haven't seen Severance? Oh my god, it's right up your
I
alley.
was just talking
know.
about it with
It's like your
Mercedes
kind of show.
today. So like,
Yeah.
and she's
Tremel
deep in it,
Tillman
so.
is the actor's name. But like more specifically, Defiant Jazz, when he was dancing Defiant
Yeah,
Jazz. he
that
looked
was
like
so
that.
fucking good.
The camera like swoops in underneath.
Yeah.
The dance party experience is over.
Even
Now it's time
Steven
for your
watches
egg.
it.
I know.
Well, his
Steven
thing,
likes cars.
but he also
does.
watches Severance.
My friend Andrew, who doesn't care for anything media and the fucking slightest, he loves Severance. It's his favorite
What about the
show
bear?
right now.
Bar.
He definitely would not care for the bear. He
Yeah,
hasn't seen
I
it.
don't care for it either.
I also gotta watch Shogun.
Really?
I haven't seen Shogun all the way through.
I want to see 3 episodes.
I've been
I
really
really wanna
bad
see.
about television lately. I've just not really been
Yeah,
watching
we got
much.
we
That's
got
fine.
Daredevil
I
this
watch
week,
it.
guys. We got Daredevil this week.
Oh yeah.
That's this
Nice.
week?
This week, baby.
Oh, shit.
Still
Okay,
haven't
cool.
watched
Tuesday-
any of the Netflix
Tuesday,
Daredevils.
Danny, Tuesday.
And didn't they also announce season 2 already?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It started
with,
filming already.
Good.
Matthew Lillard.
Matthew Lillard's in season 2, baby.
very
Oh,
much.
he's in season 2. I knew
Yeah.
you. I sent that. I thought it
Or
was
season
season
5,
one.
whatever.
Oh, here's some
call it.
footage of Alien Earth.
Oh.
Oh,
There's some aliens and Earth.
Was that Michael Shannon?
I don't know.
I didn't think so, but maybe I didn't look that close.
no, we're not. Who is in it?
Yeah. So Shogun, everyone says, oh, it's like Game of Thrones, but it's. I watched the first 4 episodes. I'm like, I don't really get this.
I give it a 3-episode minimum usually when I watch
enough
it,
banging?
start a show.
No, there's a lot of banging.
So
The one, I mean, I like I guess the ideas of the brutality or something because they literally boil a guy alive.
we
like the
get
frog in
Timothy
the boiling
Olyphant
pot?
in Alien Earth.
Oh, that must have been him. Yeah.
Probably.
But yeah. Maybe it's because like I don't know. I was watching at the time. I couldn't really focus on it. It was all it's
You?
all
No.
Japanese, so
Yeah.
lots of subtitles.
Okay.
I probably wasn't paying attention.
It's only 8 episodes.
Yeah, but like,
Alien
from what I
Earth
hear,
or
it's
Shogun?
like
Alien Earth.
Gotcha.
from what I hear, like Shogun like is one of the best shows of the year.
Yeah.
I want
Swept.
I want to watch it. I just haven't gotten to it. It's kind of like my Severance right now.
Oh, my love.
Right now, I'm like, oh, hi there, Haley.
Mrs.
Haley
Allen.
Steinfeld. Oh, yeah, Mrs. Josh Allen.
Mrs. Josh Allen.
It's Josh Allen.
So what do we think is going to be next? We're
Let's
gonna-
not be Shamik. It's okay.
Yeah, yeah. Let's. What we got?
so
Directing.
next,
Directing next.
we're
Rob?
probably doing
Director,
director,
yeah.
then the actor, actress, then.
Yeah.
Well, they could do actor, actress, then director.
Probably not.
No, yeah, it'll probably be director next. Sean Baker. Let's see.
Let's see. Is it going to be Sean?
That's-
That guy was in like 2 episodes of New Girl. That
yeah?
was just on that show. Sorry. Yeah.
No, you're good. American Idol.
Show hasn't been relevant in over 10 years.
Yeah, but it's just nice to have around.
Idol.
Yeah.
The voice is better.
There you go.
Honestly, the only thing American Idol had going for it was Simon Cowell.
Yeah, for sure.
The original 3, him, Paula, and Randy. Man,
Forget about it.
forget about it.
Forget about it.
Who's the other guy? He actually looked like a peanut.
Ryan Seacrest.
Like a peanut?
Talking about Randy?
No, it was a white guy. He had white hair, I think. Or maybe
Clay
he was bald.
Aiken?
No, he's an old guy.
Oh, Taylor Hicks?
Lots of people leaving the
Somebody
Oscars right now.
Contestants or
He looked
maybe
like
they
a-
have to go on
you
stage
talking
for
about-
presenting or
No, he was a judge.
Oh,
He
I have
looked
no
like a
idea.
peanut. To
Bro,
me,
I have
though.
no idea then. If it's after Paula, Randy, and
Yeah, it
Simon,
might have
I
been
Sure
the
no
it's
X
idea.
not
Factor.
Clay Aiken?
It's not Clay Aiken. It might be X Factor.
All right, we got another
All right,
Best
no
Picture
nominee.
nominee.
Conclave.
Is this the last
where's
one
the
that they're
Pope?
showcasing?
I think so.
Who the Pope at?
Who the Pope?
He did.
He did.
Dick poop.
Oh, Rafe.
That's Voldemort.
Listen,
That is.
part of me would have been fine if Rafe Fiennes wins this year just as a consolation for Grand Budapest.
He was. For
God
sure.
It
damn.
could be a makeup. It could be a makeup.
'Cause he's just so freaking good. Also,
Yeah.
shout out to the Academy voters. They're a bunch of dummies.
Well, yeah.
They're let's see what Cohen has to say about Conclave.
Or you're doing a podcast on this exact topic.
I just want more wings.
What was it? What did you say?
It's somehow he turned out handsome. Oh, it's Killian.
Oh, actor.
No,
So we're doing actor actress. All right.
Can you feel the music?
Killian, feel free to comb your hair next time.
To the bottom.
Just like Mark Hamill.
bottom.
Hey.
No.
Yeah, what's with these shitty hairstyles tonight?
They just took
Nobody
a nap.
gave
Adrian
crap.
Brody for The Brutalist, Timothy Chalamet for A Complete Unknown, Coleman Domingo for Sing Sing, Rafe Fiennes for Conclave, Sebastian Stan for The Apprentice.
The only outlier is, you guessed it, Danny.
Yeah.
Me, I'm rooting for Adrian Brody.
Budapest.
He's ready for a brutal awakening.
Budapest.
Peter Piper
I have a
picked
Budapest.
And we're all on the Timmy train.
Timmy Train.
I do want to shout out Sebastian Stan. I think his performance as Donald Trump in The Apprentice is quite good.
It's not a caricature.
It doesn't go into Alec Baldwin parody type.
Yeah.
I think it tracks a progression because he starts out as almost a normal man, and then by the end he's doing the pursed lips and he's doing the and all that kind of bullshit.
Yeah.
And it's
Well,
funny
He's
because
getting into it, yeah.
the movie climaxes with him getting
Ding.
a hair scalp treatment to give him more hair and the liposuction, and it's treated like Darth Vader's transformation in Revenge of the
like
Sith.
the-
Dong. Like it's all like dramatic, and it's like the incisions and whatnot, and then he comes down and he's like, "I'm Donald Trump," and you're like, "Yeah, this is Darth Vader."
Great. We're gonna make this deal. It's gonna be great.
Literally.
One of the best deals in the history of making deals.
Yeah.
See, my thing
I
with that
really
movie,
wanted to see this movie.
Sing Sing was good.
God.
As soon as it gets to Max, check it out.
I have it on, well, that too.
What were we gonna say?
The thing with The Apprentice for me is I just couldn't watch it because I don't anymore Donald Trump.
Amen.
And
It's-
like I know it's not painting him in a positive
Yeah.
light.
Yeah.
But
It's painting him in an accurate light.
Yeah,
Say
I
that
just
much.
don't want any.
No,
Yeah,
you don't want to be
Trump.
around that for another couple hours.
I mean, considering we all work in news, it just kind of
Oh yeah.
it
I deal
revolves
with it
around
too
our
much,
life.
I'm
yeah.
gonna watch September.
Yay! You know, something positive.
All right. There he is.
There's Sebby.
Oh
Oh,
yeah,
yeah.
Sebastian Stan, Thunderbolts, baby. Cannot wait.
It ends with him talking to the guy promoting Art of the Deal, or they're gonna write the Art of the Deal. I'm like, what should we call it? How about the Art of the Deal? That sounds like a good name. It's like, it's like an event. It's like an Avengers ending. It's like
Say
what?
that again.
Like a complete unknown,
All right,
fantastic.
like a
all right, shush.
rolling stone.
Whoa,
Danny.
All right.
Brody, I'm
Tim-
surprised.
I mean, you know.
All right, good for you, Danny. Good for you.
Well played. We're all friends here.
Good for you.
Civility.
This is not dual debates. We don't need to be friends.
Because I was never anyways. I was lying the whole time.
We can slander each other's character on this podcast.
Yeah. I don't like the
I
way
don't
that you cough.
I don't think I agree with this.
No.
I just.
Well, I know you don't. 'Cause
I mean, like,
Go for it.
I-
you
from
didn't
everything
pick
I've heard, from
like
what
he wasn't even my second or third. He wasn't even my fourth choice.
has
he was my
has-
last
he's
pick.
won before, right?
Yeah, the pianist.
Did he just? He like threw. What did he throw at her?
He had his gum and he threw it to his wife.
Unless it was.
Yeah, he's won at least once before for the pianist.
Oh God.
Right, it's very impressive.
Oh my.
Adrian Brody becoming the.
Is he gonna cry on command?
Adrian Brody becoming the first actor to win 2 Oscars for the same role. Very impressive.
Only like 20 years apart, though.
It's quite a feat. I couldn't see
actually-
it happening.
Here's another trivia question.
Yes.
What is the only character to have 2 different actors win an Oscar?
Ooh.
I knew this.
Or one character.
Yeah.
There might be more. I don't know. But the big one that everyone knows.
Oh.
You guys know this. Come on.
I don't.
Think a movie. What is one of the movies that everyone thinks of?
Digging deep.
I'm not
You know,
thinking.
It's Droopy McCool, the
yes.
clarinet player from Max Rebo's band in Star Wars.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Droopy McCool.
Snice
Isn't
Noodles?
it Mary Poppins? Julie Andrews and Mary Elizabeth. Not Elizabeth Blunt. Emily
Vito
Blunt.
Emily Blunt.
Corleone.
Oh, Marlon Brando and
Good
De Niro.
thinking, Danny. Good thinking.
Yeah.
There might be more, but that's like the one that I knew.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
What?
Oh no, it's buffer. Oh,
All
there
right.
it goes.
He
No,
brought,
that was the switchover, probably.
he brought up
Oh
some,
yeah, because and no, never mind.
he brought up something really good, and that's the last moment of The Brutalist when
Where I fell
they're
asleep.
giving when they're giving him the salute, and they say it's not about the destination, it's about the journey.
It's not the exact opposite of what the movie says.
Wait, no.
The movie says the opposite is that it's about the destination, not necessarily the journey.
There you go. There you go.
Yeah.
Do we think that's accurate for The Brutalist? Because I think it's the opposite. I think it's a movie about the journey, not the destination. We don't even get to see the final building.
Don't ask me.
I think it's
We
an
don't? Yeah, we
ironic.
do.
Well, I mean, like, you know,
Not
we get to see a
really.
picture of it.
we see a picture of
Yeah.
it, and we see like
You
the
don't see
idea.
it in its glory. They don't showcase it.
Yeah, yeah.
You don't
Yeah.
go inside the building.
They just used AI to make the drawings.
Oh, it's the movie's at its best when it's evoking things through not literalizing them. Like how you see the sun from the cross from the sun is that it's being made out of an absence. It's being made out of the lack of material, and I think that those
And
are the stuff
this-
that I like about the.
I
Brutalist
don't know
more.
why or how, but I was half expecting that like whole light thing that he was doing.
Yeah.
To wind up being like a tricksy, like it somehow would show a Star of David when shown from
Yeah.
a certain angle. I was
Oh,
like,
that
I
would
don't
be
know
cool.
how this is gonna like
Right.
geometrically make sense.
Yeah.
But somehow it's going to make a Star of David. That never happened. But I was expecting that to be the case. Like, yeah, I'll make it look like a cross, but then it reflects
Yeah.
the Star of David.
Well,
yeah, for sure.
I don't know. I kind of agree with with that quote though, because
Yeah.
the movie didn't make any real sense to me. It just kind of felt, you know, that movie Patterson.
Yes,
You-
I love
that's just
Patterson.
like it's like a guy just doing a thing. He's just driving a bus, right? But the Brutalist is a lot like that until the very last scene, and
Yeah.
so it's like it's about getting to that one scene to make everything matter,
Mm-hmm.
and because it's like it's all about his backstory and like the whole reason he was making.
So it takes 3 hours and 40 minutes to do that.
Well, for me, I think the quote is the exact idea behind architecture.
Right.
Nobody cares how you make a building, how it gets done. They care what the building looks like, what it will be when it's finished, how it will be used, how it will be
Abused.
Exactly. For an architect, it very much is only about how you get to the destination. They famously, with his project, say it took like over a decade to actually finish because it kept getting delays and issues.
Right. The movie itself,
impacting
exactly.
it.
Lots of people getting assaulted.
But ultimately, nothing that happened will or did matter until you actually complete the journey. Once you reach the destination,
Right.
that's
it's like
when
a-
things are there. That's when you got.
It's like with those the bricklayers, you know, they,
Yeah.
like they put them all at an angle.
Yeah.
Yep.
Until you put the last one in, you.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Originally, the film was set to start filming in 2020,
Yeah, it tracks.
and then COVID hit. So then it became January 21, which then became August 21, which then became the second quarter of 22. They eventually started shooting on March 2023.
Jesus.
I mean, Brady Corbet's last movie was Vox Lux, which is quite the movie. I would recommend watching it, although it's very bizarre. It's clearly a passion project for Brady. And also, we got to remember that it's co-written by Mona Fastfold, his wife. And it does feel almost like a movie that is written by a husband and wife in the way that it kind of tugs at each other, because you get that second half where the wife finally comes in. You start to feel that pull a bit more.
I wonder how like that kind of relationship would work.
Yeah.
You know, like your partner is deeply involved in your work.
Right. Yeah.
Well, there's the classic quote: "Behind every good director is an even better editor of a wife."
Yeah. Right.
Yeah.
A lot of famous directors have editors for wives.
Oh,
who
yeah,
edit their
for sure.
films.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, but it's like that's different because it's not like because you're doing the director's job, and then she's
He
doing
looks
the editor's
so
job.
just
I forgot
tired.
Guy Pearce was here.
Yeah.
You forgot he was in the movie where he raped somebody.
Yep.
Do we have to explain that to Dan, or do you understand what's going on?
I understand
Essentially,
what's going on.
yeah.
Oh God. I mean, maybe I just wanted to forget that because it was so traumatizing. How about that?
Oh,
Quentin.
Quentin!
Director,
Well, here's
director,
best
bonus
director.
All right, so let's go with it.
Has he ever won?
yeah, twice.
Oh, okay.
I don't know. I don't know
no,
if he's
yeah,
won
he's-
for
he's never won
directing.
Oh yeah, no, yeah, that's what I
Screenplay,
meant.
right?
Did he ever win for He's won for screenplay.
He won for Django.
Yeah.
Is it more?
I'll check.
Best director. Oh, we got Sean
Look
Baker
at all
for
these.
Anora. We have Brady Corbett for
Corbet.
for The Brutalist. We have James Mangold for A Complete Unknown. We have Jacques Audiard for Amelia Perez. We have Coralie Farguiet.
He only has 2
for
Oscars,
Substance.
and they're both screenplay Oscars.
And we are all in agreement on Sean Baker for
Sean Baker,
Nora.
yeah.
He has 3 directing nominations, but no wins.
Who? Sean Baker?
Quentin Tarantino.
You know, honestly, I think James Mangold deserves this one the least.
Yeah.
Well, we'll see.
Like the
All right,
French
hold on,
guy.
hold on, shush. Yep,
Baker.
yep,
There you go, all right.
Sean Baker sweeping it up here.
You can
Let's
tell
see.
he wanted to say something.
He got 3 of the 4
3 of the 4.
awards.
Yeah.
I wonder if it wins Best Pick.
Guys.
It
I
might.
hope for
tied for
everyone's sake that it doesn't, just
Hell yeah.
because Cameron already has so many. I don't want him to win another.
No.
Stop it.
I'm trying.
Oh. Wow.
I pooted.
I voted.
Oh yeah, he's right.
Just
Yeah,
casually,
yeah.
he's like, Quentin's like, oh, hey.
He's
hey,
like, I
guy.
know.
If
Hey,
you didn't
guys.
set her on fire, and then this goes, the scream guys didn't set her on fire again.
If you didn't bash them in the fucking
Maybe
face.
I'm glad I didn't set her on fire. I figuratively set her on fire because she's going to be a hell of an actress now.
There you go.
Because she's so hot.
I
No.
get it. She's gonna be a hot commodity.
Ah.
I like Dennis Quaid in the background with the screenshot from Substance. Go back to the wide. Go back to the wide.
We love the
I
shrimp.
want the mid shrimp.
Yes.
You know what I want right now? I want some more of those wings.
Well, there might be some left.
I think there are a couple left.
I ate the rest of them.
Oh.
Yes.
There's only 3 left, and they're all cold.
So,
Yeah.
Still worth it.
Will always.
Yes.
gladly
Support
support.
independently owned theaters.
Yes.
I don't know where there are any.
Spectrum.
I missed
think
the
the
one in
Spectrum is-
Plattsburgh.
Oh, yeah, the Cumberland.
Cumberland.
Cumberland
Yeah.
12 is the best.
So good.
The Spectrum Theater on Delaware Ave.
That was Madison.
I mean, it's technically like Scene 1 owns it, and they're technically a chain, but
Oh, well,
they're like a
'cause
local
it's-
chain.
The thing, I hate parking on the street. That's the thing.
They have a parking lot in the back.
They have a parking lot in the back now.
Oh,
They've always,
okay.
they've always had one in the back.
Oh, then I'll go
Oh.
there all the time.
There's a shit ton of potholes, but
It's talking about the distributors focusing.
Oh,
on the
yes.
You won't
experience.
go there all the time. You're not always.
Because I really want some more
Well, no, I mean, I have to go after work.
standards in place for when movies go
Yes.
to theaters versus when they can go digital
Yep.
versus streaming.
how long did it take Companion to get to digital? It was like
So
a week.
There is
Oh my
now
God,
a
yeah.
30 to 60, like 30 to 45 day window in theaters now.
I think it needs to
Get
be
it up.
3-month minimum.
That's what
Yeah.
it
in
used to
theaters.
be. It's literally
Oh.
what it ended. What?
No,
All right.
it hasn't.
All right, guys, thanks for watching our Oscars live stream.
We hit okay.
According to
Yeah, we'll
Hulu,
probably have to
the Oscars are done.
Just replay it.
Oh,
That's
Oh,
not it.
no.
I don't want Devil
All
in
right,
the
guys,
Family.
welcome to the Devil in the Family watch along. That's the red
That's what
carpet.
The carpet. Whoa, did they actually end it?
I
Oh,
think
good job, ABC.
Wait. Oh no, yeah, it had a
it
hard.
did say 32.
Yeah, it had a hard out at 10:32.
But like, why would they?
Well, we don't know who
Dummies.
won Best Picture.
we gotta wait.
Or
Or
actress.
actress. Well, we can hope it's to me, but
Not Danny.
Not Dengue.
I guess we just go and.
Not Dorby Moore.
Dungaroo.
Does the Spectrum
He's
TV
probably
app work?
not, it's
I'm gonna-
probably not active.
ABC
Yeah, it has ABC.
live.
Oh,
TV.
make it stop. Make it stop.
Make it stop. Make it stop. Make it stop. Make it
no.
stop. Make it stop.
How do I get?
Can I?
Oh,
Yeah, you had it.
what was that?
That was the guy.
How did I do that?
Give me it.
All right, guys, welcome to Apple TV, the watch along.
Yeah, we're just gonna.
You can watch us scroll
Special
through the
offer.
Spectrum TV app.
What?
I think you're gonna have to go other way, right?
Ant-Man. Fuck it, let's just watch
Where's
Ant-Man.
ABC?
These are all just.
What the hell?
I don't care about Spectrum News.
Oh my god.
Oh my
Oh,
god.
there we go.
There we go.
Okay, showtime.
We're getting into more. Oh, don't
This
I have
is
it?
riveting.
I have
Oh.
it alphabet.
Why?
Alphabetical.
I don't know. Yeah. I have it
Why are
al-
you like this?
I have it alphabet.
Why are you like this?
I do
Alphabet.
alphabet.
It's gonna take forever, and we're gonna miss everything.
No, we're not. Calm down.
We're fine. We come back and somebody
Apparently
slap.
Hulu ended multiple people's streams, and it looks like their website's down right now.
Nice.
Probably from everybody being like, "What the fuck did you just
Good
do?"
job, Disney.
Yep, Disney.
You guys are great.
Oh, first year on Hulu. Great
and
job.
Disney Plus. Yep.
Yeah, page is temporarily
Just hit it.
unavailable.
Just hit it. We
Oh
can't
my
get. We can't.
God.
We can't watch it.
All right. Well, we just got to watch the.
What happens when you go right to ABC?
I'm gonna watch the updates.
Hulu just refreshed their website.
Go back
Looks
to
like
Hulu.
they're back up.
Go back to Hulu.
However, it is not live.
You fucks.
What do you mean?
It's not live on Hulu on their website. It's just their website's not crashed anymore.
What about that?
Why didn't you start with that?
I did. You just didn't listen.
Yeah,
Oh,
you're
Long
right.
Legs is on here?
Live
Oh,
now. It's
let's
not
do that.
listed
Let's
as
just watch
live
Long
now.
Legs instead.
All right. So Oscars.
It says
winners.
ABC 2020 is live right
All right,
now, which is
So
not.
So the most recent one is still Adrian Brody.
Okay.
So.
Wait, what about Sean Baker? Is Sean Baker's
shit,
the latest?
Hold on.
I guess Dan, you just keep updating and then we'll.
Yeah, I'm just gonna.
We're gonna vamp.
All right.
Yeah.
How
Vamp
about
until
how about them Knicks?
How about them Knicks, baby?
the Mets.
The Mets, baby.
This is not
All right.
correct.
So yeah, Sean Baker is just one.
Excellent
Still.
Any
job.
other
Hulu.
comments?
They're just also they had issues as well. Seems like ABC really dropped the ball for everybody.
Kevin says head end is gonna yell at them.
What?
Kevin says that head end is gonna yell
Oh
at
my
them.
god.
Damn hard out. Says American Idol for Gavin. Shout out to Hulu. Ended
Yeah.
Logan's stream.
Hulu says there's 3 things live right now: ABC 2020, college basketball, and volleyball.
All right. So actress is obviously next. So I'm
Is the head
gonna.
end was going to yell at them.
Yeah.
Damn hard starts.
I'm gonna refresh this every once in a while for actress, but we're waiting on that. So the nominees.
Should we keep trying the Hulu?
We can try.
What if we go to, is there a
I'm
live?
like refreshing the website. No, well, I mean on their website they don't have shit.
They're gonna lose so much money.
This is embarrassing.
This is really bad
ABC.
for. Yeah.
Wow.
Oh.
Oh, what does that
Probably
do?
not.
No, it's just a
Watch
re-air.
clip.
That's just the
We
rebroadcast.
don't want that.
Wow.
Well, so
This might be worse than the La La Land year.
Yeah.
This
We
is
come up
stupid.
and Carla Sofia Gascon is running at Demi Moore and slaps her. Oh no!
man, imagine that.
Oh my god.
I'm just gonna keep
Oh,
refreshing
Gavin
as we
says it's
go.
back on Spectrum.
Okay.
Back on
Go,
Spectrum.
go, go. Thanks, Gavin.
Coming in clutch.
Go that episodes.
Ay,
You
ay,
hit that?
ay.
Do that.
Obviously, you can't watch anything on
Well,
this app. Apparently,
Oh God,
Yo, you guys want to watch Sports Night?
that could be fun.
No.
Watch Kevin Shea.
no.
Hello, all. We're going to talk about the Oscars.
I love that guy.
Kevin Shea's the man. Shout out Kevin Shea if you're watching.
He's not.
Oh,
He doesn't even know.
refreshing
who I am.
Hulu again. Upstream request timeout.
No.
They're in some fucking hot shit right now.
Mm-hmm. How do I get to ABC on the Spectrum?
Oh my god. Huh.
You want to watch this thing that just says Hitler?
Oh, no.
Oh, there's just multiple episodes.
Oh, yo, we can watch Scream 2. How about that?
Okay. I agree.
Your guys' friend is in here. We could-
Hitler.
What the hell?
On multiple
how do you-
stations.
Do you have to click on American Idol? How do you
I
change it
can't.
to the channel? There we go.
Oh,
Oh.
Oh wait.
Did
Did Mikey Madison win?
Holy shit!
Mikey
Madison
Madison won.
Oh my God.
Wow, we came in at the right time.
Wow.
Wow. Okay, so
Oh, look
Still
at
tied
this.
For last.
Emma Stone handing over an Oscar to Mikey Madison.
Emma Stone
Wow.
with the worst hair I've ever seen in my life.
Wow. Not to me.
Where did that come from?
What?
A kiss on her.
Oh yeah.
Hope she says something nice about Dent to me.
It's a burn because she gets lit on fire all the time.
Jeez. That's crazy.
This is impressive.
That's crazy.
I guess I need to watch Anora.
Yeah.
Nora's,
good.
it's good. It's not.
I mean, I plan on pre-ordering the Criterion version
Yeah,
before it
that's
comes
a
out.
good release.
It's won the most Oscars. Tonight.
That's wild to
Four.
me. But
Yeah.
Four tonight.
it's good. But like, wow.
Yeah, so Mikey got the BAFTA. The BAFTA, that was really the only precursor award that she had won coming into this.
Wow.
Screen Actors went to Demi, Golden went to Demi, and Fernanda. And Mikey Madison just coming out of nowhere. Good for her.
Absolutely nowhere.
I think it's really cool that she has a guy's name.
Mikey?
Really like girls with guys' names.
Yeah, you did
Yeah.
mention that a while ago. Not
Right, if Honora wins
not
Best
have an
Picture-
intimacy coordinator on set.
That's right.
No intimacy coordinator.
She denied it. It
that-
was up to her.
She denied it.
That is something I did want to talk about
Is
with
that-
Mikey Madison and Honora.
Yep.
I will say her sex acting was some of the best sex acting I've ever seen ever.
You haven't seen We Live in Time.
No, I thought she portrayed
Yeah.
sex
Well,
very
sex
Let's just say,
realistically.
let's just say Sean Baker and his wife acted out a lot of the stuff as a precursor to that.
Yeah.
Okay.
What they
Yeah,
wanted the actress to do.
Like they go to the actors and like, this is what you want. This is what we want
Yeah.
you to do. And he was like, hey, Connie, come here.
yeah.
I don't want to go to Hollywood in my entire
Hollywood?
life. No. I just
Fernanda.
Fernanda Torres is like, what just happened?
What the fuck?
she woke up from a nap. Huh? Here we
Absolutely best Oscar host ever.
okay.
Oh, so this
All right,
is
let's go through the
Hellman's
cast.
Which one did he
Mayonnaise
do?
Part 2?
Let's go through them again.
Did he do
They're
any-
holding the mayonnaise. They're like, hey, do we still get paid?
This is a product placement.
All right, let's go through them again.
Honora, The Brutalist, A Complete Unknown, Conclave, Dune Part 2, Amelia Perez, I'm Still Here, Nickel Boys, The Substance, and Wicked.
We
Can I
all have
change my answer?
No, we all have different picks.
I
Yeah.
want to pick Honora now.
What if Amelia Perez wins
You've
Best
got,
Picture?
You've got Nora.
Yep.
I've got The Brutalist.
My best chance is to tie with
You've got
James.
Dune, and you've
I
got.
have Conclave.
All right.
Dune Part 2.
This is one we
Dune
all
Part
disagree
2.
on. This is wild.
What if
I
they
want
open
to
it?
The
a
only
cute
one
chicken.
we all disagree
I
on.
want a free lunch.
You're not getting a free lunch.
I'm getting a free lunch. Who said? I
Yeah,
literally
yeah,
have it
you're
in
not
writing.
going to win.
Yeah.
I'm
you
gonna
have
win
it in
though.
You're
writing.
not gonna
Take
win.
a screenshot right now.
You probably should do that like right now.
Yeah, there you go.
You can take a screenshot with your. Oh my god.
No, Billy Crystal was cute.
As long as it's not Dune or Brutalist, then I come in second.
You know, now it's probably going to be Honora.
Yeah, no, I would change it to Honora at this point if I weren't locked
take
in.
another one.
Yeah.
This is gonna be. Wow.
Shout out to DJ Guggenheim.
Guggenheim.
Boo.
It's not a boo.
It's not like a
movie.
bad
It's not
movie.
Amelia
Fine.
Perez.
Yeah, Amelia Perez is just.
But in this instance, boo.
just makes me secret. Yeah.
Ha! Boo.
I need to pee so bad. Let's get on with it.
I want to see this.
Fernanda.
I can't wait for you to see it.
Yeah.
Also want to see
Boys,
it.
Please, please.
That you can see.
Didn't just get put on something?
Yeah, it's
Spectrum.
on MGM Plus / Spectrum.
Yeah, substance.
Wait, did the substance win anything? Oh,
Yeah, makeup. Is that it? I think that's it.
Look. Don't worry about it.
That's fucked up.
One thing.
Oh dear.
Wow.
Honora, my goodness.
Jeez, my guy.
Who are these people running at them?
Did they think it's? Oh my God!
5 Oscars tonight.
5 out of 6.
God.
It almost got 100.
Yeah, almost was perfect.
I mean, he went 4
The
for
only
4.
thing was
He went
supporting
4 for
actor.
4, Sean Baker.
Yeah.
Sean Baker
That's
did, yeah.
crazy.
Yeah, the only thing it didn't win was supporting actor. And you're right, Cameron. The one they gave it to was the
I just
third
saw-
of the.
Yeah, I just saw this 2 days ago. I mean, like,
Well, nobody cares about you. Get off stage.
What?
Nobody.
$6 million?
Yeah.
Oh, did you guys hear that?
Yeah.
Yeah.
My back.
Woo.
Well, at least I came in second.
Yeah, good for
I
you.
was happy you two didn't get it.
Yeah.
At least I came in third.
Well, if either one of them got it, they'd tie with me for second.
Oh, gotcha.
Tied for third.
I came in third.
You know what? Maybe I'll have to rewatch
Hey, we all got
Honora.
over 10. That's pretty good. I'll say.
We did, yeah.
Listen, the last
Okay,
time.
well, this is over, so let's start wrapping up this podcast.
Keep
Yeah,
it.
I gotta pee.
So, yeah.
Oh, my butt hurts
So I guess
too.
one of us is gonna have to go stop this. You're the only one that knows how. So
Yeah.
you can say goodbye.
I'm gonna hit this stop button.
You can say goodbye.
Bye.
Go over there. So while we wrap up,
Bye, Danny.
you don't have to.
Danny,
We're
thank
playing you
for
off
all-
your own
Play you
show.
off.
Thank you for all of your hard work.
Do you want to sit here and do this?
Da 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 da.
I go with you with baking Yeah, I'm gonna hold your hand. All right. We are Season 4. Don't forget to find us on. He's pissed. On Instagram and TikTok at Ceno Forecast, SCENE in Forecast. And
Sean
you
Baker
can find.
looks like what's his face from Will and Grace.
Yeah. Those guys. You guys start talking.
Yeah. Hello, this is us guys. I'm James. Hi.
And I'm Cameron. You can find me on Letterboxd at Cam Kircher.
You can
Cam,
find me-
Kaercher.
Find me on Letterboxd at James81XA.
Thank you for joining us for our Oscars live stream. We'll see you next time.
That's a very sexy look, Danny.